streaming live. Streaming live. Streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Is it? Testing? Hello? Welcome, everybody. You can't hear me, I can't hear you? This is perfect. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Wait, turn on the live stream. I'm your host, Drew. Now, we can't hear each other with the microphones, which means we don't know if you guys can hear us on the microphone. What is this? Is this supposed to be on or no? You can hear us.
Oh, you know it's almost
What?
the wire just maybe. Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Now everyone's watching you.
Can you hear us? I can't tell if you can hear us or not.
I can hear on the phone.
Then that means we can hear us. They can hear us. That's all that matters. You and me, it doesn't matter. Everybody else, it matters. You can hear us on the phone? You can hear us on the thing? Are you sure?
That's the important part.
I guess now that we figured out whether or not we're actually live and working, we're live. We're working. Hello, everybody. Let's start. Can we start over? Thanks, guys. I guess now that we figured out whether or not we're actually live. Oh, there it is. I see. So let's start over. Hey, guys. Welcome to the live stream here at Palm Beach Kennel Club. This is Friday. You know what that means. It's our 130 buy-in deep stack 10K guarantee. But before we get into tonight's tournament, let's talk about what's coming up soon, as in next week, starting October 23rd and running until November 4th. Our Moneymaker Tour is coming to Palm Beach. Come on down. So that's a Wednesday, the 23rd. Opening event is a mystery bounty, done in one day event, and then our first multi-flight is the what was that one? The 300 buy-in.
Yeah.
Is a 300 buy-in, 150K guarantee that runs all weekend with flights on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, coming back day 2 on Sunday. Keep in mind that is also a 3-day event, so luckily if you make it to day 3, you're going to be coming back on Monday for day 3. As for today's live stream,
That's the main event you're talking about, though. The main event's a 3-day event.
No.
The first event's a 3-day event?
The first event, I'm pretty sure, is a 3-day event, is it not?
I don't think so.
Well, it might be.
I think
It
it's a
might
2-day event.
Maybe it's a 3-day event. Maybe it's not.
That's first event right here.
Look, wait. There is no 3-day
Sunday.
event.
Yeah.
Dang it.
The main event's a 3-day event.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to give
have
that
a 3-day
information.
event.
Let's
Oh,
make
no.
sure some people are on the right page.
I don't know, man.
The good news is we have it all listed on our pbkennelclub.com. You can go check it out. It has the Moneymaker schedule. It'll tell you exactly the dates so that way you don't get anything wrong.
Thanks, Oaktai.
Well, no, listen. Everyone wants to
Anyways.
play. Some people, it's a hard time to play on Monday. Only the professionals can play on Monday. So that's why the main event has a lot of chips there. Unravel yourself.
Good point. The first multi-flight is a 2-day event. It should be over by Sunday night. Yeah.
Should be over by
Should
Sunday.
be over,
yeah.
hopefully. Well, think about it, though. If it goes real late,
It's possible.
and if you happen to make it to day 3, that means you're in the money, and you're in the big money, in the final table money.
Yeah,
so,
for sure, yeah.
But most likely it's going to be done in 2 days.
Definitely can call out sick if you're
Right,
making the big
right.
money.
All right, let's take it off to the action at the table.
Hey, is that Ruthie on the table?
We got a few familiar faces.
Look at that with glasses and everything.
That's Danny, by the way.
Oh.
That's Danny Danielle, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Ruthie, yeah, of course.
It looked like Ruthie for a second. I haven't seen her in
thought
a
it was
while.
Ruthie.
Hey, what do I know?
It's Danny.
If I don't see name tags,
Well, I don't know, maybe she is Ruthie, but she told me her name is Danielle.
Okay, cool.
And she said she wanted to be called Danny. So here we are, calling her Danny for the day.
Danny.
Let's see. This tournament had 131 players.
Really?
We're not in the money yet. We were at about 27 coming back from break. 15 is the money.
Okay.
Once we get to the money, it's a $221 payday, all the way up to first place at $36.69,
not bad.
$3,669. Not bad for a day's work.
Hell yeah.
And here we are. Tom is got pocket nines and he's all in, 21K. The blinds, I believe, are 2-4-ish, 2-4.
Yes.
So he's got
2-4-ish.
5 bigs. He's shipping it. It's about right.
I like that bet. I like that hand. Yeah, go ahead. Pair of nines. Oh, but it runs right into the airlines. The aces. The weapons of mass destruction. It's freezing up here. Don't you think it's cold? It's kind of one of those things when you, it's almost unfair when you finally wake up with a pair, you jam it in there hoping nobody has anything, and the first person just flat calls with aces.
Well, when you're short stacking, you got 5 or 6 big blinds, and you got a pair. You're happy to get it in.
That's what I'm saying.
Unfortunately,
When
you're hoping if somebody calls, you're flipping with somebody, or somebody has pocket 8s or lower. Unfortunately for Tom,
It's not over.
he's got 9s. He's got 1 live flush draw with a spade.
1 foot out in the box.
Oh, he's got the spade draw. Let's go.
Flop the set.
Yeah, I know. Look at this sick flop. That's a sick, sweaty flop. Nah,
4. It's
that's
a wrong black
a
card.
brick.
Oh, he gets the.
God, he got there. Goodness gracious, he got there. So Tom finds a double. He was literally had 1 foot of leg. He walked away. He was gone.
But look how happy he is, though. Nothing makes
you
you.
wouldn't be happy to crack
I was about to say nothing makes you happier in life than sucking out
with
when
little
you.
9.
It's 9. Wow.
So just like that, we got the early bad beat. Got the bad beats flowing early, huh?
Yes.
Waited no time for that one.
I know.
Wow. I look at the table chatter. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, that hurts. That hurts if you got aces.
The bright side is there was only 21K, right? Something like that.
And now Walt is in the danger zone there with 7 bigs.
Yeah.
28K. That's unfortunate, but that's poker.
Yeah.
It's poker.
We knew the kind of spade was coming, though, right? When you see a flop.
Well, as soon as I saw the flop, I knew we were going to sweat it the whole way.
Flops a set of aces and still loses.
Speaking of sweating, how about this weather, bro? It was beautiful out earlier today, or
Yesterday
It was
as
like
well.
72-ish.
I know.
Today it was
With
like
the breeze.
80 with a breeze. It felt nice. Earlier
Yeah.
this morning I was out. It felt good.
Earlier this
Cold
morning.
front, please.
Jeez, I woke up just enough to get here, and then there was a damn accident.
You woke up just in
turnpike.
time to get into
I
traffic.
thought so.
On the,
Yeah. What,
When I was on the turnpike, it actually was only like a 5-minute delay, or maybe it turned into a 10-minute delay. They merged 3 lanes into one, and I got through it. And you were about 20 minutes behind me.
Yeah,
so
the
that's
sick
bad.
part is I checked the GPS before I
And
got
it
on the
said
turnpike,
nothing.
and
I
I
did
had a
the
gut feeling. I'm like,
Same thing.
go 95, go 95.
I did the same thing. I checked. And
liars.
it said
Clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, that's my bad beat of the day.
Yeah, good. Get it out of your system early. Back to the table.
Another person all in here, 69K. Wow, that's a big bet there. From the small blind, making a move.
What was it? It was so Ian limped, or did Ian open there?
Looked
with
like
the
Ian,
king
yeah, on the dealer
and
blind,
I
limped in
guess
for 4K.
Robert probably knows something that we don't.
He just ripped it.
And
He
just
said, "They ain't
ripped it
calling
all
me."
in with King 10, and it was. I mean,
He
he was
limping in.
dominating.
He's limping in with 4.
He probably knew
Yeah.
that Ian couldn't call the bet.
Shouldn't. That's a new face on the table, huh?
Which one?
Robert.
Robert?
Have you seen him before?
I don't know. I don't personally know him.
He's going to show you all kinds of new stuff, things to do on poker
It's
tables.
good that it's
It is
nice that we
good.
have regulars, but it is good that we have new faces coming
I
in,
would agree.
checking out our tournaments.
I would agree.
I don't know if you're aware. There's a lot going on this weekend, so it's good to see that we have a crowd. There's a lot going on this weekend.
Yeah.
Here's some hands. So, Tumo under the gun with ace-5 suited. He might open it.
Bless you, sir. God bless.
Tumo does open with the ace-5 suited. Jordan right behind him with
Ooh.
ace-queen. Let's see what he does.
I like that hand.
Ace-queen?
Yeah.
It's gotten me into a lot of trouble these past couple of weeks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, multiple times.
Really?
On one occasion, I hit top against aces.
Right?
And on the other occasion, I hit top against top set.
Oh.
Both times drawing slim or dead.
Yeah.
So ace-queen has not been my friend.
Not this week. That's okay.
Well, no, this week was fine. I'm talking about couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
The last couple of weeks.
Right.
This week was fine. I don't want to say anything about
Yeah,
this week.
see?
We're doing good this week.
I'm on a day-to-day basis with poker hands. I mean, you're on a week-to-week basis?
I'm on a week-to-week basis.
That's good.
Yeah. This week is good so
Yeah.
far. Don't want to jinx it because it's not over yet.
Oh, yeah. Did you bag?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. 4.
Oh, we're seeing a flop.
6 trade.
Oh, Jordan didn't. I thought maybe Jordan.
He should have.
He just flatted.
Yeah.
So that's actually a really bad flop for Jordan, and it's actually a decent flop for Tumo.
I know. Open-ended there. It's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, he flopped open-ended. It's probably enough to continue if he wanted to, or he might want to check and keep the pot small. Nope, he's reaching for chips. Now,
I like that too. The
and
first person.
Right. I mean, if I was Jordan with his stack size and a hand like Ace Queen, I really would have liked to not see a flop. I would have probably
if you jammed it, yeah.
I could jam, or you can make it like, I guess if you make it like 3x to 9, it's like 27. That's like half your stack. So I guess when you think about it that way, yeah, it should have been an all-in or fold scenario.
I think so.
Or if you're the type of guy who doesn't want to go all in and lose all your chips with a hand like Ace Queen, you just see a flop and then you fold what you miss. Which is perfectly fine.
Option C. It's easy to play Ace Queen when you don't hit it flop, But you're like you said, you don't have a lot of chips. You shouldn't be like calling bets like that and folding because I just. I
think 3-better fold is the better.
Diminishing your stack and then.
But he's still got plenty of chips there. He's got 50-ish. Running into the danger zone though with like 12 bigs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And now he's got to pay some blinds. Ooh, that's the worst. You lose a hand, you got to pay blinds. That's the worst feeling.
I'm excited. Moneymaker Tour starts next week, Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
That's
gonna be good.
Beautiful thing.
Gonna be good.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody's in the chat.
I know. How about that? Hello.
Hey, how we
Oaks
doing?
Poker joining us today.
Oaks, who is that? Never
Yeah.
heard that guy
Well,
before.
Gotta be at least somebody watching us.
All right, here's a walk pot, and we're going to lose Jordan. Oh, good for him. He doesn't have to pay blinds at this table. He's going to go pay him at another table.
Right?
So, yeah, Jordan, I guess we need to be balanced. We're going to take the big blind. Goodbye, Jordan. We'll see you later, hopefully, for your sake. And here, so now we're showing here the final table payouts, but we are not at the final table yet. If you will notice on the top right-hand side of your screen, the number on the bottom there is 131. That's how many entrants we had today total. And the number 24 is how many have left. So that leaves, I can't do the math, 3 tables. We still got 3 tables.
You're funny.
Once we get to 18, we'll be at the final 2 tables.
I like this Andrew today. You bag and you become a different player.
No, it's the coffee.
No,
it's the coffee, bro. You notice I have this all the time. We bought a new coffee maker at home, and I'd be making coffee every day, bro. Now I'm living off of caffeine. Good stuff, good times. And Publix had some buy one get one free, so I love BOGOs. Gotta love the Publix BOGOs. No shameless plug here. Sponsor us, Publix.
They have to do something with their prices. They're so outrageous. I go in there for like 5 items. I'm like,
yo, you know what?
$100.
All right, you want me to give you a tip? Don't
please.
tell anybody, but there's an Asian mart by my house, bro. Their produce is cheaper.
Yeah, of course.
I'm shopping Asian kimchi mart.
Why not?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a shameless plug. Sponsor us, kimchi. Ian got a pair. He's gonna open.
6s.
Fold around to Walt's big blind. He's got a 10-9 off, and he's kind of short, but it's. You gotta, he's gonna hope to bank a flop here.
Yeah.
He
does.
There it is.
That's
all
the
right.
only thing.
Jordan's
He's all in.
Yeah, I already
smart.
know.
Yeah, Walt's all in.
I was gonna say it before. Now.
It's so Walt calls. I mean 6s because they're so small.
Oh, so yeah, Walt shoved with the 9, with the 10. Ian ends up calling. It's only 13K into 50K-ish or 40K.
Makes
Whatever the
sense.
case may be, he's like, if he got the. If I was Walt, I would have probably done it with any pair. Also, the 3 or the deuce or the flush draw.
Yeah, 2 pairs
So
good. Only 6.
Ian's call.
No
Ian's
good.
call is reasonable with the 6s, but Walt does find a double up defending his big blind with 10-9 off.
Do you make that call though?
Which one? With the 6s?
Yeah. Do you?
I have like 120K. I mean, I might just be like, well, there's one overcard, there's some flush draws and some straight draws, and I don't know.
All right, that's the question.
I
right?
will.
13K is 13K. We have 100K, 13K, I understand. I mean, Ian still has 113K, but he would have had 126K.
Right.
In my mind, I don't
feel
know.
Like,
If someone makes that jam all in, obviously, I mean.
You think? I mean, it's not always. It's a short stack shoving. It's the short stack's making a move. You know. I think it doesn't always have to be top pair.
Right.
I think there's a good percentage where he's going to have
Right.
the top pair.
That's
Sure.
all. Yeah.
But I think with the flush draw up there. And 3 and a deuce is actually like it's very like
it's fine if he does. Yeah, if you say to yourself,
ace-3, ace
he has to
deuce
show
could
me the
very
10. Yeah, all right,
you know,
maybe.
I think the call is reasonable. With the
Dan.
sixes. It's not unreasonable, anyways.
Yeah.
Danny
with kings. Look at her poker face. Very serious.
She got the glasses.
Very serious
She got
today.
serious Danny today. I like it. So she min clicks with the kings. She's hoping for somebody to 3-bet.
Yeah.
Get some more money involved, but she's min clicked into position. I always love that. That's fun. She got the cutoff and the button to fold.
Amazingly.
So now she's only up against the blinds.
She had everyone to fold, which is
Unfortunately, she
yeah,
made it,
unfortunate. And she made the smallest bet sizes you can make. You know.
Well, I know Matt has his stack is way too short. I was gonna say if Matt had chips, he'd probably defend his big with a suited jack there, but.
Yeah.
He's got 24K in his stack. You're looking all in or fold, really.
Mm-hmm.
On to the next one. So Danny's got all the chips. Huh? Look at that, 150. She got 25% of the chips on the feature table. It's a nice number to have.
On this table, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable being the chip
So
leader.
what do we have? Oh, we don't get the total chips in play here. I was going to say, what are the total chips in play? I guess we could do the math, right? What's the starting stack? 30? 20? I don't know. 20?
I think so.
So
I'll have to look into that.
130 times 20. What is that? 2.6 mil?
You're making me go to the internet.
I'm pretty sure it's 2.6 mil. You can look it up. Anyways, are you the calculator?
No, the internet.
The
PB
internet.
Kennel-
Oh, to
PB
look up
Kennel
how many
Club, yeah.
chips we have.
I think on our website, the tournament clock will
Well,
tell
if
you
we're
that.
assuming 20K times 131, yeah, 2.6 mil, yeah.
The tournament clock should tell us that information.
Well, I just didn't feel like standing up and looking. But anyways, so if you figure, if there's 2.6 mil, 10% is 260K. So all you need is 260K to average chips for the final table.
Right.
She's already almost there.
It's good
With
logic.
3 tables to go. That's how I like to. That's how I think about.
I think about
the
stuff like that
numbers.
too.
So like when I'm playing a multi-flight and I see like you have to get 10% of the field, right? Then you want to have at least 10% of the chips. If there's 1 million in chips, you figure you want to end the day with at least 100K, and anything above that is
All in bet here.
Who shoved all in? Oh, Matt.
Matt, yeah, with
short
9-8.
a suited 9-8.
He turned a flush draw, and it's pretty good because nobody has anything.
Well,
so I mean,
it's
it's
good
gonna
timing.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a semi bluff.
It's definitely a good timing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was a limp pot with those hands. I didn't see.
That was
8-5 suited and 9-8 suited.
Yeah. King, ace, king on the board. Nobody had anything. You just bet, sneeze, hachoo.
First to bet, first to look at their chips is a winner.
As long as nobody has anything, you get through. Simple game,
it's always
right?
good to get one through when you're short.
Just
It's a good-
gotta know.
Great feeling. You play anything this week? No, huh?
I was thinking about playing Saturday. There's a
Okay.
an event for 100K. I was thinking about playing Saturday.
Yep.
I've been working this week. Fortunately, I didn't get a chance to drop into anything. But there's always a series coming up.
Bro, every month there's something.
Yeah,
South
I wish we could play the Moneymaker event. I put it out there. They won't allow it. They say it's too much paperwork for me to be the
You
mystery
can
bounty.
play, but you got to go to Daytona, bud.
For us,
You
the
wanna play
first
here?
event
It
is the
seems-
mystery bounty. So you know what that is, right?
It's a mystery.
Right, but there's no. You remember you have the celebrity bounty. You knock out a player, you get their. That's what I want to be. That one person.
The celebrity.
You get the
You
medallion.
want to be the bounty. Oh, you want to be
Yeah,
a
if you
a
knock
se-
me
a
out, you
mystery
get
bounty.
$300. I was doing a free roll.
That'd be cool.
I was going to put the money up.
Oh, is that the mystery bounty that it's going to be?
No.
But yeah, so I know that there was those type of, I think, I'm not going to say who, but there was a tournament I used to deal that had somebody who was a celebrity,
Yeah.
and he would bring like his friends, and they would scatter them out into the field.
Right.
And if you happen to bust one of them, you would get a prize.
Right.
But that's a different type of mystery bounty.
Right.
That's a different type of mystery bounty.
Correct.
That'd be an interesting way to do it. Yeah.
No, they still can have the mystery bounties in the bounty tournament. But
Yeah.
that'll just be a special addition to that tournament.
So they said no.
That wasn't really officially approved. I was just throwing it out there. They were like,
Yeah.
yeah, too much paperwork.
Yeah, gotcha.
Ooh, Danny with walk. Look at this. The chip leader with the chips,
and
waking up with
Tumo
queens.
3-bet. This is interesting.
Yeah, and Tumo with queen jack, which is a hand I like to play, but I don't like the 3-bet out of position. I mean, he's
Well, I
in
think
position.
because she flatted a raise, so
Yeah,
she doesn't look super strong. She looks
No, she made it 8K.
No, she flatted his 8K. He had ace 8. Robert had ace 8
Right.
suited.
He raised to 8K.
He
then.
raised.
He made
She
tricks.
flatted, and now she's really disguising the strength of her hand here.
Let's see what happens.
Queen high flop one time. Bink. Oh, that's bad.
That could stop her.
That could definitely
We'll see how she plays it.
slow things down. I really think I would have liked to. Yeah,
Oh.
jams. Wow.
Oh, no.
No, I mean I think it's gonna work.
It's a great play.
gonna work.
I mean, he thinks he's good. He's got a piece of it. She doesn't like that king at all,
That's a
though. She's
terrible
thinking
flop.
about it, right?
Yeah, it's a terrible flop.
What a gut. This is a whole gut check thing of poker when you say to yourself,
And she's gonna show the queens and fold. He should show.
just show the jack.
He should show. He's not gonna show. Oh.
You should have to wait 15 minutes for the pain.
Oh, I think if you wanted to maximize a player's tilt factor, you're supposed to show there.
That's awesome.
It also lets people know that you're capable of doing something crazy, which I like. I like people to know that, and especially if I did a crazy play. Good job there, Tumo. Wow.
Yeah, it was a great play. In position. That's the whole thing about being in position. Was it
Well,
her fault for not the 3-bet, though?
She didn't
just
3-bet,
flat,
or she
right?
could easily have.
She didn't show any strength prior to that.
Yeah.
She flat calls. That's the thing about when you flat call. You disguise your hand. It's great when you hit something, but unfortunately, someone takes advantage of you. The one card you don't want to see. It's usually like when you have pocket kings and ace shows up, and you're like, God.
I thought for sure it was gonna be like a jack high flop. Jack
Well,
high flop,
yeah.
same result for sure. I mean,
Total chips in play, 2,620,000.
come on, buddy. I just told you that.
I know.
I
just
didn't need the
confirming.
calculator.
You
I
didn't need it.
I
It doesn't
said it
have-
without the, and then I showed you on the
I
calculator.
know.
But
That's what the tournament clock's for.
at least we know officially
Official.
that I was already right. I love
Pat
to
yourself
officially
on
know
the
I was
back, sir. You were correct today.
So here's another. Danny limps under the gun with ace jack off.
A lot of limping.
Tumo doesn't immediately fold his hand, which means he might open this up. Yup, he's reaching for 8K in chips.
Why not? He won the last hand.
He's got momentum going.
5-3 hearts. Somebody's being creative.
Love to see it. Definitely, it does spice things up when we see people make non-GTO plays. Which is fun. No, it's fun,
Non-GTO.
bro. When everybody's playing perfect, it's kind of boring. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. It's good to be creative. That's the whole part, you
Everybody
know.
playing good, then the luckiest person wins, and that's that's no fun. There's no skill there. If everybody's the same skill level and playing the same with proper GTO strats, it's like it's hard to.
Wow, Robert's splashing around here. I
Robert's
would
defending is
love
big.
to see a raise from Danny there. She
Robert's
just flat
defending is
called.
big. With
I
Jack
understand,
10 off.
but
That's perfectly reasonable.
ooh,
So that's a little bit of a different situation for Tumo because he's got two players in front of him instead of just one.
oh man, continue that
Heart?
story.
I knew it. Heart?
You knew a 10 was coming,
No, I said I knew a heart was coming.
but now he's got two pair. Robert's trapping here. Jack, Queen, Deuce, 10.
But that was something for everybody. Danny's got a second pair with a gutter and one
Right.
over with an ace, and Tumo has a flush draw.
I
Although
know.
this guy's flush draw.
This could get
I
fun.
think Robert. I think he makes a move here.
Yes.
7K just looks so weak.
Looks at two players. Just get it all in. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst that can happen is you're drawing to 4 outs with the 9-8 or an ace king or a king 9 type of hand. No, he's reaching for red chips. Yep, this is a raise.
Yeah.
Robert smells weakness and he's going to pounce on it, which is
Not necessarily weakness. I think he's playing the strength of his hand.
no, but it was a 7K bet.
Yeah.
It's a small bet at
That
this
is a
stage.
very small bet.
Into a 7K into a 40K pot after it was open for 8 call. I mean,
What does
it's a
Tumo
very-
do? What does Tumo do now that he got so creative? Got his hands
We're going to find out because I actually don't know.
right.
And I like that I don't know. It's like I said, when I can predict what's going on, everybody's playing GTO. It's kind of, I don't want to say boring, but it's less exciting. let's say it's just not as exciting as things like this. Now I really want to know if Tumo.
Do we know Danny was getting out of the way? She doesn't want to chase it. Just one pair.
Well, because I think that she seems to be a little bit more on the tight side the way we saw her play queen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could have assumed that she was going to fold, and she's stuck in the middle of two players.
It's one of those things when you're in.
Tumo looks like he's folding.
Yeah, some people don't chase flush draws, which is smart. And even if he catches a flush, right? I mean, he's got the 3,
How much
5,
more is it?
3.
It's 24 more to call. He might call, but
That's all he's got is that draw, though. I mean, if it was like the ace of hearts or the 4
yeah,
of hearts,
of course,
100% he's in their hand.
because if Robert has a hand like Queen Jack of Hearts, or there's a lot of other heart draws he could have, literally all of them.
I think too much says show me, and Robert goes, nah, I can't show you.
Yeah,
Guess what, folks?
he tried. He tried.
Tell
he
your
tried.
friends. Watch the show. 15 minutes later, you get some information.
Well, these guys can't watch. You can watch the
No, that's
the
what I'm
VOD
saying.
later.
You can't watch, but you can have your friend watch, and then you have your
yes.
friend text you information.
Hey,
you see
no.
the WSOP, the whole scandal
Oh
that's
my
going
God,
on?
yeah, the thing with
This is the
Tamayo.
same thing.
Yeah. But they were running solvers on the spot. Like, that's way different.
Oh, it's terrible.
I can't believe they allowed that.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
And
So
nobody
crazy.
blew the whistle the whole time. Everyone was like,
I think if I
it's
was the
all
other
good."
player, what's his name? The
Yeah.
second place runner-up, I would have been like, dude, what is this? What are you guys letting? Why are you guys letting this go?
Yeah, he went to the rail
Especially
too.
when there
I
were
mean,
announcements being
I
made over
know.
loudspeaker
Yeah.
not to have GTOs and
Right,
solvers
right.
while you're playing. Tom under the gun with 10 bigs and a pair. Oh,
Hey,
he's in like the exact
were-
same situation before.
They worked last time.
Right, but he did this into the field and ran into aces.
Right.
He's
No,
gonna-
don't
he's
play it
gonna-
differently.
he's gonna-
Don't play it differently.
He's going to flat.
Go all in.
Or he's going to min click. I 3x'd it. I think I would have. Yeah, I think. I feel like all in or fold is reasonable, and I almost think, in some cases, for some people, folding is reasonable.
Yeah?
If you just.
Oh, I don't know.
I guess you're right. With 10 bigs.
Yeah.
It's
pair of nines is solid.
leaning towards all in.
The all-in one is, look, obviously nobody has anything, so it gets through the same results, but I like the all-in play better.
I just think he has a bad taste in his mouth from the last time somebody had aces.
Why?
Because he had
He
somebody
won.
had aces.
He
but-
doubled up.
Yeah, but you don't want to run into a brick wall. You can't survive a brick wall
Let me
twice,
tell you
bud, can
something. I feel invincible when I crack aces with nines, and I know
So
my
you're
all-in play.
You're results oriented.
No,
guy,
I'm running good oriented. When I run good like that,
All right.
there ain't no one stopping me.
Running good oriented is a good way to put it.
Cracking aces, baby. You're
Oh, yeah,
making it to
feels
the
good.
final.
Feels good cracking
Yeah.
aces.
You gotta ride that wave though. That's the whole thing. Like some people, that's the funny thing is like they'll win a hand and then they'll lose a hand, and all of a sudden they lose all their energy and momentum. Blinds at 2,000, 4,000, 4,000. We're on hand number 14, and look who has aces. We just spoke of the hand. Spoke that
Tumo,
shit
I think
into
I'm with
existence.
aces. But can he get action?
Yeah, it's a nice size raise.
What, the min click? He's got a min click. Well,
This table's really tight, so even
I
the
was going
mid
to say,
click.
this table's not a bunch of movers and shakers.
Yeah.
We know who the mover and shaker is.
He's getting action at 9.
All right, Ian's got a
ace
suited
9,
ace, so at
spades.
least we're going to see a flop.
Correct.
Damn,
And
he's-
you notice how like
gotta
Ian doesn't
defend
get
it.
out of hand there though. He doesn't like 3-bet.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he's in position.
Just looking
just
at
a
him,
flat.
I would assume he does. He's not that step out of line type of guy.
Right.
I think it's a perfectly reasonable hand to just play in position.
Oh, it was raised to 12K. It wasn't a
Yeah.
mid click. I thought
Oh,
it was
okay.
yeah.
I didn't even notice that either.
All right. I
Pretty
guess
good.
2 reds in the looks like
Yep, I
8.
thought it was 8.
Yeah.
It was 4 chips. Could have gone either way.
Deuce 6 tray on the flop. Continuation bet. No spade, no 9, no ace.
It's almost a pot-sized bet.
Fold ya.
That'll do. That'll do it.
Yeah, do it for ya.
Yeah.
I hope they bring new trophies for the Moneymaker Tour. Last season they changed them. You saw the big white ones.
I mean, I'd be seeing the square ones, no?
They had the glass ones, and then they switched them up. The new white ones that were really cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought they were nice.
Maybe they do like every year a new thing or
Yeah,
every
maybe.
season.
I think you're right.
know?
Yeah. Hopefully they
So who
continue the
knows
trend.
where they get that idea from.
I don't know. Inquiring minds would like to know.
We're losing another player for the balance.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're losing Tumo, the mover.
No.
Yeah,
Tumo was running
that's
good on this
unfortunate.
table. He was a lot
He
of
was
action,
running good.
too.
And he was making plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the game just tightened up a little bit.
He's always belligerent, but now he's always. And then he doesn't remember. I'm like, everybody heard.
Huh.
What's she talking about? I wasn't paying attention to you.
I don't know. It sounded like a
she's-
player.
She's talking about a player, yeah.
Yeah.
Player did something. Or
Might have been Tumo who just
maybe
left.
she's talking about, Tumo, because he just left.
There is no doubt anymore who was the idiot because he had a very clear description.
Boy, has this year been flying by, huh?
Yeah, but at the point calling name,
Moneymaker Tour starts next week, Wednesday, October 23rd. There's 2 mystery bounties. We're doing the quick one. It's a $300 first day.
Done in one day.
Done in one. Yeah, those are fun.
We have multiple?
Yeah, there's another one.
Really?
You have the schedule. Check it
I
out.
didn't know that. I did not know that.
This flop, Jack 7.
I did not know that.
Danny flop trips
Where?
on the button.
event.
I would have checked here. Will you check here or you check here, right? You go flop trips.
So who and what now?
So show me what? Ace 9, 5-3. Danny has Queen Jack. She bets out. They let them catch up a
there's
little
no
bit.
flush draw. I could check one time.
I check it one
check
time.
To me. Check one time. Let somebody
You're
catch
holding all
up
the
a little
cards.
bit. Yeah.
Just let an ace peel off one time, you know?
Ooh,
See
Moneymaker Mystery Bounty Multi-Flight. Yeah, 150K
Yeah.
guarantee. So we
You
have a
learned
one
something
day
new.
and we have a multi-day. But
Yeah.
my
We have a small one and a big one.
My question is kind of a little bit why?
Why? Why?
But I mean, I like the multi-flight. I feel like the multi-flight with a bigger guarantee, with a bigger prize pool. That way, you don't have bounties. You know, you have these exciting bounties.
Correct. I think.
Like 5K, 10K bounties. You know, exciting bounties. Like
Let me
5K,
tell you
10K
something about
bounties.
the bounty tournament.
Go on.
How
Hit me.
I think they're missing
what- this
they're
is-
missing the market.
Moneymaker Mystery Bounty. Go on.
If
I'm
you look
listening
at-
while I'm also kind of looking.
The big mystery that happened this summertime in Vegas. It was $1 million mystery bounty tournament, not a guaranteed prize pool. It was a bounty that you're guaranteeing.
Yep.
That's what draws the people in. They want to gamble. Our tournaments. I'm not saying anything against Moneymaker, but what?
Question.
Uh huh.
Is this possibly
A misprint?
a misprint?
There is a misprint on the, but not for the bounty though.
Okay, so here's why I'm looking at this. Moneymaker Multi-Flight, Flight A
Yeah,
on Wednesday.
that's correct.
Flight B and C on Thursday.
Right.
Flight D and E, Moneymaker Multi-Flight.
Correct.
On the 26th.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Now we go to the 26th.
yeah. That's just the flights. There's still
But it says Moneymaker Mystery Bounty
Yeah.
Flight F and Flight G.
no. That's the word bounty shouldn't be on the paper, but they printed them out already and they couldn't fix it. I already talked to.
That's what I'm saying.
Tony
That's
about it.
that's
Yeah.
not a multi-flight
No.
mystery bounty.
Mis-
Okay, that's what I was saying. That's supposed to be the Moneymaker multi-flight
correct.
because that falls in line with the rest of them. Yeah.
That's right.
So where is the other? Is there a mystery bounty?
There is another one. There isn't there?
don't
I was
see
told
it.
there was twice. There was two.
I don't see it, but I think somebody read that.
Oh, maybe you're
mistaken
right.
it. Wait.
You found it?
Sunday, November 3rd, Moneymaker Mystery One-Day Event. Well, it's a different one-day event.
Yeah. All right, so we got two players here, Robert and Danny, going at it. Jack 10 and Queen 10 on a King Ace Ace tray board. So
Oh, yeah, there's poker happening.
I know, surprisingly, and Robert, I mean, the worst of the two hands, but still betting like he's got something.
Well, I think he's a sharp player, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that he knows that. Oh, Danny's reaching for chips.
She don't want to let
She's
go.
not giving up.
She's still going for that straight draw.
I was going to say he probably knows that she's on the tighter side, and he's kind of capitalized off of that.
Oh, she
And
spikes
he
the queen.
gets
He gets
there.
a straight. She
Robert
gets a
gets
queen.
there.
Oh.
Yeah, but whatever bet he's going to make, she can't really call with
That's not true.
a third pair
I
on
mean,
the board and the two aces and a king up
If,
there.
if she called,
she could.
She called the turn thinking he might be bluffing. So,
Or no, I think she wanted to hit the gutty.
oh, okay.
I
so
think that's
yeah,
what she's had a gut shot.
yeah. I know they both are on that draw.
I understand. That's not the card that she wanted to hit.
Now he's trying to extract most value. Look at him, like confused at how much to bet. It's too big of a bet.
It's about a pot-sized bet, I think.
No, it's too big. It looks like
Bruh.
he looked like he's trying to bluff, but it just looks.
I think that's why he's doing it. If she has an ace or a king, she's highly likely to call.
100% agree if she had an ace or a king, but we know she doesn't.
No, but he's assuming that
Hopefully, he's hoping.
max value on if she has an ace, and she was just trapping. Just in case Tumo comes back to the table, you might want to know that he is chief of police in Stewart.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah. Did we get
I did not
any?
know. Well, lucky for me, I'm never in Stewart, so I can say whatever I want.
That's good to know.
Nah, he's we like Tumo. Actually, we thought he was the one making some creative plays.
Yeah.
He was 3-betting light on 2 different occasions, or he opened light and 3-bet light for sure.
Yeah.
That was interesting to me, and
Right.
everybody else is pretty much standard. So bring Tumo back.
Hopefully, he comes back. I
Bring
mean, the
Tumo-
final
yeah,
table.
yeah,
It's
you're right.
possible. Yeah, chips. Good fold from Danny. I would say. I mean, she didn't fall for his little antics. Someone tries.
Oh, she
to
said, "We'll find out on TV." That's funny.
That's right.
That is funny.
She gets to see all of this. So let's talk highly about her. Our blinds have gone up, folks.
Ooh,
3K,
blinds are up,
6K.
Blinds are up. Stacks are getting shorter.
And Robert with the jiggities. He started that, right? Andrew Deemy? He created that name,
That's
jiggities.
Brad Owen.
Brad Owens, okay, yeah. I call him fish hooks, jacks.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I just say pocket jacks. I'm not.
Exactly.
I'm not a
Nickname?
cultured human being.
Culture.
I'm not as eccentric as some of these.
A lot of people don't like jacks. I love the hand. It's a good, strong, solid hand,
I don't mind them, but they do get me in trouble a little bit more often. I don't mind them, but I will.
Well, that's
admit
why
that
people.
they get
That's
in
the thing
trouble
about
with them.
people. Like they remember the times they lose with them, and they think,
Of course.
they're vulnerable.
I'll never say I hate.
Oh, look who's all in here.
Oh, that's not good for Matt.
4.
Anyways, it's good for Robert. It's not good for Matt. He's short shipping it with a small pair, hoping that we're just going to take a flip with a short stack, which is perfectly reasonable. Unfortunately, he's not flipping. He's a 4-1 underdog.
Correct.
He's going to need some help. Oh, I thought he had some help. 6
If
on the
a
turn
6
for help.
would have been, yeah.
No, he just needs a 4.
Yeah.
That's not going to do it.
That's Justin, the dealer.
I was just going to say, Justin running the
box.
cards quick, which means I got to talk quick. Needs a 6, not a 6. Needs a 4, not a 4. All right, next hand.
Oh, look, Robert got out of his chair, gave him a shake goodbye. They're not the final table, sir. You're not the money. You don't have to shake people's
you know what? I
hands.
respect it. I like it. I respect it.
That's running pretty good, though. Catching a straight the previous hand and then hitting jacks and
Yeah,
someone
he
jamming on
was
you.
literally still stacking
I
his chips.
know. It's a good feeling.
When he won another hand, back-to-back hands, and just like that, he's a large chip leader of this table.
Yes, sir. 198.
He has what I'd like to consider a fat stack.
Did Danny have like 160K?
158. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yep.
That's okay. Still plenty of time.
She's got chips, but
Yeah.
she's on a little bit of a downswing.
Downtrending.
She can turn it around. Is no problem.
Sell your stocks.
No.
Hold.
Just hunker down,
Hold
man.
the
Hunker
fort.
down. Hunker down. Don't let it get to you. In a poker tournament, these things are going to happen, and you then.
What are
you
you
gotta
paying?
hunker
15?
down.
Paying top 15?
Top
We're
15.
at 20? We're 5 away, folks, for the money.
We're almost there.
Well, sometimes they pay the money bubble.
Pretty soon we'll get to we'll have a full table, have a nice little redraw for 2 tables, and we'll get our full table.
Guess who's all in?
Dave has played 0 hands so far, and he's waited for this hand. Well, I mean, he just folded.
Well, everyone
around.
folded small
Yeah,
blind,
I
big
know.
blind. That's a great jam.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets looked up from Ian. Says,
Yeah,
what?
it's
He's like,
cheap
I don't
enough.
believe you.
It's cheap enough, but then again, if Ian loses this one, it's going to hurt a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
He's going to be left with 50. Justin Brink.
Queen,
Oh, look at the straight flush draw.
king, jack.
Jack, it gets there, although Jack High was good.
Yeah,
So Dave,
yeah.
good job, bud. He had 0 hands to play, and he made a move. I respect it, but it just didn't work out this time.
Right. And just like that, Justin's killing our table, knocking out players, thinking
job,
it's a
Justin.
cash game. Closer.
2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need a balance.
Short end of the table, 67. On the stream. That turnaround, hold action.
Mm-hmm.
Justin don't care. He gets paid just like at the DMV. Keep going, buddy. We have a dead button. Small blind, big blind. 5-handed.
To be fair, we could have a player come in and assume the button,
Could have,
but in this hand it is a dead button.
right.
So never mind.
Right. In tournament play, you can come in any spots except
Yeah.
for in between the small blind. And people don't understand that. It's one little spot that you can't play, but everything else, you
Yeah.
come in on the button. The cash game, you have to wait. You can't come in the best position.
Yeah.
A little different rules, but ultimately, if you play enough of both, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, tournament rules. Tournaments. That's why I think tournaments are fun. They're just a little different.
Little different. Just the phase
It's
different.
always a story being told.
Yeah. Yeah, like in cash games, you're not supposed to announce the bet sizes, but in the tournament, you're supposed to.
I do.
Yeah.
I announce the bet sizes in cash.
Cash game.
games.
Oh, you. I don't like it when a player goes all in and deal just cuts down the
Oh
chips.
no, never. You just say. All
I
in.
know. No.
You just say all in.
You say never.
Never.
Go down to the south with the new dealers. They don't know what they're doing.
Down
I'm like,
south?
down south. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they got a
I
whole
would say
bench of.
I would be like, don't please.
Like,
don't
I
cut
don't
my
even
chips.
know
Why
how-
did you-
what kind
did
of
somebody
school.
ask? Did somebody? No, because bro, a lot of people are just getting jobs. They don't.
I know.
They don't come
but
out of school, man.
I don't know how they fill those spots, but I kind of like. I really. This is the whole thing. Be nice to your dealers because the good ones are so rare now. It's like, oh my god! I was like, am I working or playing? What am I doing here?
Listen, man, it's not a prestigious job like it was
Bro.
15 years ago.
We do get a new player,
It's not so prestigious.
as requested.
Who do we got coming in? We got a nice stack there.
Nice, yeah, a whole stack of reds.
50, 160 looks like.
Those who are watching, the yellow chips are 1,000. The red chips are 5,000. We got rid of the blue ones, obviously, a long time ago.
Low-key makes it easier for us to track the chips and the bets. We got Jeremy.
6-3, first hand.
175 is a nice high stack.
Yeah, I like a stack.
Walt, 9-6 suited, not going to make a move.
Not going to do it.
Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
I wonder why he never became president.
I can't remember. That wasn't Al Gore or Ross Perot. Who was that? I
No.
can't remember. It was Dana Carvey making fun of.
Yeah.
Who?
I can't remember his name right now. It'll come
Not
to
going to
me.
do it.
Yeah. Short white guy.
What? No, that was a Bush impersonation.
No, it wasn't. No.
Yeah, it
No, it
was.
wasn't.
No.
No, he never became president.
No, Bush Senior, not Bush Junior.
No.
Bro.
No, I'm telling you, it wasn't.
He used
It
to
was
do
another
Ross
person. Ross Perot. Ross Perot?
That wasn't a Ross. No, Ross Perot was very fast talking into him with the ears. Bro. Hey, Oaktai.
Yeah.
The Master and Drew the Dynamo. Thanks, Nancy.
Nancy coming into the chat, always saying hello, so friendly.
Dang it. I got to know. Now I got to know.
Yeah, you got to know.
President impressions.
All the three in the back in the production. Got your shout-outs from Nancy. Hey, sell that poll. Did you vote on the poll?
Did who and what now?
Did you vote on the poll for what we should have on the Facebook?
Oh, yeah, I
tournament?
voted for poker tournament.
Hell
Obviously.
yeah. Down.
Obviously.
How was that? Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously. Ooh, this is the classic race here. Queens versus Ace
Ooh,
King.
we got two big hands
Yee-hoo!
going at it.
Look how patiently Danny's waiting to pounce on this hand. Robert's going to raise for the button. I see a 3-bet or a jam from Danny. I can't see her just flatting this time. She's sick and tired of Robert's garbage. Here it comes. Here it comes. And she does exactly what I thought she wanted to.
She just flat?
She just flat called the
Okay.
trying to be safe there,
Jenny
I guess.
Not been. We can tell she's not comfortable getting all her chips in the middle pre-flop.
She's a cash game player. Oh, she loves it
What a
now, though.
sick- What a
What
cooler
a
flop.
cooler.
Did she just snap check?
Yeah, smart play. Oh,
Oh, he
what?
snap checks behind. Wow.
Trappity trap. They're both trapping? That's crazy.
She's got 50K. The pot is 50.
All in. Call.
Snap, yep,
yeah.
all in snap call, and
Yeah.
she's gonna double up.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Poor
this-
Robert is drawing dead. He
yeah.
thought he was trapping, but he actually
Yeah.
got trapped here.
Wow.
Brink.
Oh,
He gets
king,
top
just
two.
for insult.
It would've- I
Just
mean,
for
you on
insult.
the
The
river.
king on the river. Good job, Danny. Yeah, we're all on the table agreeing that even on the river, there's no way two pairs folding the hand. It's almost impossible to put someone on a set, but you just imagine if he got to the river and Robert goes, you know what, I just don't feel good about it.
George H.W. Bush. I told you, man.
No, not going to do it.
How much you want to? Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. That's George Bush, bro.
Okay, you're right.
Come on, man. I mean, it was a long time ago. Let's be honest. We all know this.
Yeah. Well, good bounce back from Danny. She right back to 156. She had 158 at one point. Now chips are there. Hurts Robert, but it doesn't kill him. He's still got 129. He was a chip leader. Now Jeremy, the new player on the table. The new chip leader.
Brandon Marlowe. It was Bush Senior. Yeah. That's both Bushes were president, right? But came here just to say Ross Perot. No, it was definitely George Bush Senior. He was making fun of.
Yeah, Dana Carvey, the master impressionist. He's so funny. Talk about humor.
I literally just spent like the last 2 minutes looking.
It's good though.
I had to know,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
It was
inquiring minds want to know. Gotta get that off your chest.
looking back at Dana Carvey's impression of George H.W. Bush, and it even has the sound bite.
I'll tell you what's kind of sad though. Like I have XM Radio, and they got 4 comedy channels on there,
and none of them are good. Oh no.
No, the comics. I'm not in the car laughing.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
dead
not.
inside.
So what you're saying, you're not big on. Maybe today's comedy is just not for you.
No, I think I lost my sense of humor. Someone's got to give it back to me.
Who do you know any of these guys? Are they small time guys?
No, they're a hodgepodge of everybody on there. I mean, they're just comedians, you know.
So you're dead inside. You have no sense of humor.
I'm just saying, like 4 different channels. I'm listening. I'm like,
they don't make you laugh.
It's kind of funny, but not like, ha. I'm not driving.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I don't want to say stand-up comedy is dead, but it is. Maybe on the downfall a little bit. I mean, like it's everything nowadays is podcasts. It's all even the comedians are doing podcasts.
Right.
Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino, they have a podcast. What's his name? Andrew Schultz. He has a podcast. A lot of people they go into podcasts and they just talk.
I guess that makes sense.
I will say, I think Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino, it's called Bad Friends, and those guys together, they're like best friends.
Yeah.
But they're both and they're hilarious because they're always ripping into each other, and that's a great dynamic to have.
Yeah.
As a podcast. To be fair, I think it's got to be Joe Rogan. He changed the scene, huh? Like once his podcast got huge, everybody has a podcast. Everybody wants.
Alec, Oak don't know. What's up, buddy?
Oak don't know.
I don't know who my Alec is.
Scotty doesn't know. Oak don't know. Alec is probably Alec who's over there on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
He's probably on break.
It could be.
Scotty doesn't know.
The fun thing about being an alias on, like the internet, you got a shield, you can talk trash.
You sure? You know how many people getting canceled nowadays, bro?
People so strong though.
To be fair,
their opinions.
Yeah.
Say it to my face.
You know what? I could take it. I don't care about any of that.
Back to poker. King 9 from Jeremy leads out here. Jack 10 on a 9-6-7 board. What's Wall doing? Looking for an 8? Half of what he got. A 4 hearts on the turn.
Brandon Marlowe, his HBO special in the mid-'90s, one of my favorite all time. That's got to be the one with Choppa Broccoli.
Yeah, that was
Dana
great.
Carvey, yeah, that is a great.
So look at this hand here.
Top pair gets
Walt's
2 overs,
all in,
2 overs
and 2 pair wins.
2
King
overs
9.
and a gutty, doesn't get there. Walt was short
Waltzy,
with
Waltz.
the Jack 10, making a move, I guess.
Yeah.
It's easy to call with top pair and a big stack.
Yeah, right?
Jeremy, I think we're down to 2 tables.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, we were at 19, now we're at 18, which means
It should be.
we're in the
Yeah.
Oak go grind 1, 2.
You know, the funny thing is, I'm not famous
But.
yet. But when,
Go on.
But when I become famous,
I wasn't laughing in your face. or
people
anything.
will say, I remember that guy. I
Go on.
remember.
Is that a good or bad thing, though?
No, it's just a funny thing. Like, when I had money at a time when I was
Once upon a time?
Once upon a time when I bought dinners for everybody, I had friends. I had a lot of money, a lot
bought
of
friends?
friends. I don't say I wouldn't say I bought my friends.
I'm kidding.
I'm just saying, like, I know when I didn't have money who my friends became. Like, the reality is when you're broke, you find out really who's by your
friends
side.
are. Yep. I found that at a young age, which is good.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be old and figure out that
Who's got your back and who doesn't have your back? You know, it's a really tough thing.
Yeah.
You know, the only hard way to learn that is to go broke. But I don't recommend it. But I do recommend to do it early in your stage of your life. So when when I do become rich and famous, I'll be like, yo, remember me back when?
How you like me now?
It's all good. Listen, it's all good. The funny thing I've learned about life is that don't take yourselves too seriously. Because the finish line, none of us got out alive.
I like that because, I see a lot of people and they take themselves very seriously. And I'm like, bro, come on, bro. We're at a poker table or you're at a restaurant, bro. It ain't that serious.
Yeah, it's not. It really isn't.
Oh, so we're on a brief hold. We're
waiting for the balance of the tables. Listen to story time on the table.
Breaking final 2 tables. There's a story time. Can we hear it? I missed it.
We were on our own story. We missed half of the story. Yeah, we tried to get the compilation. And obviously, I think it was a person talking about how he was a member 60 years ago, and now he's kind of funny, almost in the same premise.
Brandon Marlowe, he's agreeing with you about how you.
Yeah.
And the same here. I had friends when I was younger, and when times got tough, you realize nobody got your back. So you're like, all right, these are not my real friends. Crawl into a hole, build up, rebuild yourself, come out
stronger.
A blossom. What is it called?
Reincarnated.
A blossoming flower. There you go. Reincarnated. Stronger. Unfortunately, listen, man, life kicks you down sometimes, but unfortunately, it's good to build character.
It's definitely a lesson. And
I don't recommend it, but it's good for the soul. Because there are some people out there who I'm not going to put any names, but they've never had a tough day in their life, and they're just walking around pissed off for no reason. I'm like, bro, you don't even know what it's like. You don't even know what it's like.
It's the facts.
I'll give you a reason to be pissed off.
The thing is, you learn that no one's going to live your life for you. No one's going to come and save you. You can only save yourself. And once you do realize that you can save yourself, things are much easier. That's all I'm saying.
Bottom line is, a lot of the times you can't rely on anybody. You got to do it for yourself.
For sure.
Or family is very strong.
Yeah.
I've gone through phases of having good and bad relationships with my family, but for the most part, we all get along.
The great news is I got friends I know that'll never go a day without food if I ever need it. Stephanie chimes in. Like,
Stephanie walks over right when you're saying that.
As if
you did that for her, right?
Whatever, kid. Listen, join the whole conversation before you assume that I was talking about you not bringing us food, Stephanie. Oh, my God.
Wait, Tumo's back, and he's got a mountain of chips?
Oh, yeah, Chiplin.
Wait, Tumo Monty. Oh, this is going to get fun. This is going to get interesting. So
he went away.
Monty, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
First place, no chopped it.
Uh-huh.
We had me, Terry, and Monty had a nice talk about some of the hands. He's a fun guy. He's definitely not afraid to put his chips in there.
Right.
And we put him and Tumo on the table. I think we're going to see some excitement happening, which is good. Danny has chipped up to 150. We see Robert has been very solid. He's got 150. Ian's still here, 120. Corky, introducing Corky, Michael to the table was Tom. That's Tom. Tom's over
Tom's
there.
still there, short stack. Yeah, he didn't play those nines the second one. He played the nines the first way, and so to change his style, he wants to be more conservative.
Here comes Monty.
Yeah.
Monty's he's a good dude. He's a fun dude, yeah.
Tumo left our table like 160K or something like that.
And now he's back.
Doubled up.
Stack, yeah.
They took him away.
I want to hear that story.
He found more chips from another table. This table's going to be good, folks. Oh, what's he got? He got a little packet. What's he got here? Chip protectors, new ones. What's he putting in the plastic?
Can't see.
Oh man, I want a toy.
We'll go talk to him on the break.
I want a toy.
Monty, what you got over there, bud? All right, this is gonna be fun. I think we're gonna have some interesting hands. I think.
Yeah, and we're still not in the money. Close. We're very close.
We're getting there.
Very close.
So with 18, we're right there. we're coming up very close to the money bubble.
This looks like a group that was definitely pitch in. The last couple times, no one wanted to pay the money bubble.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't want to. I think last week they paid, but the week before that, I think there was a couple players. There are a couple players who say once one player says no to the chipping in, that's
it. Yeah.
That's over with. So, I always put in money. I don't care how many chips I have. It's always a kind of good thing to do.
You're a
You know,
good guy.
I've been. Yeah, no,
Also,
I'm that guy.
you know, you've been the bubble boy plenty of
I've
times.
been in this spot. Yeah, it sucks.
You've been a bubble boy plenty of times.
You work 9 hours to get $0.
I've told this story a couple times, maybe even on the live stream. Have I told you this story before?
Yeah.
Have you ever been the bubble boy? The stone bubble busted, and you have like 5 tables left,
Right.
and the announcement's made. You guys are all the money, yeah! And they're
you're
cheering
walking
as you're
out.
walking out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. I'll never
intentional,
forget
but-
that day, bro.
makes you who you are.
They're clapping because they're in the money, and you're just walking
Yeah.
away with a pocket lint.
I wonder how it must feel.
That's
to
because
be-
Oak is always short. He's always short in chips.
Wow.
Get him, Alec.
You know, I don't live in the past, sir. Forget what you know.
Moving on.
You don't know me, man.
Just like I said, here we go. Monty's not afraid to put chips in the pot, and here he is opening it up with
Oh,
Queen 10 suited.
first
Unfortunately, he gets
hand.
shipped on. He gets snap shipped on with
Wow.
Ace 9.
Ace 9.
Michael, maybe he knows something that we don't.
Small blind versus big blind. He's making a move.
But there was an under the gun limp.
There was Tumo.
It was
limped
Tumo.
in there
He
with
didn't
threes.
open, right?
No.
So right away,
Does-
the chips are flying. Let's
Does Monty
go.
like his hand?
Well, let's look at the numbers here. It's 48 to win 102, so he's getting a little bit better than 2 to 1.
Monty's got 250. He's got him covered, though. Bounty.
And then let's see, and 48K, yeah, but then you're down to like less than 200, and you got what you got.
When I see a person cut
about
off the chips,
160. That's
normally
Oh.
an indication that they're
Yeah.
calling.
so we're flipping basically. It's a 60-40 flip.
Wow.
Michael's a favorite here with the ace high,
Let's see who
Monty's
draws
got 2
first
live
blood.
cards.
Yeah, of course.
and he draws. Wow, none.
7, tray 6 on
Club
the flop.
for the sweat draw. That's a club sweat.
Oh,
That's
man.
a club sweat. He doesn't
Oh,
get there.
wrong black deuce.
Monty doesn't get there. So
All
Michael
right.
finds a double up right away.
Yeah.
He just went from what was that, like a 70K double up, so now he's going to be in about 150K range.
Yep.
Monty's going to be in the 160, 170 range. So, no knockouts yet.
First hit in the stream, I don't mind the call. I think it sets the tone. Like,
Like I said, you're getting 2 to 1 on your money.
yeah.
As long as you're live, you're getting the right odds. But in the rare occasion, or
Maybe
there's a good
this-
chance that you're not so live, and
But maybe the stack size were a little bit bigger. He falls there. Like I think stack size was just a comparable nice number that.
if Michael's all in was
Correct,
bigger.
correct.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah, I
saying.
think it was just cheap enough for Monty to
Right
to
on the
gamble.
right,
and
right.
We know Monty likes to gamble, so he went for it. Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
Yeah, you gotta protect your babies once you put them out there. You can't be bullied.
A hand like that could set up a story for a bigger hand later. Let's see if that happens.
That's what I'm saying.
Corky under the gun raises with king queen off.
I like king queen suited.
It's off
Better.
though. But this one has 2 flush draws though, so it's better.
Some people say that.
I always say that. It's just a funny joke. Do we have a hand to compete with? We got a lot of folds.
Now here's the thing: if Monty would have won that last hand, he probably raises from the button, right?
Or he might play this hand.
That's the thing. Like the momentum shifts.
But then again, Corky has probably been pretty tight, pretty solid, and this under the gun.
You play the player?
raises look
Yeah,
so strong,
it
and
does
also
look
she
strong.
raised like 3x
Correct.
it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
that's
little
true.
min click.
Yeah, I think they're both on the same table prior to this one, so
Yeah.
that's a good. You
He
get some
probably knows.
information. Yeah, Sometimes you play the player, you don't play your hands. That's another thing about poker. Play the player. She doesn't look like a bluffer, does she?
If I had to assume and make a guess, I don't think she's bluffed since 1972.
When do you play? Sunday? All right, yeah. You gotta warm up. You gotta read some
I don't want
books.
to talk
you
about it. I
gotta-
don't want to jinx it. I don't want to talk
Oh,
about
there's no jinxing, bro.
it. I got like 40 bigs.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I want you to win one. Bink.
Me too, bud. Me
Hell
too.
yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
want to use my one time that way. The next tournament by one time is the big one. There's a big one.
You
coming
said
up
you're not
soon.
using it one time? You
No,
saving
I
it?
need to use my
Oh,
one time.
okay, yeah.
I need to use my one time now,
All right.
so that I can use my one time again in 2 months.
Solid.
I haven't had a one time
It's
in
one-
the past
it's one-
2 years anyway,
November,
so it's
isn't
about
it?
right, huh?
In November? You said 2
Yeah,
months.
yeah.
1 month. Unless you're going to
Month
December.
and a half-ish.
Win in December.
No. What?
Yeah.
Win.
Oh, yeah.
The win? Like in Vegas? You think I'm traveling, bro? I'm broke. What do you mean?
Not if you have to win this tournament.
You're right. You're right.
That's a great.
I still know.
there.
Even if I listen, man. This winning this tournament
all
will
right.
not change my life at all.
Okay.
I go back to work the
Well,
next
Michael
day.
from the dealer button raising with ace 10 offsuit. He likes those offsuit. And Tumo with eights.
Well, it's folded around to Michael on the button with ace-10 off. It's perfectly reasonable to make to raise it here.
Of course.
Now he chose a larger sizing so that he doesn't, invite the blinds in. I think Tumo. He's assuming that
If you
Michael's
want to
range is
build a
kind of wide.
snowman.
Think about it. He just went all in with ace-9 off. So
Oh!
yeah, there it is. Tumo is making a move here. That's a big bet.
That's a huge bet. How do you like
So
them
now,
apples?
so now,
Yeah.
from our perspective, you think Tumo is trying to shut down the hand, or
Yeah.
does he put Michael on exactly this hand? Or if he says, if you want to flip, let's go. I mean, basically, that says like, let's flip right now.
Well, yeah, he's not all in.
I mean, it's
he's putting Michael all in. So yeah,
and if you're Michael, it's very easy to assume that you have 3 outs with just an ace or just a 10.
correct. The people don't understand the leverage bet of that size is right. It's you're not going all in, but you're actually putting. That's the pressure about putting.
You bet 102 and the guy has 140. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
you're putting him to the test.
Correct.
Right. That's the whole
correct.
point. And people have to understand that when you have chips that size of nature, that's how you put your chips to good use.
Correct.
I like
And
the
Tumo
play.
Tumo has been showing us that he is he's a fun one to watch. He's a force to be reckoned with, and he's not afraid to put a lot of chips
Police
in the
chief,
pot.
huh? Is that what they said?
That's
Woo!
Mr. Stewart's police chief.
You've been pulled over. Sorry.
It's okay. I hope you heard that. Who was that gave us a heads up?
Yeah, you gotta scroll up.
It was IP.
Guess what,
something.
folks?
IP
The blinds have just gone up again. 4K,
Patnam
8K.
or Patty Enham?
Yep.
IB Patnam.
IB Patnam
IB
down.
Patnam. I bet that's a cop right there. Let's go. He's like, is that your boss? IB Patnam down. IB
Oh,
Patnam.
shit.
That's funny, dude. IB Patnam. That's a cop right there, watching his cop friend. Yeah, 100%. I bet you Tumo was like, yo, he's telling all his boys.
Who don't you
all
like?
The boys.
Who don't you like? You tell him what kind of car you drive. I drive a red license.
I drive a Huffy. Schwinn bike.
Limping from the button.
Anyways, back to the action.
Back to
So-
poker, folks. It's hard to
I mean,
stay
I like
focused.
it too because think about it though. It's a limp pot, and Tumo, he doesn't want to get out of line. He just made a big play, and you don't want to do it twice in a row.
Yeah, but listen.
I guess maybe not.
Danny checks top pair. The thing about limping is that when
Corky
you don't.
checked. Danny has top pair. Where
Oh,
he's Danny,
right.
she's
This
gonna bet
Danny.
top pair.
Sorry,
Anyways,
Courtney checked correct.
Corky checked.
Yeah, I thought. But
Be
my whole point is that when you limp in like that, you just want to see a flop. You're just giving away 4K in chips. Or 6K, where the blinds are 3K, 6K.
No, I mean, okay. So if you're Tumo, you're saying if you're Tumo, you're just
Yeah,
limping
on
in
the
there?
button, I'm just saying.
I mean, you're playing the rush, but you're not overplaying it.
Yeah.
You know, you're not pushing it, and I like it. I like the limp on the button just to try to hit a flop,
Okay.
and then you
Yeah,
miss it,
you
you fold.
fold.
No big
Yeah.
deal. You have 300. He's got 300K in chips.
I know.
There's
You're
nothing
right.
wrong with limping in on a button and trying to play position. If you're a guy like Tumo who can take down pots, the ones that you don't deserve, that's perfectly reasonable limp there. You know, maybe you want to outplay people in position. So he decided not to get out of line here, which is good because Danny has top pair.
What I'm trying to say in general, though.
Man, the coffee's kicking right now, boy. I'll tell you
Well,
what.
you understand. Your words per minute have gone real high, man, which is great. Everyone listening. Last week, Andrew was a little tired. We got the tired version of Andrew sleeping on the chair. This
That
week,
was-
we have hyped
that was
up
different.
coffee Andrew going at it, baby.
Seriously, different person.
You're standing up.
I have too much
Pace-
energy, bro. I have way
Holy
too much
cow,
energy right now,
folks.
and it's good for the stream.
I wish there was a
I don't know
video.
if it's good.
This,
No, please God, no.
No, what I'm trying to say is, in any general tournament that I play, I'm not a fan of limping. That's a bad habit to get into. Raise the pot. You get the
Okay.
smaller hands out.
All right. I'm going to agree.
Agree to disagree?
No, but I think there are some instances where it's okay to limp,
Okay.
and I think that one was personally reasonable. I think doing it way too often is a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think doing it out of position is a bad thing. I will agree with
Okay.
you there. When you're a person like Corky, you just want a big hand, you have a big stack, and somebody's already limped in front of you early position, I think the limp on the button with Queen Jack off is perfectly reasonable.
Robert here with Queen Jack suited, looking around.
Ooh.
He's in the big blind.
This one has already been opened and called.
Correct. So he just flat
Everybody's
calls as
suited.
well.
Look at this. Everybody's got similar cards, but
He does a smart thing, though. He looks at the stack size. People
yeah.
tend to forget how they go, oh, that's not a good flop for
How
anyone.
about everybody misses? Oh, I wanted to see some.
Michael's been aggressive. I've seen him before. He might be, he's the one that opens
He's going to
it.
continue.
That is a continuation bet, and that might get through.
Yeah, that looks like a good well-timed continue.
Easy fold for Corey, right? She has like
Yeah, she missed. She's got a nice suited king-queen, but I don't see no kings or queens or clubs up there. Therefore, she's out of here.
Robert looking to play a little poker. He said, let me see what your stack size is. Trying to get a feel here.
Ooh, the stare down. You see
Yeah.
that stare down? He's got a strong stare down, but he found a fold. When somebody looks back at their cards,
It's
yeah, that's
good information, though, to do. You don't have to always snap fold. Good information to get a feel for a player, because then later on, if he makes the same move again, if for some reason you get to see it, if he turned over the hand, or if you're on a stream.
Robert is obviously observant. I think he's
Yeah.
looking for something. You know?
Right. You got to get some information. There's
Yeah.
always information to learn from
Yeah.
every hand that you play in poker, regardless of whether you win or lose. There's
True.
always information.
Expert analysis, sir.
Well, I mean, I've been there before,
Once or twice?
Once or twice, and I feel like sometimes I like, oh my God, I didn't even look at that guy. I folded, and I'm like, why would you do that?
I just realized something. Are we not live on YouTube? Or
We should be.
should is a funny word because it doesn't necessarily. Oh, we have somebody. But I don't see the stream. Anyways, let's go back to the action. Abby Patnam is hilarious. I didn't realize it at the time, but Abby Patnam is so funny, dude.
He missed the word down.
That's his cop friend. That's for sure one of his colleagues.
That's the best reason to be on the stream, though. You can tell your friends to come watch you play.
Yeah.
And
Come
he's doing a
check
great
me out.
job. He's doing a great job.
He's
Here's
on
a hand I might get myself in
He's
trouble
on the
with.
walkie-talkie. Come watch my stream. Come watch me on the stream, boys. I'm killing him. Corky's going to... Yeah, she got 10 bigs at this point. The shove with 80K when the blinds are 4-8 is completely reasonable. 10 bigs. Ace King. I'll be happy to get my chips in there.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what Robert is contemplating here.
Well, he's
got
very active,
7-4 suited,
7-4.
though. You just...
This is not a bounty tournament, sir.
Right. Did he ask for a count?
In a bounty tournament, you call all kinds of stuff.
Did he ask for a count?
Apparently. Never mind. Just wasting time.
Just
Just trying to get to the money.
Soak up some TV time. Oh, there you go. There you
Slow
go.
down
Trying
the
to get to
action a little
money.
bit. Get two more players
That
knocked out from the
actually-
other table.
I mean, I've seen a couple players do that. It's a little on the annoying side.
A
But I mean,
lot on the
But I
annoying
get
side,
it.
yeah.
But I get it.
If you're just trying to make the money, I get it too.
Yeah.
This is the food that we could have had from Stephanie.
Oh, it looks
that
great.
she didn't include us in a little Trevor. her
That's
thing.
our bag of chips over there.
Yeah, it's all I
That's
got.
yours, there's mine. Yeah.
That's the whole point. When she walked by, I said, someone can help me with food. And she's like, "No, I'm sorry, I didn't get your food." What timing? Oh, look there. Look, we're on the money bubble, and everyone's pulling out $10
Are
from
we?
the pocket, folks.
No.
Just like
Can't
that.
be on the money bubble. We're 3 away from it. Or are we?
No? Okay.
Maybe he's buying something. He's buying a
oh, he's
sandwich
buying
or
something.
something.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Psych.
Yeah, you
Don't
got
believe
excited.
everything you see.
Believe, what is it?
Half of what you see, nothing what you hear.
Believe none of what you see and half of what you hear.
What? No.
Or is it believe none of what you hear and half of what you see?
Exactly.
That would make more sense, actually.
Wow, these pocket pairs are
Could be
popping
either one.
up.
Queens for Monty.
Ooh, baby. 4K, 8K, the
What's
blinds.
the number?
20.
I like 20.
Jake, show me Coke.
25-ish.
All right, so he went a little
fine.
higher than we did.
It's okay. He went 3x. We were going 2.5x. He went 3x. Corky's got a playable hand, but it's also with her stack size. I don't. Oh boy.
Yeah,
She wants. Maybe it's her favorite hand. Who knows?
maybe. They are suited.
Yep. Oh.
She's
Just
stuck
updated.
for a jam.
Ah,
Oh,
she
she's
called
like,
it.
Josh, she
Found it
heard
full.
you.
Maybe she heard us.
She heard. See,
Maybe she heard us
minutes
15
ago.
years in the past.
It's like,
15
she's
years.
like,
15 minutes in the
I know what
past.
they're gonna say. I know that I shouldn't play this hand. They're gonna say it.
No, I'm just saying. It's a quarter of your stack. It's
Oh, Tom's gonna make a move. He can't do anything
He
about
has no
it.
chips.
Yeah, he has no
He's calling
choice.
for less. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
It's all up to the poker gods at this point.
hoping for a miracle. Could be two pair.
Well, he's gonna need some. need some help.
He's gonna need a lot of luck,
Well,
folks.
honestly, what type of flop? That's
4,
not it.
7,
That's
6
not it.
tray.
5 for the chop. Nope.
King on the river.
He had a 4-outer to the chop.
All these dealers
opportunity.
are running these boards out so quick. The blood hasn't even dried. The guy's
It's all-
going. Woo!
It's all the veteran, old school. It's all the older veteran dealers, and we need some fresh youngins to
We
slow
can
it
train
down.
them. Yeah, slow them down just a little bit.
Slow it down out there.
Just for the stream. So
Did
we
they
can,
hope they heard me?
nah,
Probably not.
probably not.
And here we go. 2 Mo still on top. Monty's in second place. Jeremy's more patient, more quiet, more conservative. So
Yeah.
we're not going to see him too often. But Michael's been not afraid to get his chips in there.
No, Michael's really aggressive, and I like that style. Sometimes you can get caught, it happens, but
Right.
a lot of times,
Well,
more
for us,
often,
as observers, for us, it's good that we have a couple of these movers on the table because we're going to see the chips fly, boy.
my dog. What's up, buddy?
Speaking of, Michael's got ace-10 again. He's going to open for sure. There's that 20 number. I like 20. When the blinds are 4-8, 20 is a good informational value bet type of, I don't think you're going to get called too light. What does it say?
No, it says 17 players. I was
Oh.
just looking at that, keeping it real close.
Okay.
Yeah, real close to the money. Real close to the money bubble. That's when action usually speeds up. People tighten up a little bit on the
well, the
shorter
bubble-
stacks trying to get to the money.
The bubble, people tend to slow down on the bubble, but
Right.
aggressive players tend to step it up.
That's what
So
right.
the fact that we have 3 aggressive players on the table might make an interesting dynamic.
Yes.
Might.
So true.
It might.
Yeah, because people take advantage of people who are being tighter. If you know that people are folding more often because they want to get to the money, that's when
Right.
you take advantage of that. That's other
Especially on the
information.
bubble.
Oh, yeah. Especially on the bubble. Hey, everyone out there in the internet world, click the like, share, and subscribe button. We all appreciate it. Like I'm about to do now. I'm going to share. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a Twitch subscription for free every month. Just click the free Amazon Prime account. So I'm going to share it to my Facebook. We have this on Facebook as well, PBKC Kennel Club. They stream live on our Facebook
Wait,
now.
we're on Facebook?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I
We're
forgot
now
about
on
that.
Facebook. Does anybody even watch on Facebook anymore?
Yeah.
That's so 10 years ago, man.
I still got friends on Facebook.
Yeah, but when was the last time you watched a live stream on Facebook?
That's a good question.
Aha.
Well, I
see?
mean, you don't have to put me to the test like that. I'm just saying it's out there.
I would like to know.
Watch us live. I mean, some people don't like Facebook so much as much. I mean, I like it for, the sharing of good information.
So here's my question. Where is the live stream? Is it PBKC Poker? No, I'm looking
On
for
Facebook?
it, and I can't find it. Yeah.
It's a PB Kennel Club website on
The
Facebook.
website?
Yeah, we're on our PB Kennel Club. PB Kennel Club. See this right here. See, it says Palm Beach PBKC at Palm Beach Kennel Club. See it? You see it? You see it? You see it?
I found it. I found it.
It's live.
Found it.
Well, I'm gonna because now we got a couple of viewers.
Yeah. Now that I found it, we have a viewer. Anyways.
But that's how it
fun.
works, though. Listen, I mean, it goes from 0 to you tell one friend, they tell 2 friends, and it goes from 3 friends.
And
We
they
got
tell
4
their
followers.
friends, and they tell their friends.
Was that the hair shampoo commercial?
That was
They tell
from
2
Wayne's
friends?
World. I think that was the Wayne's World movie.
No, but there was a commercial though.
Oh, it was making fun of a commercial, probably. I don't know. This was the 90s, bro. This was a different time.
And you tell 2 friends, and they tell 2
And
friends,
they
and they
tell
show
their
the
friends,
boxes.
And they tell their friends. Trevor, tell your friends. What's up, puppy? You want to die already? It's too early. Okay. Oh, that was quick, huh? Quick. Yeah. All right.
Hey, you know when you order food?
I was told Oaktie is late.
Yeah.
I gave Steph my card.
Yeah.
For what I wanted.
You know,
And you got nothing? You got something. Oh, but you paid for all of it. So
I got
Trevor,
I
where
got
do
a
you do
wallet.
this?
It's got cash in it.
Oh.
Obviously, you know. Listen, there's never in a time where I'm not gonna say I ate it before I got to work. There's never in a time. Okay, that's good. Don't worry about it. I gave her crap outside, anyways.
I don't complain.
Yeah, cool.
It looked good.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Yeah, rub it in. Thanks.
She would have wanted white rice. She would have been upset because they didn't have it. And that's what I wanted.
You would never guess what I had for breakfast this morning.
You had breakfast?
I was up early. I fell
I
asleep
never would
early.
have guessed you would have breakfast.
Bro, that's true. I usually eat a sandwich on the way here, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Today, I was awake early in the morning.
Yeah.
Take a guess. You'll never guess.
Peanut butter jelly sandwich.
That's too obvious. No, that's lunch.
Ah.
But it's not breakfast. No, I had
Omelet?
rice, white rice with salmon, and it was
Oh.
delicious.
That sounds great.
Yeah, my girl made it. It was
For
delicious.
breakfast? Wow. That's fancy.
Well, we had bought.
You know what? I never
We
would have
bought some
guessed
salmon.
that.
Exactly. See, I know you would have guessed it. It's definitely not. It's unorthodox
Not
a little
breakfast,
bit.
yeah,
Oh my
kinda.
god, it was so good.
How about that?
I feel like that's like the healthiest thing I've ever had for breakfast, probably ever.
Yeah. You ever had steak and eggs?
For breakfast?
Yeah.
So there's a Spanish place I like to go to, and they have like a steak and eggs breakfast. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while though.
I'm going to go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Tumo's in there with pretty much any two. I like it.
Let's go.
I mean, he's defending his
splashy,
big.
splashy.
Who opened? Robert opened. Oh, Robert opened.
16K, which is a mid
And
click.
both blinds
Yeah.
defended. And how about this flop for?
How
for Michael. I was gonna say
about
Tumo, but
Michael.
Michael checks.
Yeah, that's the thing about when you call the blinds and you're in the middle position, you're out of position, you know? Looks like he's got a tough decision to make here. Oh, my God, how do I get chips into this pot?
Well, I think he's gonna.
Oh!
He's gonna see where he's at.
Again, like I mean, there's two spades on board, but like just remember Danny had trip jacks. You know, the same thing. When you have a king, it's very unlikely that someone else has another king. So you never getting called by
I
worse,
just feel
right?
like when you raise pre.
Oh,
And
well,
yeah,
look at this
see,
though.
now this will shut down the hand pretty quickly. I think Michael, he set the trap. I kind of like that. You spring a trap and you just set it right away. You know, you don't waste time getting good and getting coolered or getting tricky.
Right.
He's going to show the king. I mean, obviously that's a king. It would have been better if he didn't have a king, but I would have liked to play either way. I mean, like I said, I think at this stage of the game, you don't want to get too clever. You don't want to get too tricky. You just check raise.
So no, that works out great. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
go on,
What I
then.
thought, I got mistaken for a second. I thought Robert had the king in his hand for some reason. He's betting out there, and I'm saying like when you have a king in your hand,
But I think that story was a little bit different because I don't think Danny was the raiser on that one.
right? The prior one with the
When
jack
it was checked to
Yeah,
her,
I know,
and
but
and
she was on the button. She bet
she-
the jack though. That's a
I think she limped on the button.
yeah. She lose
Different
value though. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
it's more obvious that you have a jack
yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. And no one else says
well,
anything.
then I'm agreeing with you in different words.
you are
apparently.
agreeing with me. Yeah, yeah.
I
But
don't
let
know.
someone catch an ace or something.
Yeah, I agree. You flop really strong and. Trevor.
Oh, Trevor there
coming
trying
over
to
make
negotiate.
deals, and there are no deals to be made here, boys and girls. No deals.
No deal today. Deal
Well,
or
I
no
think-
deal?
I mean, I'm sure Trevor didn't just come over and suggest it. Somebody else at the other tables, which is very common, we could be like, hey, you guys want to skip the bubble? Will everybody pay something, $10?
Where's that red button where
There's
they
a no.
close the case? No deal.
That'd be cool. You know what I've always wanted as a dealer?
Yeah.
An eject button.
Oh, from a player?
For a player,
Yeah.
yeah, just press a little button to eject. There you
Only
go.
if they stink and seed
Blink.
one or nine.
I've seen that I've seen
You
that
gotta
a few
go.
times.
What's up, Trev? Hey, just coming to see what it looks like on this side.
Hey, Travis.
Read some of the comments.
So Monty, bro, did you just burp? Oh my goodness gracious, that was right in my
Oh,
face.
man.
Monty came over and said, "Hey, Travis," and so ever since then I've been calling him Travis. He's pissed off. I love it. Robert, picking up queens. Oh boy.
Yeah, lost the last hand.
Oh,
Get back
boy.
on the saddle. And Danny's got sevens.
So let's see what happens here, because Robert's going to open,
Of course.
but Danny's got a pair.
Lucky sevens.
She might flat behind her, or I mean, if she doesn't 3-bet with queens, there's no way she's 3-betting with
No,
sevens.
she's
Yeah,
not.
just
She's
flatting,
a flatty,
obviously.
flatty kind of like.
She's a flatty, flatty.
I mean, I haven't
No,
seen
no,
her
no.
make
Again,
any
she likes to
moves.
see flops. She doesn't like to swap up the pot pre-flop. We've seen that.
Right,
She
she
doesn't like
doesn't
to get all of
yeah,
it in.
the
yeah.
whole bloating up the pot.
it's-
Right, procedure. Right.
Yeah. I mean, with sevens, it's perfectly reasonable.
I agree with you 100%. You shouldn't be raising
think
with
the
sevens. I
queens
think
was
you're
very
set
much
mining. You're hoping to catch a seven.
Look at this.
I
Look
know.
at this.
Michael from the button.
Look at this.
Spicy.
Tumo with any two actually folds. But Corky's got a defendable hand too. Bro, what is this? 5? Oh my good lord. Look how many 10 cards to the flop.
Now, what do you do
Oh.
with queens when in Robert's position? You open up
Oh,
and
I
someone re-raises
no,
for
I
the button.
actually hate the scenario for Robert. And if I'm Robert, I would hate the scenario.
I thought that was a re-raise. It was just a flat call.
No, he opened with queens and everybody flatted.
Flatted, yeah. So you're 4 ways to a flop.
So it's a very safe flop for
5,
Robert.
10, 4, 2
queens.
diamonds. Yep.
And
He's all
he
in.
just jams.
He sure did.
Well, now, so the only person that can actually probably reasonably call is Michael. He's got a
Michael,
diamond draw.
Right.
But what do we got here? A
Danny
50?
missed the sevens.
$50K all in.
Monty missed their deuces.
I mean, it's actually a quarter of Michael's stack. I'm not sure how I feel about this on the money bubble.
A calling or not calling?
No, if not, I don't like. I'm not sure if I like calling here on the bubble. A part of me kind of hope he does, so that we just get over the hand for hand. But you know, we'll see what happens here. Danny,
Folds.
not a terrible flop for Danny, but it's 5-way. There's an
Oh,
overcard.
Monty's asking for a count here. I think he's making a move.
Hey, what's Monty got? Monty got deuces.
That's interesting. One diamond draw.
Well-
I guess the 3 ace would make it straight.
Monty's the type of guy that if he puts you on ace king, he will play it like that. Yeah. So we'll see if he actually.
What is
Now
this?
here's the other thing.
Yeah.
If he actually does call, that might open the floodgates for Michael to just call behind.
Maybe.
Might.
It depends on what kind of player Michael
Monty's
is.
too
So
good.
Monty
Come
says
on,
no.
Monty's too
Yeah.
good. Monty's too good. Good
Well,
job.
I'll say there's a player behind him he has
Yeah.
to worry about. So it's
Yeah.
2 players
Two
actually.
players.
Yeah. So that's a different reason. If he was probably heads up, he might have called there. Like you said, if he put him on ace king, he's
Yeah.
one pair. It's a
But
good
here's
call.
the other thing. I mean, Michael, I could see this going either way. Actually, he's got a
Oh
strong
yeah,
draw.
Mike's
man.
making it. Whoa,
Whoa, that was
slow down
close.
there, Mike. You
That
got
was
one more
close.
player.
Okay, now you're good. Now you're good. So we're actually off to a bit
A
of
race.
a
Yeah.
It's a bit of a race.
One pair versus this draw.
Well, I mean, look at this. It's practically 60-40. If I have Jack high and I got 40% equity, I'm super happy.
Yeah. I mean, running jacks would be really gross, right?
8 on the turn. No, 8 on the turn.
8 on the turn would be fun.
be
Even a
fun.
black one. Let's see what happens, folks.
A bink?
A 10.
That's not a. Well, it's not a terrible.
it's
Not
not
a great
terrible.
card. Doesn't help, but
A 6.
also doesn't help.
Queens double up.
Robert finds a big double here.
Hello. Robert jumps right up to second spot with 200K now.
Michael's still got chips, but he's not as healthy as he was a month ago. He's
Correct.
150K and 20 bigs.
And that's where they kind of tell you don't chase straights or flushes.
Right.
That's where they
Well,
kind of tell you that.
You definitely don't want to do that too often,
Yeah.
but he got the chips.
It's
to do
always
it.
great when you hit.
I even said he could go either way. I could see him calling. I could see him folding.
Right,
so.
right. It's always great when you hit, but it always feels like people hit on you when they got it. You're gonna get
Oh,
you.
I love when people hit on me. Makes me feel good. Anyways,
Yeah, when you have that chip size, that's that count. It's almost an easy mathematical call.
listen, man. I think when it comes down to a situation like that, it's all about the numbers.
True.
So if you're getting 40% equity, all you need what? You need 2.5 or better, 2.5 to 1. And what was the bet? It was 50 into like 90 or 70. So it actually, I don't know if he was getting. I wasn't looking. I don't know if he was getting 2.5 to 1. It was close, probably. It was probably close.
The crazy part is that when you raise with queens, you got 4 callers. One pair doesn't usually hold up, so you got very.
I forgot about that. I can't believe.
Super lucky.
Super safe flop and a
Right.
and a faded and
Yeah,
he faded
faded.
the flush. Faded the flush draw is crazy.
And this is why you're patient when you fold your twos. The
look at
poker
this
gods
hand.
reward you.
Danny limps, which we know she likes to do. She likes to see flop for cheap, but Monty does not let that happen.
It's a mid click.
She's got the hand. Yeah, that's true.
16K.
It's very small.
Danny's gonna come along. How do I know? Know your players. Know your players.
I mean, you're halfway there. No aces on the flop.
Usually
is it
there's
a
an
9
ace,
high
right?
flop or an 8 high flop?
Yeah,
Well, she
8
got
high.
a piece,
She's got a piece.
but it's not top pair, so I don't think she's going to get in too much trouble because we know Danny is not a wild child.
25K.
Monty, on the other hand, I think his range is very wide here. Even though he's at the top of his range, I think it looks well because we know Monty.
Right.
Maybe she doesn't know Monty,
No, but
but she has a piece, and she might be
I
putting him
think
on.
she's playing this a little like cash though, right there, that spot. Like she in the cash game she would play like that. She got a
Yeah.
piece, so she's chasing it down.
Yeah.
This is a tournament. You're not supposed to do that, but we'll see. Monty's gonna raise
When he
it a little
fires
high.
2 barrels, I mean, I think it's pretty strong here.
Right.
Half pot size, 50th, 50, 60.
Low.
Yeah, he's going to 60. 60%. Oh, that's 75. Is that
Yeah,
big?
it's 75.
Is
That's
that
3/4. 75 is the
3/4
number.
pot bet. That's on the-
3/4 pot.
oh,
Yeah.
she snapped counting
What?
up chips.
Could her cards be wrong? Could we get their
No, there's
misread
no-
on the cards?
No. I don't know. Look
It's
at look at
It's
how
a
many.
blow up.
Look.
I don't. What? You have
No.
to look what?
Whoa. What I'm saying is, look at the call and look what you're
I
you're
know
left
behind.
with.
I know. You have to tell me, bro.
Oh no. No, there's no way she finds a call, bro.
Well, she's hoping for an ace on the river.
No way. It's not in her style to just call off with.
With a lot of times when I see people cut out chips, I mean, it's not 100% proof, but when people call it cut out chips,
It was 100% proof when you were watching Monty do it.
they seem to get in there. They just seem somehow they just.
Wait, are some of those outs dead?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so she's really only got 3 outs, but she doesn't know it.
She going
So
for
we
all
know
of
she
it?
has to, yeah.
Oh,
So
she
that means we've
restacked
seen-
the chips.
we've
She's
seen-
reconsidering. She's reconsidering. Okay.
There you go. That's
She's talking
that's a
herself out
fold.
of it.
That's a fold. That's
Yeah,
a fold.
she's praying for the gods to help her out. You know your player. You know he could be bluffing. If you watch this later on,
But if you don't know your player, then I mean, it's just a fold. I mean, she doesn't want to though.
stubborn, huh? Why so much? Well, because he doesn't like the board with a club on the draw. That's why you kind of get
Club on
those
the
in.
draw?
Yeah, a club
The
is
club
a
draw on
three.
the turn, I
Yeah,
got you.
it gives you those outs. Sometimes I played a hand yesterday. It was kind of goofy. I had kings, and then the board kind of did something similar to that, and I went all in just because I wanted to end the hand. And the guy had queens, and he folded and showed me queens. I lost
You
money.
lost a little bit of value, yeah.
Yeah, because I got.
Well, you overprotected your hand.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole point. I was like,
Was
I
it
was
a
happy
big
with-
overbet or?
No, I mean there was like 120 in the pot. And I bet 300 or something like that. I was like, I just wanted the 100. I was like, I'm not being greedy here. I'm happy with this pot instead of getting an
Should
additional.
have gotten some value for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, for
but,
sure,
yeah,
for
I don't know
sure.
how I feel about that. But
Yeah, hindsight, it's 2020. Obviously,
Sure
if
it is.
if I knew how he had queens, I'm definitely playing the hand differently.
sure.
He called the flop bet quickly.
Well, if you know he has queens, yeah, you're getting.
Yeah,
max
the
value.
flop was Jack Deuce Tray or something like that, and I bet, and he snap called, and I'm like, well, what does he have? And then the turn came like a straight draw, flush draw, and I'm like, that's it, I'm out of this hand.
Wow, she's really doesn't want to call, or she doesn't really want to let this one go, or maybe she just knows Monty like we do. We know Monty's capable of definitely not having a pair here.
Or she's waiting for someone to bust on the other table so she's in the money. I'm kidding.
That could, oh,
Are we
somebody
hand for
called the
hand?
clock. Somebody called the clock. It
Yeah.
should be hand for hand.
We should be hand for hand, so it shouldn't stop anything. They're not paying the money bubble. Just to let everyone know who's watching.
So we're actually playing hand for hand. Well, we haven't had
should
it.
be.
Our action's been moving, so that means like, if we see our action
She
stops,
folds,
that
good
means that
fold.
the other table is
That's what
still.
that's what we were
action.
supposed to run it, but she said she had him beat for sure. That's for sure. You'll find out later.
She
Just
said,
watch
I
the
had you
video.
beat for sure. That's funny.
and Monty's like, what?
If you had me beat, why didn't you call?
I love it. Needle or back.
Because Monty knows that kings were good there.
Of course. Of course. He was doing what.
She's not.
Because there are some times, when you trap yourself, you bet for value, then you're like, oh, I want a little bit extra, and then all of a sudden they wake up with a straight or flush, and you're like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Never fun. But Monty climbed me back up to second place here.
You'll see it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we are hand for hand. Shuffle up.
Oh, I can't believe we're waiting. That means the other hand took longer. Wow.
That's true, too. Unless they dealt
What?
two hands. What? Well, you don't know what the river is, Danny. You could have got that ace on the river or the 8. You never know.
I wish we had a rabbit cam.
That would be so much fun, right? Slip it to the side.
Just put it on. Just put it on a box and then keep it face down. and
Right,
put it
face
on
down,
Yeah,
yeah,
on
yeah.
a box.
No, but you know how many viewers would we get more? People would watch it more.
I think
I want to
think
see.
that would be an interesting addition.
Right.
But I don't
Right there,
think-
a
I don't
little
think the
extra box.
software-
Little extra.
Yeah. I don't think the software allows for that. To
Yeah.
be fair,
You'd
that would
have
be
to put
so
it-
cool. And we'd have to add it to the table. That's a whole nother RFID. That's
No.
a whole nother.
You could actually do it. The reader, upside down or right side up, it reads a
on
chip
the,
in it.
on the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying you won't even need an additional.
You don't need additional.
You
just
don't need
put
an
it out
additional
there.
box. Just put it on the
Face
box.
down.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, I like that a lot, actually. Let's make it happen. Josh,
It's a good.
where you at, Josh?
Josh, are you listening?
Yeah.
We got some ideas here.
Rabbit cam one time. Danny limped with ace queen.
Looks that way. Everyone just follows suit. So we're 4 ways to the flop here. 9, 7,
Well,
5.
It's a good thing when you don't raise with ace queen and you miss. It's a lot of fun.
It's true.
Makes it easier to not lose chips in the hands.
Small blind, big blind on the gun, +2, all in this hand here.
I'll tell you what, Monty's going to bet top pair when it's checked to him.
And you're right.
He's happy to bet top pair when it's checked to
And
him.
you're right. Hey, the Mets in the playoffs. I say that because Monty's wearing a Mets shirt.
Did they just lose yesterday? Or
I don't know. There's your pre-flop raise.
Jeremy's got 0%. He hasn't played a hand yet.
Your PFR, you know
Well,
that.
he's got plenty of chips. He's coasting. He's on cruise control right now, man.
Your PFR goes
you
with
what.
your VPIP. Those are really go hand in hand, but most of the time, anyways.
Oh, pre-flop raise.
Pre-flop
I guess,
raise,
yeah.
yeah.
It's similar to the VPIP, except for VPIP would be limping. I don't even think we've seen Jeremy do that yet.
Voluntarily put in pot. This is pre-flop put in pot. Robert's been the most aggressive. I thought Michael would have been the most aggressive, which is really strange.
Well, to be fair, I thought Tumo would be
as aggressive.
I
Yeah,
think
he slowed down a little bit. So
Yeah.
I told him. So,
It's okay
listen,
though.
man.
It's okay. He's got. The
It's good
chips.
though. Mix
Maybe
up
he
your
knows.
play.
Yeah,
No,
for
absolutely.
Sure. Can't just be all gas, no brakes.
right. Right, because you can't win a race that way. Look at the NASCAR
Jeremy
people.
just smucks under the gun.
He's waiting for the money. He's got enough chips.
Well, I forgot that we're still hand for hand.
Yeah.
Monty not scared to apply pressure on the bubble.
Why not? Pocket trays. Tumo, queen 6, not a hand he likes. Corgi, queen 6 suited, not a playable hand.
We don't have any hands yet. What's Robert got? No, he's got king 6 off.
Yeah. Then the small blind, easy fold.
Danny's going to defend. Jack 9 off.
All right. King 4, 10.
Well,
Monty's hand
flopped a
still
good
slightly
shot.
leading with check. He didn't like that flop too much. 10 comes on the turn.
10
If she
doesn't
checks
help.
again, he'll bet.
he 100.
Okay.
Keep
All
the
right.
blind small.
Yeah. 7. Being on the
All right.
safe
Well,
side.
now at this point, there's no point in anybody betting. It's just check. And
Yeah, showdown. Monty wins
Threes
with a
are
check
good.
mark. Just don't fold,
Yep.
and you're good. He shows the threes.
Yep.
He'll take it down.
Yep.
It's always good to get threes through. You're surprised sometimes. You're like, really? 5 overcards? I win? Corky, keeping the track of how many people had threes. What you looking for?
Did you know that people like be DMing us and stuff?
No, I did not know
I
that.
had no idea.
No, that's
What?
crazy.
I wonder if it's like bots.
Well, at least there's any nice things instead of the ugly things. Remember that
Look
one?
at this name. Look at this name.
That one
What?
time
I don't
someone
know.
asked me if I had Velcro shoes on. You remember that comment? And I'll
no.
never forget.
Velcro shoes. All right, let's get back to the action. I didn't even know we be getting DMs and stuff.
That's interesting.
I'm not answering, bro.
Nah, that's not there for Monty. Queen Jack suited. I like the hand. I like the raise. 23K. It's a little bit on the bigger side. You're probably not too happy if someone calls you
I
or
think
raises
maybe he makes
you.
it a bigger sizing because it's a hand he wants to play. It's also the money bubble. It applies a lot of pressure. And also, we know Jeremy's tight. And he's the big blind. So all these
Really
things add up
taking
to
advantage?
Monty Monty just
Yeah.
stealing pots.
Very nicely done.
You know what? I think I remember. I remember I told you. She said a couple weeks ago he took down this exact same tournament, and I'm pretty sure he did a very similar thing where he was really applying a pressure on the money bubble.
Right.
Especially when you notice everybody is tightening up.
Look at that tip he gave for the dealer. Look at that. He just back.
8K tip. Let's go.
Sweet. I love
So
this
yeah,
guy.
Monty's really good at applying pressure when it's necessary. For
That's
sure.
what works. Listen, got to do what works and then eliminate the stuff that doesn't work. You know? I got to start taking notes. These things don't work
Here,
for
here's
me.
a pen. Here's a pen, brother.
These
I got
things-
you.
These are what I should be doing. Raising from the button 90%
Stop
of the
being a
time.
nit. Stop overplaying ace high.
Overplaying ace
Stop
queen.
overplaying ace queen. I was just about to say that. Oh, here we go. Michael got ace king suited.
Yeah.
20.
20K?
Michael likes the 2.5x.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I said, it's a good number to get the job done. I don't think you need to do too much more than that.
Early position, too. I mean, you hope someone has a hand that can come along
Well, I mean,
with
with ace king, I definitely want to play the hand. I want some action.
Yeah, me too. It sucks that when you raise with a good like premium hand like that and you get no callers, you're like, God, this Hojo's hands are hard to come by. Man, you look at the defend here. All right, that's fair. Fair game. I'm in the big blind. Let's go. So it's 9 high versus ace high.
Let's go.
See who gets lucky. Oh,
Nobody.
close.
Ace high holds.
Very close.
Although
8,
it's
10,
not
8.
a great flop for ace king high.
Yeah.
Now, Michael could continue or he could check for pot control. He's going to continue.
15.
He's going to down bet. I like
Yeah.
it.
It's a good
15
bet.
is really good info, and Monty just snap folds.
But look how close. Look how close Monty was.
Interesting.
8, 10, 8. It could have been 9, 10, 8. 9, 10, 9. I'm
10,
saying.
9, 9, yeah.
Right, and then he would have flopped trips.
Yeah,
And he was
course.
one off
A well
from.
disguised trips.
Yeah, well disguised.
He
Because
wasn't
then
going to get much more action after that unless an ace king hit the turn. I mean, Monty would if he hit a hand like trips. If he had 8, 5,
and just flat calls there. You think
he flats and
Michael
hopes
checks?
the turn is an ace or a
Yeah.
king and get some action. Yeah,
If not,
that's the
hands
only way he was
over?
going to get some action. But
I don't know. Michael might have fired another bullet on the turn.
we'll never know.
No, we won't. And that's why I don't worry about hands that are already folded. Gone with. Let's go to the next one. Tumo, King Jack.
under the gun. But
It's a
let's
hand he
see, it's under the
plays.
gun. It's also the money bubble.
He'll play
I
it.
could see him playing, and I could see him folding. Let's see which one he picks. He has it.
I see him playing it.
He's reaching for chips.
Yeah, he's been quiet for too long.
He has been quiet.
I gotta play.
Min click 16. Interesting.
What happened to my Alec? He left us. You know,
He's probably on the table.
he's in for 2 minutes.
He's not on break anymore.
Said a couple comments and then he's gone.
He told you to go grind 1-2.
He ain't lying though.
You are a 1-2 grinder, that's for sure.
For now. I mean, listen, I gotta play within my bankroll. Why do you laugh at
How
that?
many years have we been playing 1-2?
Listen, it gets the job done.
Say less. Say less. I don't know, man. My problem is cash games don't excite me anymore.
Okay, that's
And,
smart.
they just don't excite me.
Yeah,
And
no, that's smart.
I really like the tournaments,
That's great.
unfortunately. But
not
you know
unfortunate.
well, tournament grind is tough, man. That's why it is unfortunate.
You gotta really be a good poker player because the
Here's-
failure rate is so much higher.
All right, so check out this flop. We got something for everybody.
Yeah.
Tumo doesn't have the best hand, but he's got the betting lead, and he checked. Danny with
Danny's
top
top
pair,
pair.
she's gonna bet.
Jeremy open ended.
Did she
Finally,
bet
he's
less
got a
than the
hand.
min? Did she bet less than the min?
She
or
bet
something?
10, right?
Or I think she bet 7, and
Oh,
And
he told her
then-
raise to 8.
and then the dealer high
Yeah, I
low
think
said
you're
you gotta
right.
make it 8.
She tried
So-
to make like the 7. Oh boy,
It's okay, you know.
everyone's in
And
it though.
Of course, everybody has a piece on a little min click, which we've seen her do before. Remember,
That's a safe card.
that's a good card for Jeremy. He gets more outs though. So he's open ended with the.
Oh,
he's open ended with a
man.
flush draw. And
Straight
Danny
draw,
has
flush
top
draw.
pair. She's gonna keep betting.
She's
Okay,
splashing
now-
around.
She bets 25.
She can never fold, right? You got to know yourself. She's never folding. It's a flat call from Jeremy. Tumo could get out of the hand now.
Bro, Tumo, he's getting like 6-1 on his money though. How can you fold?
You can get out
I
of
mean,
the
he has.
hand.
He doesn't know that he has 3% in the hand, but
Yeah.
you're getting
right?
6-1 on your money. You need like a 12% hand, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, but also see, here's the thing that people have to
Like a-
understand: the
or a
stack
15 or a
size. You're
15%
never
hand,
bluffing.
blah,
You're
blah,
never
blah.
bluffing Danny off the hand because she don't have enough chips to fold now. She bet
Oh,
25K
she bet
with
25 and she
26
only has
behind.
25.
That's
I
what I'm
didn't even
saying. So
notice.
you gotta. That's the thing. People. People
even
have to
notice.
understand
Yeah.
something
Right, right.
when you're playing a player. Play the size of the stack as well. A
Wow,
deuce-
what a brick.
Oh,
What a
wow,
brick.
so good for Danny. It's a club though. She doesn't like it. She thought he
Jeremy-
might get
Jeremy's
no.
gonna bet.
Because she's never folding, right? I just
Ish.
said that. If she folds, I'm just gonna
What did
take my
he-
headset off.
What did he just bet?
20K. She called. Yeah, she's never.
Yeah, she called.
So sick. Yeah, she's gonna
But
show
he bet
top air.
20K into 140. Like, are we even watching the size of the pot, guys? Wow, what a okay. So what a big hand. How about Danny getting max value for top pair? I mean, she had like 7K chips left over after she called that
Yeah,
20K.
it's a little slip up from Jeremy's part. He's been very super tight, so his image was very strong.
I mean, I just think the bluff doesn't make
You
sense.
can't. Doesn't. She got
Doesn't make
26K.
sense.
You're trying to leverage bet a river bluff, like you're trying to get value there. That does, like, between you and I.
We're on to the. It's okay. Everything's fine. We're on to the next hand.
Right, that's the thing. Like this, it happens. You have to. Another thing, you have to
I
remember.
applaud the effort a little bit. I just
They
think
start
it was
at
bad.
11:15. It's
Bad
it's 5 o'clock. So
You're saying delusions happen.
6 hours of tired. You get brain tired. You know,
Yeah,
you make a
you
mistake.
know,
It's no
brain
big deal.
fart.
It's no
It's
big
a brain
deal.
fart for sure.
What is he talking about? Who had a stroke? What?
I don't
What?
know.
I don't know. And no side effect. What's
I don't
going on?
know.
And
Something
why they
about
take away
strokes.
Tumo? They got to balance the
So
table.
we
They
gotta
took
balance
away
the
our
table. Wait,
player.
does that mean that we're in the money?
Ah,
Does that mean we're in the
we're
money?
supposed to be in the money.
I guess we're in the money.
Yeah. I think
If
we're in
we
the money
lost-
once we lost the player. We're already in the
Did
money.
we lose a player?
Yeah.
Was there
No.
a hand for hand we lost a player? Are you sure? Why am I talking like this? I don't remember.
We're delusional.
We're a little delusional. Coffee's wearing off.
Friday poker, folks.
Poker folks.
Poker, folks. Hey, did we talk about the Moneymaker Tour?
Hey, let's talk about it again. Moneymaker Tour coming next week, October 23rd until the November 4th. So what is that, 2 weeks? A little less than 2 weeks? Week and a half-ish?
Starts next week Wednesday.
It's a full...
What do you mean 2
it's a
weeks?
series.
Oh, runs for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it runs for.
Correct, yeah.
Well, here's a hand.
Uh-huh.
Who raised first? Wait. Michael raised with Ace
Right,
King.
Ace
All
King,
right, standard.
50K.
Wait, it was a limp pot?
Well, it's just the blinds, and then Michael
then,
raised.
No, but Michael's on the small blind. Oh, he's on the button.
He's,
Wait,
yeah,
no.
the other button.
No, that's not right. Look, the button's on Monty. I'm so confused. I'm confused, but
I think the dealer button's not supposed to be on Monty.
I think Danny limped. I think Jeremy
Yeah.
limped.
Danny was plus
Yeah,
2.
it says Jeremy called 10.
Right.
So the blinds went up.
Blinds
and
are
then
5K,
this was a
10K.
limp pot.
Yeah.
And
Raised to
Michael-
50K. It's a
Michael-
little 5X in there.
It's
Wow.
a pot-sized bet, to be honest. It is. It's a pot-sized bet.
Yeah, Jeremy's a hijack. So you're right. The button was on Monty.
Limp pot
Jeremy's
to Michael.
Right.
Michael Ace King standard.
Yeah.
Everything. Pot-sized bet.
He's going to
gonna-
show Ace King suited.
He is going to show.
It looked like they were suited in his
Guess
cards.
He hasn't showed a hand in a while. He might as well try to get some credit.
Guess who's our chip leader on the table? Monty.
Who was sitting here?
Oh.
No, we lost Toom over here, but
Yeah.
we didn't ever since the money bubble was happening. We didn't have somebody there. I don't think we had somebody there since it was Tom. Tom was the last. No.
Tom.
No. Okay.
You gotta
Because
think about it.
I'm so. I don't remember. think.
You know the funny thing is on YouTube you can rewind. You can't rewind on Twitch. You go to YouTube, you can watch the
you're
video,
right.
you can
You're
back it up
right.
a little bit.
Pros and cons, everything. I wonder what about Facebook? Well,
I don't think you can do that on Facebook.
nobody's on
Live.
Facebook, so let's not talk about Facebook.
It's good to share though. Share the information.
yeah,
You can watch it
yeah.
later on Facebook.
Tell your friends.
Robert here with Ace Queen. Danny with Ace 9 of diamonds. Got a super nice double up there, one pair. A couple of hands ago. Robert raises the 20K. Okay. Oh boy. Ian hasn't played a hand since he got to the table. Plays 5 tray, defending the big blind. So it's 3-handed, 5 tray, ace queen, ace 9. And your flop is deuce, 8-8. So Ian checks. Robert looks over at Ian's stack size. Looks again at Danny's stack size. Okay, he's in the middle. What does he do here? Very calculated on his plays. I think he's going to put a bet out here. He just doesn't know what size. He should be safe. No one should have an 8. I mean, you're hoping that. That's what you're betting here. So he said 40K, I believe. So that's what the bet is. 40,000 chips here. No dime. One diamond on the board. I mean, I don't think Danny's going to go runner. So it could be an easy fold. Easy fold for Ian. I mean,
Danny was looking for a good flop. It's not the flop you were looking for.
oh, no, you didn't change the Thursday PLO?
Dang it, I thought I did.
Oh,
Wait,
brother.
let me go back and look.
Well, we can do about that now, right?
Yeah, no, I did. What?
You
I
changed
did.
it? Yeah, you changed it.
I did change it. I
maybe on
clicked-
YouTube
I
it does that, though.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah,
I
YouTube
didn't
might be
change the
doing
title
that.
on
Sorry,
YouTube.
that, pal.
Dope.
Yep.
I changed it on Twitch. I didn't change it on YouTube. Whoops.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah. So here's the thing. Where is it?
That's a good question.
It's
I
like
always thought it-
this is our channel. Right?
Yeah.
Videos.
I always thought it'd just come up the same.
Live. Found it.
Yeah, Thursday
No.
PLO tournament one.
Edit video.
Uh-huh. All right, we're going to fix that problem. So it's brought to our attention. Don't you wish you could fix everyone's problems just like that? Like click in and edit. Hold on a second. You're shy 20K in your life? Hold on. What's your bank account number? Here's 20K. Fixed. Oh, Monty's racking up. Oh, just the color up. I was like, don't, man. You can't take away Monty. He's our star.
Thanks, Paul.
Done and done.
Paul G.
No
I couldn't
worries.
find. I was looking. I forgot about the YouTube, man. I'm always on Twitch.
You know, we do a Saturday PLO tournament, too. It's been very popular now,
Tomorrow.
so-
Tomorrow? Is it coming up?
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Tomorrow happens to be
How
Saturday.
coincidental.
Therefore, so wait, when was the last time? Oh,
It's
there was
Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday now.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Wow,
Thursday.
that's
Yesterday was PLO.
3 PLO tournaments a week. That's
I
nice.
know. It was
Only-
2.
I can't think of any other place that does that, by the way.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's been very popular. People have asked for it. So guess what?
Thanks, Paul. So yeah,
Joey's like, you know what? You guys, I'll give you what the people want.
Thursday, Saturday. That's a lot.
Yeah,
of PLO.
Saturday was the bounty tournament.
Let's go.
Yeah, they got rid of it.
They got a PLO bounty tournament?
That'd be awesome.
Oh man, that needs to be next, bro.
That would be awesome.
That needs to be next.
Ian finally picks up a pot. Oh boy.
Paul G did say rather see PLO. Sorry, but come back tomorrow.
Yeah,
you're
come back
right.
tomorrow
So
with the
Tuesday
ladies.
there's no live
Yeah.
stream. Thursdays and Saturdays we will have PLO live stream. So come
Right.
back.
We're here for you, Paul.
I thought you said H.
Subscribing on YouTube is free, and it allows you to get notifications so that you know when we go live. Thursdays and Saturdays are the PLOs. Come back for the PLO.
Look at you all amped up. I like
Okay,
the new coffee.
the coffee's back. It's back. The coffee is back.
Wow.
It comes and it goes.
Top right-hand corner says we're at 14 players. We get to the final 9. We got our final table.
Oh, yeah, so we're in the money.
In the money.
There hasn't been a money jump yet, but 15, 14, and 13 place are all 221.
What's first place got?
Money jump. First place is 3,669.
3,000.
3669. 3,669. 3669
9.
for first. Oh, yeah, I agree, Paul. PLO's a fun game, and yeah, there's a lot of people who just enjoy PLO, but they're not all that good. But I've seen some sharp PLO players, I'll be honest. I've seen some sharp ones. But yeah, PLO is definitely a game. Come back tomorrow, check out our live stream.
Yeah, I think it's a 130. You can even play it. Check it out.
It's a 130 or a 250, I can't remember. Oh, you can come down and play it.
That's
Hey,
what
there
I'm
you
saying. Why you telling
Soft field, bud. Come and get it.
Why you telling to watch it? Come and play it, my friend.
Player number 98. Yeah, come on down. Tomorrow.
That's
We got a
so
PLO
funny.
tournament tomorrow. It starts at 11 a.m. 99% sure.
I mean, it's good to
11,
promote the
11:15.
channel, but promote the game.
Promote the room, yeah. Promote the channel. Promote the room. We're here to bring people.
This
in.
is one of my favorite tournaments. It's a 130 buy-in, 10K guarantee. It's a one-day, one and done. First place is 3,500 to 4K. The last couple of weeks, I mean, last week was the same around 135-ish entries, but the week prior to that was 150. And that's when it's like 40,
I've
100.
seen it get up to like 185.
Yeah,
at a
so
peak. But again, I mentioned this before. There's a lot of things going on this weekend, so I'm glad to see that we have at least 100 people show up.
yeah.
The 10K, we're over the 10K guarantee. a
Yeah,
little
of
bit,
course.
so.
For the value, this tournament's one of the best ones, I think. I wish,
It's a good regular tournament. If you need a regular
Right.
Friday morning tournament,
Right.
yeah,
It's great for
sure.
practice, and
Yeah.
it's like I'm saying, like you win these, and then you get yourself a little, a little boost for the moneymaker event. You know, you get some extra cash.
Yep.
You go to Okeechobee Steakhouse, buy yourself a dinner.
Making me hungry, bro.
The coffee's making you hungry. You just push down the last piece of your sandwich. You had breakfast today, salmon.
I had breakfast at like 10 in the morning.
Oh, wow. You were up at 10 in the morning?
Bro, I was up before that.
Woo!
I fell asleep early last night, bro. It was a rare occasion, but it happened. So here we have Michael Minklick Open.
What we have here
Somebody's
is
got
a
a plus
failure
one.
to communicate.
Robert has ace-10 suited.
And Jeremy's
still
all
a
in.
little bit of weakness. Wait, Jeremy shoved?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's semi-short.
Choo-choo! 60K, let's make it happen.
60K, we're flipping.
Yeah, he calls.
Ace-10
guess-
versus 7s.
He had too many cards to be not flipping, I guess. They're suited.
I
Ace-10.
didn't realize how many chips Jeremy lost in that
Right.
one big hand.
Yeah, because he had the other hand he called down
Safe.
with. 4-4 queen, jack
Safe.
on the turn.
You got a gutter shot, 2 overs and a gutty. Bricks. Wow, Jeremy finds a double. I think that's the last time. I can't remember the last time I seen Robert lose a hand, actually. It's been a while. Jeremy, the second hand we've seen him put chips into is a winner. The first one was a bit of a misclick, I should say. It was a misclick.
On the river
and
bet,
he
the
river bet, yeah.
semi-bluff, bluffer for value.
Yeah.
Hoping that she would fold for 20K.
Yeah.
It happens, listen. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't, right? Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
I used to say it all the time with my buddies when we were playing video games.
Every time when we'd have a bad day, be like, "Hey, listen, man. Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're the bug."
You say that really?
Yeah.
No shit.
That's a funny thing.
That is funny.
I don't remember where he got that from, but I feel like that's from a movie or something. Ian's got a pair, and he's been very quiet.
I got that from a poker player. He used
Got
to say that,
7 or 8 bigs.
which I haven't seen
It's a good
much
time to
of.
shove, yeah. Ian's going to shove with his middle pair.
Man, I
eights.
gotta reset my phone. I can't even chat in the chat anymore. Man.
You got to reset your phone. So Robert,
Yeah.
he wants a count, but I mean,
Faking it.
Ian's been super conservative, so not sure what Robert thinking about here with the ace 9.
Well, he did snap call off the other hand with ace 10 suited. So this
No,
one's
but he
suited.
bet 50. He 3-bet for 55K, and Jeremy was all in for 60K. It's a way different scenario. This is now half of Robert's
another
remaining
call.
stack. He's gonna call.
Yeah, coin flip.
Does he think he's ahead? Does he hope for a flip, or
He's hoping for a flip.
and he's just flatting there with 3 players behind, and Monty on the big blind with a big stack. Whoa, this wow, wow.
Nah, I think it's just.
Fold,
I think he makes the
fold.
call. He really doesn't have to worry too much about anyone
Monty's
else.
got 5 high. All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna go heads up flip.
That's all that Robert could hope for there is a C, no under pair. And an ace in the
Ace.
window. To the wall.
Oh, wait on the river.
He's standing up.
Whoa.
Gonna sit back down. Just want to try to get out of
So Ian
poker.
had 1 foot out the door and smashes a 2-outer on the river.
Hey, buddy.
And Robert has now doubled up 2 short stacks. He is in trouble with 7 bigs.
Yeah. Sorry, Robert. You know,
Oh my God, that's
I think
I'm
Robert's
not
call, he
sure.
felt like Ian's push was a desperation kind of thing. You know? So
I just feel like Ian's played 0 hands. I mean, I would think
you put him on a pair,
I wouldn't
right?
put Ian at the top of his range, but I mean, I put him at least on like a pair or like ace jack or better type of, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
because like Ian's been playing. Can you remember a hand he played?
Yeah, he did. He played
1.
just a while ago. He won a pot. Yeah,
Yeah.
he just won a pot. That's what I'm saying. Like he just barely. He hasn't played a hand since then, though.
I'm
but
just saying his
yeah.
VPIP is one of the lowest.
Well, you know that's the whole guessing game of poker. You just take a guess, and
You're
he
right.
was right.
You're not wrong.
He might be on tilt. There it is, right there. Paul G's saying, you know, you lost a flip with ace 10, you lose another one.
Yeah.
You know? And also the fact that I hate to say this, but it's a 130 tournament. Who some people
Yeah.
they just want to go. You know,
But to
they
get
rip
this
it.
deep in this stage.
Yeah.
There's an all-in from Robert now.
Oh,
It looks tilty. At this stage, it looks tilty, but
Yeah.
he does have a pair. And
he's
a
like
short
hoping
stack.
they hold up for him.
It's pretty standard, but I'm like I say, if Monty has a okay hand, he's probably going to look at that bet as tilty. He wants a count.
Sure, it's 100K.
There it is. I
Well,
can't
less
see.
than- yeah, less than
We
100K.
can't see his hand, but like I said, if Monty has anything where he thinks it could be
73. Not enough.
Paul, I agree with you, bud.
73. He's gonna show.
Oh,
It's a
he
wide
did-
range, but not that wide. Get a little.
Well, Michael said he's got a wide range. Exactly, like Robert's shove looks super tilty. He just doubled up 2 short stacks.
Right.
It looks like a tilt shove all in.
Right. He could have got action, but sometimes you don't want action with pocket eights, you know? I don't know.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to recover after losing 2 big hands, then yeah, I'll take down the blinds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And lick my
Winning the
wounds.
blinds is huge there. When you have 670K in your pot, you can pick up another 12K. I mean, 16,
The blinds are now
20,
25K.
yeah. You're
though.
picking up
Wow.
20. It's almost half your stack. Oh, the blinds have gone up again, folks. 5K,
5'10". We
10K.
already talked about this. 5'10". Remember?
5, 10, 10.
You forgot, or you forgot that you.
Well,
you
I
were-
forgot that I mentioned it. They raised. Yeah. He's all in again.
There it is. Okay, now this looks tilty for sure. This is the 4th hand in a row that Robert is
Press your luck,
in an all-in
folks.
scenario. I mean,
Press your luck.
it's not a bad hand. It's just I think any ace is going to call. There it is. Yeah, Monty's going to call for sure here, 100%. How much? What percent? 110%?
We're not the money. He's going to get
Monty wants
count.
another
It's
count, yeah.
110 now, right?
It's going to be 25K more than last time.
98. It's 100K though. It's still 100K.
It just looks bluffy, bro. It just does. I mean, and he showed the 8s last hand.
He did. But you know, the all-in play is such a great play, but you overuse it.
To be fair,
you run
Monty's
into
stack
Zen.
size,
Yeah.
it's a little bit too big to reshove for isolation, I think, and there's 2 players behind him.
Yeah.
One of them being Michael, who has a lot of chips. The hand's kind of on the cusp, but I think Monty's going to find a call here.
And as we
'Cause I
said
think
before, when
Monty-
you see someone cut out the chips, usually they go into the pie.
And when their name is Monty, the percentage goes up.
Not wrong if he folds here. I mean, he's just ace high, but he
Yeah.
makes the call. We kind of
Yeah.
feel like he was going to make the call.
Michael snap folds king 5 off. Corky can't see what she has. She
Gone
folds the suited
in the
ace.
muck. In the muck. One of Monty's
She might have
outs.
even found a call there. If Monty didn't call, I think her ace high on the big blind with the short stack might have been a call.
Right. All right, off to the races.
All right, Justin's going to flip this board really quickly, so let's try to. Okay,
oh,
went slow.
10. That's good for Robert.
Wow.
Queen. Robert gets a quick double up here.
Oh my God.
He did the old stand-up trick as well.
So when you stand up, it adds equity to your hand.
It
so,
does.
he knew that, and he did that. Wow. Corky is super short with 30K.
She's on the bottom 30K. Not a final
Robert,
table yet.
We're started from the bottom. Now we hear Robert has the chip lead on the final table. Or
A
feature,
feature
table.
table,
Sorry.
yeah. We're not in the final yet.
Feature table. God, he just went from 70K to 220K, just like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Double. Oh no, he stole the blinds and then he doubled up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that happens, you know. I mean, I don't. This game doesn't always get the best hands to win, you know. Sometimes.
You mean never?
No,
not never.
Not never, but
I'm just being
yeah.
jaded.
Sometimes you make the right decision, you don't get the right results. But there's always that little voice. I always listen to that voice when it kind of tells you like you're iffy, you're not confident. Like Monty normally makes a play when he's confident and he goes with it, like he really knows, and it comes out. Like that time he was on the
right.
fence.
He was ahead.
Yeah, he kind of talked himself into making the call.
I said it before I saw his cards. I said if Monty has any type of hand, he's going to call because Robert's bet just looks so bluffy.
Right.
I mean, he's just been shoving.
But even
7
still,
bigs,
though,
8
that's the whole
bigs.
point. Even though when you make like a right call, though, there's 2 live cards. You know, you have ace high there. I'm not saying that Monty made anything wrong. I'm just trying to justify like how
No,
even
of
when
course,
you make
it was only a 60-40 flip.
correct,
I mean,
correct.
You know, you don't have a dominating scenario, therefore.
Yeah. But Monty's the type of player that can bounce back. He's got those 25K chips in play. He's doing
Yeah,
all
he's
right.
still got 170-ish. So
Yep. That was probably the deciding factor too. Like you know, it's like a quarter, 3/4, a half my stack, or a quarter of my stack. It's different, you know.
Yeah.
So your blinds at 5K, 10K. Jeremy with 3 deuce in the muck. And sometimes those hands don't come along. Like you miss those call downs.
So Michael just made a move because it's folded to him.
Sure.
Corky doesn't have enough chips to fold.
Finally in the hand, the suited ace. I like it.
What is she? Oh my God, Robert's on the big with aces, bro. What is happening?
Running good. Sometimes you run
definitely
good.
running good, yeah. Wow.
So when you're in a tournament, you're down to 70K in chips. Don't have a fear. You'll make it to the final table.
Can he just get trappy here? And no, he's 3-betting for sure. I like how
think
he's
he's
cutting
got
out 10K chips
at
at a time.
time. Yeah, it's always a pro
1,
move.
2, 3, 4, 7.
Well, it makes it look stronger though. That's what he do with it.
Does
Whenever cut out a chip, like if you do that and then you put them in stacks in front of somebody.
I feel like a 5th grader would have counted like that.
Oh,
with the
stop it!
10,
And he's trying to look
20,
nervous too. Like he's
30.
like.
Now that's a good thing to think of. Maybe he wanted it to look like he was nervous putting them chips in.
Right.
But
we know otherwise.
I mean, we also know about Michael's. He got caught, and it's 9-7 off, so you're not gonna get too much trickier here. But
Yeah,
look at the cards again. Make sure I still have 2 red aces.
kind of easy fold. Yeah, Corey
She
called
did-
it.
she just said,
Yeah,
"God, you have
pocket
aces."
aces. Wow, good
All right,
read.
well, she's gonna need some help.
Suited.
Spades
Suited.
for the sweat, huh?
How about a 4-5-3 flop would be fun too.
A 6 in the window.
All right,
Spade
she
on the
got
turn?
outs. 7, no
that's not
good.
She needs a 6, and only a 6. And
5.
Corky is gone.
Gone.
Unfortunately, she didn't really have any hands to play.
Yeah.
I think the best hand she had was like king queen suited, and that hand even missed.
Cards are going to play
She just
themselves
hasn't
sometimes.
had
Yep.
much to go with, and we're going to say goodbye to Corky. What's that, 14th place?
Yep.
221. We still don't have any pay jumps until we get to 12.
Okay. Well, hopefully she bought it for $130. So she still got profit, right?
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a spade sweat on the turn. I can't believe there wasn't.
Yeah, it came on the river, which is bad timing for us.
That's a little bit too late. Yeah. Man.
I think Michael's trying to say his little fake acting made it look stronger that he had. That's good too. If you play poker enough, you know when someone acts weak. There's a saying they're actually really strong. The reverse tell.
Opposite.
Yeah.
Opposite thing. Yeah, the reverse. Wow, Jeremy finally found an open. Look at this.
They're suited. Just gonna pick up the blinds. Oh, Danny's got 7. She doesn't like the fold. Flat call.
She's definitely gonna see a flop.
Flat
I'll tell
call.
you that right
yeah.
now.
We all know. No race here. Just a flat call.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to see her do it. We kind of that's a thing. You get the information you get from knowing your players. Ooh, Jack 10 trade.
Good flop for Jeremy.
Very good flop for Jeremy.
Danny check. Jeremy bet. Danny fold.
No. Danny might make calls. I've seen her before.
I'm already on to the next hand. But
I've seen her make calls like this.
I'm on to the next hand.
You don't know your player, fun. You don't know your player.
2 overcards.
She don't care. She's got a pair in her hand.
I think she folds.
Okay, watch.
I'm watching.
Uh-huh.
I'm still watching. And she hasn't folded yet. You're right. But I don't know.
Oh, you got this one. You got this
She's
one.
doing the look back
Yeah,
before
she
you
look back at the
fold.
card before you fold. Yeah. She's one of those sticky players. You got to get through, you know. She does remember she won the hand with a queen. He bluffed on the river, so she's kind of putting that through the gears.
I forgot about that. She might be, yeah, but this is like a way different scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you. I was on to the next hand 30 seconds ago, man. I was ready.
You would ate your words if she would have made that call, though.
I was a little nervous when she didn't snap fold. And
Right, you would think it's a snap fold, but, you know, sometimes the 7 comes. Sometimes it's good to
It
float.
was just a very long snap fold. I think she knew she wasn't calling. She
sometimes,
just took extra time to fold.
Even yourself, sometimes it's good to float. Miracles do happen on the turn.
Stop it.
It's not a Christmas story. Miracles
Justin
on Fifth Street.
exposed his first card of the day. It was a face card. What is it? What was it? Is it
was a
king or a
queen,
queen
right?
or a jack? It was definitely a face card.
Michael raises 20K.
The blinds are big enough where min clicks will get.
Yeah, a lot of times that's going to get through.
Min clicks will get a lot of respect.
Yeah. Robert, they're texting his friends. You see, I'm running this table over. Watch me on the
I mean,
stream.
his stack size has been pretty wild. It's
Watch
been a
me on
roller
the stream.
coaster.
I got this. Where's Alec at? I missed that guy. Come on, man.
He's probably in the string.
Yeah, chime in somewhere. Ooh, pocket tens for my Mr.
Ian with
Michael.
an ace out of position, a weak ace, probably gonna fold. Oh, Michael's first. I thought.
Yeah,
he
Michael's
was, yep.
first.
Michael opens.
The way it looked like, yeah. It
Yep.
looked
Michael opened tens. Fold, fold.
Fold.
Jeremy King Jack looking to defend.
Oh, he's playing more now.
Does that yeah, he is. Does that invite Monty into the hand?
9-6 in the big blind?
The answer is maybe. It's Monty, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
What would be the most actiony flop? 7, 8, 10?
7, 8, 10. 9, 4, 5.
It's 9 high.
Lots of hearts.
Monty has a heart.
He thinks he has a heart,
He might
but
lose
Michael
a couple
has a heart
chips.
as well.
Yeah, he
There's
bets
50K.
50. Wow.
Top pair with the flush draw. Michael is not folding this hand.
He
All
shoves.
in.
Yeah, he jams.
Oh, man.
He snap jams.
Puts Monty to the test here.
That's always like jacks or queens.
Yeah, what a
with the
spot.
heart.
I mean, you got top pair.
Does he do that without the heart though? I wonder.
Michael?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he does. I don't think his
Oh.
tens plays strong on that board if he had no hearts. But Monty's got to be put in the grinder, they say, the blender.
And unfortunately for Monty, he's down to 100K. if
Yeah,
folds
now he
here.
is.
And he's in a lot of trouble if he calls.
Yeah, he threw out a lot of puppies out there for this hand,
Boy,
thinking,
oh boy.
hoping to get through. I mean, a heart's disastrous.
He was hoping that if Michael
Oh,
has
he
a
makes
hand
the
like,
call.
Wow, he makes a call. If
All
Michael
right.
has a hand like Ace King with one heart, he might do that also.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, 7 for the river.
Oh my God!
Backdoor runner, folks. I knew it.
If I was Michael, I'd just vomit all over the table.
Oh, man. But you know what? This is the thing about Monty.
Look at Michael shaking his head, saying, "What are you doing in the hand?" Oh my God!
Like,
He had a stranglehold on the hand with the overpair and a bigger heart.
did he knock him out?
I don't know.
Monty had him covered. Could the yellow
I think
chips?
Michael might have like 2 bets
I
left.
think no. Michael's out.
Wow, he's out.
That's the whole point there. Holy cow! He knocked out the player.
Wow, what just happened? And just like that.
Monty's our chip leader.
Well, Monty was one to watch when he sat down, and he's, again, one to watch. I mean, he lost a couple of big hands. I mean, like I said, he was getting short there. I think he committed himself to the hand when he bet the 50K.
Yeah,
I mean,
you and I both. I know when I said
Yeah.
that it was a terrible situation. You bet the 50K hoping for a fold,
Yeah.
and then you got caught. You know, you're not really caught, but you're like, what are you gonna do with the rest of your chips? You know, you're dying
You're
there.
hoping that your heart is live. You're hoping that he has
Ooh.
ace king
Right.
with one heart. What if he?
I
what
mean,
if
that's
you're dead?
a
What if
one-handed
you're
one.
like that? Oh my God! Wow, that was brutal. Poor Michael. I mean, he was fun to watch too. He's a move maker, and unfortunately, he's out.
Yeah, he'll be back though. I see Michael play a lot of tournaments. He'll be back.
He'll
That's,
be
you know,
back. We'll see him again.
Yeah, we'll see him again.
Well, it was a good run for Michael. It was fun to watch, and unfortunately, tournament poker doesn't always go your way.
Yeah, I mean, you played it kind of like to a T, the way you kind of hope. You know,
I mean, I think he
top
played
pair
it
gets
pretty
in there.
straightforward. I mean,
Yeah,
it's pretty obvious that he had the hand he was representing, and I think.
but I was
Money-
gonna say,
I
like,
think Money just got a little stubborn.
there's some
he committed
players.
himself when he bet the 50.
There's some
man.
players that win a pot like that, get all excited and
Wow.
like boast. And
Brutal. Brutal.
that's a hard part about poker tournament. Tournament poker is that you could play like that, and that's the thing why some people don't play tournaments is because you play good for 6 hours straight, and all of a sudden one hand like that derails you. You know, like what the hell? It's not fair,
Brutal.
but it's fun.
It makes for some excitement for us to watch, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But
Not fun when it happens to you. That's
no,
that's
it's
one
terrible.
of the things that you
hurts.
definitely yeah.
It hurts me in my gut. It hurts on the way home, driving home, and Michael's literally still shaking his head, walking out to the parking lot right now, going, "How did this guy call me 9-6?"
You kind of want that call. That's the thing. You pray for that call. You just don't like for the results. Are they on a
Alright.
break now? They're about to go on a break. Danny's
Danny
all
just
in.
shoved all in with King High.
4. Well, the suited King
And
High.
it's gonna work. Well, she got a gutty and a backdoor flush with one
Yeah.
overcard, but she essentially has King High here, and it's a well-timed bet because nobody else has anything.
Yeah, on a deuce 6 tray board, and they're about to balance the tables. Got new players coming
That's
here.
a ballsy bluff. I mean, it's like a pot-sized bluff.
Oh no, just the color up for Monty. I thought they were bringing players.
We're still down to 12, and is this the color of break?
Yeah, it's a color up. Yeah, you got to see Ron there real quickly doing some damage
Ron in
control.
there doing his thing.
You got Jason,
Trevor in the house.
three
Jay
guys.
Free. Jay Free in the house.
Wait, is it 4? Has it got 4 production? You got
Jason.
Stephanie?
I don't think Jason's with us today.
Oh,
no.
okay.
It's-
Jason,
Unless
you want to walk
Stephanie
by?
left for some reason, and
That's
Jason's
a good
here.
possibility. Someone has to be in the booth. All 3 of them can't be on the
No.
table.
Oh, maybe. I guess you're right. I mean, Ron has a tendency of running out and then running back.
Does he really?
He does. Yeah, sometimes.
No.
Maybe Steffi in the
Stephanie
booth.
has to be in the booth.
Possible. I don't know. I actually don't know.
You know what? She didn't bring me any food. Who cares?
Yeah, but how often has she brought you food? It's different. Yeah, exactly.
Let me tell you one
Exactly. I'm
thing. One
defending
thing
her.
only. When I get pizza, I don't get pizza for myself. I get pizza for me and Stephanie.
I will say
okay?
you have gotten pizza on numerous occasions.
Thank you.
I have eaten slices from you.
If
and
I was going
appreciate-
somewhere to get food and I know somebody's going to be here with me,
Yeah.
they apparently going to want some food as well.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You're a good dude.
Monty. Trevor said
Trevor
suck
said
out.
it sucked out. Yeah. But it was, bro. This is a hell of a
Pretty
suck out.
much.
Oh,
Runner,
I can't
runner.
wait. Monty last time he
Yeah.
came into this area, and we chatted, me, him, and Terry, and I'm gonna remember that hand. I'm gonna talk about that hand.
He's be so happy for us. Good call the 7 on the river. 7 on the river.
Bro.
Lucky 7. I knew it was coming too.
Wow,
though.
that was
when
nuts.
I saw that 8.
When I saw the turn, I was like, oh no.
right.
Yeah.
Nothing puts you
All
in a
right.
better mood than what? Yeah. Oh yeah, we want to do all
Well,
that.
we get updated chip counts and things happening. This will be a good time for us.
Well, why don't you click on the
Anna
buttons?
for click on some buttons,
You wanna
and
see our
we're gonna take a
faces?
quick
No?
bathroom
All right.
break because it's
We'll
been
click.
a while.
There's a little.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. I'm back. Missing Drew for a little bit, but he'll be back shortly. Not the final table yet. Here we are. $130 tournament. $10K guarantee. We're all in the money. Looks like 12 spots. 12 players left. Blinds are 10K, 15K. Just got back from the break. All-in player. King 10 from the dealer button. Hoping to get through. And it works. Good play. Good play from the button. 5-handed. Me too. I'm a little hot-winded. You're running up here, Drew. I was like, woo!
Oh, I ran over. I totally got distracted talking to Terry. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now I'm like my heart's racing.
He can be distracting. That's for sure. You just missed Ian. He put all his chips in.
Let's go, Ian.
Nobody called.
He's
yeah.
been very conservative. He's picked his spots very well. They've worked.
That's
out
what
for
you
him.
got to do. You got to pick your spots. You know, get those bluffs through.
It's the second time today I've been running around. Second time.
Oh my God, what's this new you?
It's a coffee-driven coffee machine, bro. It's a ninja. Anyways, it's snack time.
Oh, that was 15 minutes ago when I was yelling at the 7 on the river.
Is that what it
They're
is?
just getting whipped of
What is
it
it?
because we were loud.
Money justifying. I hit top.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You sure did have top air. Yeah, it's a 15-minute delay. That's right. Oh, he's gonna watch it later on. How nice! We're gonna have a fan later on. We don't.
Robert, if you're watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
For sure.
Click some buttons for us, but we appreciate
Well,
it.
you know, it depends on how well he places in the final table. That's the whole point, right? I love that place. You always like a dealer when they push you pots, you know, and
Ooh, Jeremy.
yeah, making a move.
Ship it.
Is it good timing?
And he shoved on Robert's raise.
Yeah.
I like how Jeremy's opening it up now.
Well, you know, listen, you know, it's not too often you
No,
get
but I
aces
think
of
Jeremy an
kings.
hour ago would have been folding this hand.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's that time.
You forgot to pay the light bill?
No, it's that time. Let us know what time it is. Right around that time. The mood lighting.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I went downstairs. Alex thought it was like a no-call, no-show.
Did he really? That guy.
He had no idea. Well, he had no idea. There was a line next to my name. He had no idea. He had no idea why.
Right. It's a good
I
thing you went
usually
down
check
there.
in.
Yeah.
But I showed up late like you did. You know, you showed up late too. So I just came
Boogie.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shift doesn't start
I got
till
here
7.
I got
so-
here just in time, though. Yeah. I got here just in time because when I got here, we were like 8 minutes from the break,
Right.
and you were like 20 minutes behind me. So like you literally got here right when I clicked go live.
Right.
But nobody noticed.
The show must go on.
The show must go on.
We got here just enough time for.
And if Josh is listening, we always get things going on time.
Yeah,
Always.
buddy.
Bro, that traffic was bad, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Brutal.
Yeah.
And it's worse because the rubberneckers, they just got to see. They got to see what kind of damage that car.
It's just funny how
Yeah.
close you were to taking 95,
No, I know.
and then you decided not to. Yeah.
My gut told me for some reason. Just like Fridays are the worst on the turnpike.
I was just gonna say that Fridays are way worse than any other day. Literally
Yeah.
any other day.
Top right hand corner says we're 11 players, 2 away from the final table.
Hey, we're almost to the final.
I can't wait. I had a lot of action going on.
Hey, Elgin's here.
Yeah, I know, right?
When did he sneak in?
Whee! Just now, he just sat down. Deuce, Jack 9 on the flop.
Jack high flop for Monty, I think.
Ah,
He's gonna
man,
bet,
a top pair. You can't go any wrong. You can't go wrong with top
Why
pair.
is Top pair 6 kicker, the same thing. Same thing, but better this time. It's a better top pair. Anyways, Ian's got nothing to fold. Danny's got one over and a gutty to the nutty. Gutty to the nutty.
Oh, that's a good line.
I just invented that.
That's a good shirt. Queen for
That's a
the
good shirt. I would wear that shirt.
queen for the queen. She's got to go for it. How frisky do you feel?
Gutty to the nutty. I like that. I like that. Actually.
Oh,
No, she's not feeling it.
No, not this time. A lot of times she's sticky, but sticky, sticky, sticky. Yeah, you should do that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching our stream today. Without you, I would have very little purpose on the mic.
25 today.
At one point, we had like 25. I think we're down a little bit.
Nah,
we
we're
take a
good.
break, we lose a couple people.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They go make their
8
sandwiches.
plus 15, we got 23.
Yeah, there we go.
chilling, we
Perfect. There are a lot of
fill up a small room.
There are a lot of platforms to watch us now. We have X, we have Facebook, we have Twitch, we have YouTube.
I told Josh we should have been on Instagram, too.
Yeah.
Instagram Live is I think, better than Facebook
It's
Live.
growing.
No, I mean, I just think it's better than Facebook Live, even though it's the same company running it or
It
whatever.
is owned by the same company, but
Right.
true, it is two different platforms. A
I
lot of
just think
people,
that-
Instagram is quicker. You're
Okay,
right.
so here's the thing. Facebook gaming used to be like a platform that a lot of people were on.
Right.
I think it either died down or a lot of people who were Facebook gaming, they've shifted over to YouTube, to Twitch.
Right.
Kick is another one. I told Josh that we should be on Instagram and Kick if we're going to go all of them.
Why not?
But he said something about he didn't like or he didn't want to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, we got enough followers. Listen, I mean, we do have the core that we have, which is I
think Twitch
appreciate.
and YouTube is really
Yeah.
the most that we need. But if we wanted to branch out
Still,
and we want to go to other good ones,
Might as well.
like Instagram Live is very much a lot of people, you know.
Yeah, very.
Kick is maybe a smaller community of people who watch live streams.
Right.
Facebook, I think, is probably less than 5% of the overall people who watch live streams.
But Facebook is a family community that you can share with, and people can go back.
It's a
and
bunch of
look
old
and-
people like you and me,
Oh
bro.
man,
We're not
don't
really
call me
reaching
old.
any- Yeah.
I'm not old.
Hold on. Are you older than me?
I'm not older than Gene.
I'm older. I'm old.
I'm
and
older.
you're older. I'm old. I'm not young. I'm old. You're older than me.
Your
so
perceptions are your own personality,
Bro,
your
you
own
don't-
self. That's your own problems. I'm not old, my friend. I'm not old. I'm a senior.
you're I'm a senior.
I can play the seniors event now.
You
They
actually-
lowered the bar.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is it 50?
50. I'm 52.
What it used to be, 55?
It used to be 65.
It was. That's huge.
I
That's
know.
way big.
That
bro.
was the real seniors. They're like, you know what? We can add some
I
players
could play
to
the
this.
seniors event in 10 years.
Yeah, they went 65, 60, 55, and now they're 50.
Oh, we're at the final table. All right, so we're getting a redraw going on.
we
So
did it,
anyways-
folks.
So anyways,
Amongst our conversation.
you're 50 exactly?
52.
You're 52. Bro, you're not old. You're crazy. I'm 40 and I'm old, okay? You're 50.
Let me
And you're old.
Let me help
You're
you
old,
with this.
but I'm sorry.
I'm gonna help you for this and the rest of your life.
Go on.
When you say stuff like "I am old," you become older. When you say stuff, I'm
To be fair,
All right.
I have younger friends and they all call me old, so therefore it's all relative, bro. Maybe the people that you hang out with
I'm
are all
trying to
older
tell
than
you,
you, so
let me-
you're the younger of the
I'm
crowd
not-
that you hang out with.
Listen, I don't care what your perception of yourself is. What I'm trying to help you here is that if you don't want to get older faster, stop saying you're old because you're gonna start believing what you're saying, and then you're gonna start walking with a
Well,
walker. Okay?
my hair's
I'm gonna
not falling
see-
out, so I'm
gonna
good.
see you and Nancy with the walker race.
My
I'm gonna
hair's
see
not-
you downstairs just going click,
Me
click,
and
click.
Nancy?
She's got a walker.
Me,
Shouts
Nancy,
out
and Louis and Louis.
Louis.
Louis, no, you know King Louis,
Yeah.
2-5 player.
Right, I know
Come in.
Louis. Yeah, Louis.
It's more like
I don't say things that they're gonna hurt me. Like if I said I'm old, I'm gonna be older than I am. I'm 52 years old, feeling
I
great.
mean, so my whole thing is, I don't mind making fun. I don't take myself too serious, bro. Let's put it
we
that
got
way.
that. We
I don't
got-
take
we
myself
already,
too
we
serious.
already elaborated that
And
earlier.
if people are gonna make fun of me, I'm gonna make fun of me worse. So you can't really hurt me because I'm the worst
I'm
critic
not
of myself.
trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh,
I'm talking about
okay.
other people
Yeah.
who may want to hurt my feelings.
You trying to do
I would
an
have to
Eminem?
have feelings.
You trying to do an Eminem to get? You
If
know
I
what he
have
does?
feelings, you can hurt me, but I don't really have feelings.
When he
so I don't
raps,
care.
he tells you all the things about himself before so he can't battle
Yeah,
him.
sure. Let's go with that route. Just like Eminem, just without the money,
Eminem.
or without the rapping.
Hey, guess who's back on our table?
Tumo.
Tumo.
What's he got? He got 200. Are those?
No, he got the yellow chips too. So
You might have
250.
300.
Yeah, 300K.
So we got a star-studded cast here. Look at this. I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Who's who?
Who's that? And who's that? One and
I don't
10?
know. Good
I don't
question.
I
New
don't know.
players. New players to the stream. Click like and subscribe. If you're watching this later on, thank you.
Speaking of which, Ann in Florida probably said this like 20 minutes ago.
She did.
That's a good way to stay young. Diet and exercise.
Yeah, that wasn't about the topic, but
I know it was a different topic.
Yeah.
I wonder what the topic was because I don't remember.
yeah. Button C2. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, we
And we're
are
back.
finally here. Final 9 feature table.
Little update. And now that I know how to update, how about that, huh?
How about that?
How about that?
You don't have to change it.
I'm going to,
Okay.
just because I know I figured out how. Bam. What the heck is this? We're going to get rid of that. I don't know what that is. I don't care what that is. We're gonna
But
just
you
keep
should put feature to final table because remember on YouTube they
That's
can watch
what I
it
could have did before. No, but we're at the final table, so there's no feature to final anymore.
currently now. But on
Yeah.
YouTube they're gonna watch people watch it on later days. People don't watch like Twitch. Like Twitch is current. YouTube is like people
made a good
like,
point.
Yeah,
No,
they'll be
but
like-
then they could watch the VOD on here, no?
they can watch it. But I'm saying the
No,
title. would,
they could watch a Twitch VOD as well, can't they?
Twitch is different. Twitch is live. Like there's some.
No, but they have a VODs. They have a videos.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Whenever I go on Twitch, it's never there. Like it's not like YouTube where it's like stuck there and you can just scroll
Interesting.
through.
It could be a setting that Josh doesn't know about.
That's a possibility.
It could very much. I'll talk to him later about.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. Fine. Prim
Mr.
and proper.
G-Man.
Prim and proper.
Thank you, sir. When we become celebrities, then we can put our name in the title as well.
How will he say when?
I'm
Not
going to
if.
become one.
Not
I'm
if.
telling you. Not if we. I'm
Not
definitely
if.
a celebrity
Hey,
myself.
what was it? Like Samuel L. Jackson didn't start his acting career till he was like 60?
There we go.
Something like that?
He's
Maybe he
in
was
like
in his
100
50s?
movies. No, he was younger than that. He did.
No, I think he was in his 50s.
No. Samuel? No.
Samuel L. Jackson.
We have to look it up.
Now we have to look it up.
Google
How
it.
old was Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction?
It's a great question. That was a great movie too.
That's the movie that
Catapulted.
I don't
him.
think it wasn't his first movie, but
Yeah,
it definitely
it's definitely-
catapulted it up to the upper echelon.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
Oh, that's such a
What
good
ain't no
movie.
country I ever heard of? It's a great line, right? They speak English and what?
English? Do you speak it?
That whole
Oh,
line
it's
is
such a
right.
good
Yeah,
movie.
that's such good. Quentin Tarantino. All right, new player.
Tumo's got a piece.
Yeah.
But G's got top pair. That's a hefty bet. He bet 15 to 130.
Yep.
Tumo's not getting 3.5 to 1. But he has bottom pair. He's got a backdoor flush draw. Is he going to try and get frisky?
I don't
Is he
know.
going to try and get tricky?
Those two were on a different table, so they do have little interaction with each other. So he might try to blow him off the pot. I mean, G only has an 8 kicker. Tumo's thinking, oh, he's just going to make the call. Hoping for some help here on the turn. What's a fun card? 4 clubs?
He started acting when he was 24, but he got his first big break when he was 40.
40, yeah.
And that was in
sounds
1989.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then he was 45 in Pulp Fiction in 1994.
Okay.
All right. All right,
Yeah.
45. Hey, 45. I'm not there yet, but you're past it.
Yeah, I thought about jumping back into acting.
Oh, Tumo called.
He did.
But that's a big old brick on the
Yeah.
turn. So he wanted either a queen 3 or a club, and he got none of those.
Yeah,
and
nine's
now
like a
it
cement
comes
block.
Down to, I've already defended my big. I've kind of went deep in this hand. Do I want to get deeper in this hand? It's now 85 to call. You got 220. Yeah, it's a fold there. Bye-bye. G's going to show the ace, even though it's pretty obvious. So here we go. G's got the big stack. Look at that, 660K. Gary, 500K. Monty is sitting pretty with 470. Robert has been up and down, but he is pretty average at 260.
Yeah, look at
Tumo
these
with
these
220,
top
he just
stacks.
lost
Yeah,
5.
these top stacks are doing really good here.
Yeah, 660, 500, and 470. And then
Yeah.
Jeremy, Steve, Danny, and Ian are the bottom half of this number.
Correct.
But with, even Danny having 100K, she doubles and
Yeah, but
back in it.
remember Robert
Yeah, I
had
said he's been up and
75K.
down.
Yeah,
I said
so,
Robert's stack has
so
been up and down. All that. He
goes-
was down to 70 at one point.
I know. Yeah, he stole the blinds and then doubled
And he's
up
back.
that one flip. So that's the fun part about tournament poker. Any poker, actually. One or
Turn it
two
around.
hands. Yeah, you can flip. You get lucky, you go card dead for a long time, get frustrated, and all of a sudden get it in there, and then get 2 callers, and you're like, what?
Or just go all in 3 times in a row like Robert did and
Yeah.
double up on the 3rd time.
3rd time's a charm. Oh, come on, man. Stop exposing
What?
cards.
Elgin. Oh, so there's Gary in the 1 seat.
There he is.
500K. He's the second in our chips.
Yeah.
Second chip lead. He's going to open with ace-9 suited. What's the raise? 30. What are the blinds? 10, 15. All right, min click. Gets the job done.
You know, I'm a fan of that. When people fold to you and then you're in the hijack or the
You're
button.
a fan when people fold?
I'm a fan
When
of
they fold
stealing
to
the
you?
blinds because normally the
Yeah.
small blind, big blinds got garbage cards. So put in a raise that A, people will fold, and B, you can get off if so you get re-raised. You know,
Yeah.
put in like you got enough chips, put those chips to use. You don't just have to have a good hand, you just have to tell a good story. Huh?
Oh, no. Is that political talk on the table? Gee, that's a big no-no. That's a big no-no.
Raise your hand if you
said
think
raise
you'll
your
be
hand
here
for,
20
you know,
minutes from now. Let's go with that one. There we go.
No, but he's a chip leader.
He's one of them.
He got political talk on a poker table. That's a big no-no for me. And
Just
no,
like
no
religion?
politics and no religion.
Yeah,
That's
the only two.
I've actually, like, as a dealer, I've shut that stuff down.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, can we not do politics or religion on the table? And they were actually arguing religion, and they stopped when I said something. So, like, why would you even?
Alrighty then. Fair enough. You know, listen, if you need 8 more people there for your platform, you might as well use the final table.
Shot.
I could turn down the mic, but I'm not going to. Hey, guys, it's a G-rated movie.
Kind of want to hear what he's saying, but I don't agree with politics on a poker table.
Ace 5.
Well, it's a limp pot, so Jeremy thinks his ace is good here,
Sure does.
and he doesn't have a lot of chips behind. So
And one person's talking politics, so he
and-
shouldn't be in the
and
hand.
he's also got a lot of chips.
He does. It makes the call. String
All
call.
right, maybe the
Heads up. And he
maybe
wishes
a
him luck.
poker play will stop the political talk.
Yeah. Do you ever wish someone luck when you're in the hand with them? I never wish them
Almost
luck.
never.
Me, 100% never. Because
I mean,
I'm
I
afraid
think-
they're gonna get lucky on me.
I'll be on. I
Yeah.
think if they were like a short stack, like super short, and I was like calling their all in or something, I was like, yeah, good
I
luck.
never
bud.
wish him luck.
No, you know.
Because you're not
He's
sincere. You're not
never.
sincere about it.
I was gonna say,
good
LJ,
luck, and then
never.
he's gonna snap him off with Ace Jack here. Liar.
Oh.
Just for that vote of Kamala.
Just
I'm
for
kidding.
that
I'm kidding.
105.
Playing with you.
Jeremy.
Yeah, you did your
All
best.
right, Jeremy is our first knockout.
First casualty award.
At the final table, he will take home $331.
Whee!
Oh, buddy.
Nice little profit, hopefully.
Potentially, if you're not in for 2 or 3 bullets.
3 bullets. You know.
I guess you made $100 if you're in for 2 bullets. No, not even $100. Is that $70?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Dead button. Get him, Monty. There are your payouts, folks. First place, $3,669. I like that number. Second place,
669 is a very interesting number.
669. 2267 for second place. No one really wants ninth place, but there it is, $331.
Well, luckily nobody here is going to get 9th place.
No one left.
There's a pay jump to
Correct.
415. Every place at this point is a pay jump.
Followed by the
But think about the difference between 8th place and 1st place.
A
man.
big
Talking about
jump.
$3,200 difference.
yeah, big difference.
Talking about 30 buy-ins.
He blinds at 10K, 15K.
To look like I belong.
Let me tell you, it's really tough, to make the money. It's almost twice as tough to make the final table. Hey, look at all these people. Congratulations, everybody, making the final table. Not an easy task, even with the 131 players. It's always difficult to do. You got to run good, survive your good hands, suck out every once in a while, win your flips. A lot of procedures to make it to the final table. And Robert with jacks.
Speaking of final table, this is a limped pot. Over to Robert on the small. He's got pocket jacks. The jiggities. The Jazels.
Looks like he raised to 80,000. That's a large raise.
Well, it's because of the limp, I think.
Yeah, 10K,
Let's think about
15K.
it. Well, if either 3, 4, 5
Right.
the pot size bet.
Yeah, okay.
3x, 4x, 5x plus the yeah. Because I'm thinking PLO math, and
That's
it'd be 75. So he bet 80 into 75. I mean, that's reasonable.
yeah. Monty with the queen 10
Monty's got a
suited.
pretty hand. He might even want to. He's looking him
Let's
up. like
dabble,
that.
baby.
Remember
Let's
that-
do
what's-
it.
So far, the percentage of Monty cutting out chips and calling has been 100%.
Good read, sir.
So
Good read there.
we're keeping it 100%. Let's go.
go.
That invites Steven to the hand, but
You
I think
think when
he's- I
Monty
think he's done
watches
with it
this
because
later
only
on,
gonna-
he's going to change his strategy?
No,
'cause of
absolutely not. Monty, don't ever change, bro. You're the best.
It'd be fair if we said, let's go Monty now with Robert in the hand. We're supposed to be biased, right?
That would be biased.
10 in the
Here's
window.
a problem flop for Monty.
Oh,
no. This is a problem.
You got overpair and you flop
It's a
top
problem,
pair.
man.
It is a problem because, you know, Monty doesn't like to fold any top
Monty
pairs.
has top pair. And
He's
a
got
bigger
outs.
stack. There's 190K in the pot.
One
and
diamond.
100% chance that Robert rips it all in.
No.
He's going to bet half pot then?
And
I mean, if he bets half pot, it's 2/3 of your money.
Yeah.
What do you bet into a 190K pot when you have 150K?
That's a
Here's
good
the
question.
That's the question.
Oh.
You could
He's
down
gonna
bet
do
to
that one.
60.
Yeah.
What? Down bet to 60.
All in for in a snap call. It was all in snap call.
Wow.
Monty thinks he has the best hand.
Wow.
Diamond, diamond, baby. One diamond on the turn. Give me a heart palpitation.
We at least want to sweat, right? We want
Yeah.
to sweat on the turn. Elgin's going to do it nice and slow. Come on, Elgin.
Diamond, 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 diamond.
Good job, Elgin. Oh, that was close. Oh, I thought that
man.
was. It wasn't a. Wow.
Ah.
No sweat. No sweat. That's
All
a.
right.
So that's a big hit to money stack, but he still has 225.
Huge double O for Robert.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Robert, who about what hour and a half ago had 70K.
Yep.
He's now
Remember that?
second in chips. Yep.
Third in
Third
chips.
in chips. Wow.
Yeah, G's got 815K. You remember he
Wow.
wished that guy all luck
He
and
had
took his.
660
Yeah.
when he did that. Yeah, it was Jeremy.
So good luck
Poor
when take all
Jeremy.
your chips.
So if you wish somebody good luck in the hand, do you think they're going to win against you? I think the likeliness goes up when it's you.
That's why I don't wish people good luck. 'Cause
Because then you blame yourself?
I
What?
do. I feel like I'm like, I wish them good luck and they got there. And I'm like, okay, it's my own fault.
Again, I think I've only ever done that when it's like a super short stack.
Each his own.
Who's yelling? Are they yelling at us? I
No.
never heard anybody yelling for us anyways.
Yeah.
Man. So here we go. Steve, Danny, and Ian are all in a bit of a danger zone, under 10 bigs.
Yeah, Monty took the hit. He's still got 225K. He's still doing
fourth in
fine.
chips, yeah.
We've seen him bounce
But
back.
then again, it's not super deep being 15K.
It isn't.
15 bigs is kind of
You're-
like
you're
average.
Right. It's
So the
right
stacks
around
are not
average.
that deep.
You need some
There's
help.
only the top 2 or 3 stacks that are very deep.
Yep.
I live on OxyContin and Red Bull.
Wow.
Good job, G.
Danny with ace 10.
That's a raise? She's gonna
No,
flat.
she's
oh,
a limper.
She's
a limper.
She flats a lot.
That's it. Well, if she watches this, let me give her a point of advice. Raise.
Yeah.
There's a raise button. Robert on the button with ace 10
So
suited.
now the hand gets harder
He's going
to
to put a
play.
raise in.
The hand's going to be harder to play for Danny. I mean,
Well,
he's going to look at her stack.
yeah, he does that. He does that well. He might put her all in.
Get this man some binoculars.
The stare down. So silly.
No, I think he's looking at the stack, not her.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Seafeld from Facebook. Look at that. Hey, Brian. Who's Brian? Brian's not here right now. Leave a message, actually.
And you
Brian
said no one
is
watches
not
from Facebook.
here.
There you go. Proven
We
wrong
found
from the chat.
one. Well, when I checked in, there was nobody there. So what did he do?
He just flatty, right?
No,
40
Robert raised
raised
to
to
45. He
45K.
3x to 45,
Okay.
which is actually half of Danny's stack.
And
pretty
G's
much.
in the big blind.
G's in a big blind with nothing. With a spare tire.
No, he's got the Robbie
What's
hand.
the jack for?
Jack 4.
The Robbie Lou.
The Robbie.
Robbie Lou who? Does she flat half of her stack here?
Of course.
Oh, no.
We know her style.
Oh, no.
But here's the thing. It's the same hand. The first person to bet usually wins, right? The same hand.
Yeah, but if Danny doesn't improve, she doesn't bet.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And if she does improve, then they have the same
Oh,
hands.
no.
Yeah.
It's all in. It's an all-in call here.
When she
It's-
checks.
Oh,
wow.
check.
They're both trapping.
Again?
Are they both
We-
trapping?
Remember we saw that last time when she
How
had
about Jack
queens.
4? How about the Jack 4?
Ah, I told you the Robbie. What a
about the
sick
Jack
beat,
4?
man.
Wait, she checks again. And he looking again. Get this man some binoculars.
She's never folding. We
I
know.
mean, she's going, what is that?
Yeah, like what are you taking your time for? I'm never folding.
He min clicks. That's actually funny. And I bet you she just flats.
Of course. She's a little mad at the flat call, but she made it. 10 would be fun card. Queen might stop the action.
Does he just bet the rest of it?
It'd be a good play. I don't know if she would fold though, but it would be a good play. She's got 50K behind. It's a 160K pot.
Risk. You know how she plays. I mean, yeah.
Oh, then yeah. Elgin with the little dramatics there. He's a fun dealer, to be honest.
Yeah, Elgin's fun. He's fun on table games. Have you ever seen him deal table games? He is fun. Wow, is she going to find a fold? Oh, my God. Danny, don't do it. Oh.
To be the credit here is that it's the fact that even though it looks like a chop pot,
no, but I think she hasn't thought this far ahead. Like
right, she
how
calls
can you
that.
fold? Yeah, how can you fold?
We know, we kind of knew that. It's the same hand. Chop chop. All right. Woo!
Wow.
Oops! There goes another one.
Oh.
One of those things that you kind of like, you overthink sometimes. If she would have folded there, just one of those situations. He's out of position, and it kind of worked out that way. But, you know, don't get yourself into like hands caught like this.
I think you're just overthinking it.
Mike is like, you should have snap called. I don't know what took so long. What the hell?
That's exactly what he just said.
Not everyone has the same poker math. You know, I mean, a lot of people play differently. That's the fun part about poker. Not everyone's on the same page. Everyone does their own thing, and that's sometimes frustrating, but also times, you know, rewarding. That's why at the stream I try to bring a little bit of information and stuff that, you know, I've seen work and not work. And
just kidding.
Yeah, it's a boring thing.
You keep it light and informative.
I try to, you know. I mean,
I'm more sarcastic and
informative.
I like to think I am. Anyways, I try to be.
You can always pick up something, though. Like this game, they tell you, you know, it's a day to learn and a lifetime to master. It's one of those true things.
Gary limps under the gun with ace queen. I wonder if he's limping with the intent to do something crazy, or if he just.
I think he doesn't like the hand so much. Yeah,
it's in a position.
Right.
Now Ian is short with an ace. Gee, say, why are you looking at my chips? Ian said, I've been looking at your chips ever since you got here.
I'm afraid of your chips. Afraid of the chip stack size, not really the chips themselves.
Yeah, it's just right now. I think he said he's been eyeing them chips ever since he sat down.
He didn't go all in.
He puts he put in like 40K, which is 40% of the chips.
40% of his chips, 100K. Oh, you can do math. Look at you, my friend. How smart.
I mean, I had to use all my fingers and toes, but Monty's got a pair.
Hell yeah.
Wow, I forgot that Gary limped under the gun. This could get sticky. Actually, if Monty shoves for protection to go isolate whatever.
I think that's what Monty's thinking about right now. What kind of hands are the other players have?
Because it's like half a Gary stack.
He's all in. Is it all in or just flat?
Might just flat.
I don't like the flat call.
The flat call opens the floodgates.
Yeah, there's Monty. He puts in a raise. I like that play so much better.
Monty.
Thank you, Monty. Thank you.
So I think he took 100K, put it to the side, and threw out the rest of it.
Close.
He has 215. He has 215.
Yeah.
He bet 115. Yeah. I like it. All right.
Me too.
But now, if you're Gary, you put yourself in a precarious position here because you could have the best hand, but you have no idea if you have the best hand at this point. And because you didn't raise, oh my God, is he gonna just flat?
I think he just flats calls.
He might just flat.
He knows Ian has to call all of his chips. So
and he knows that he can see the flop for 115.
Right.
So
that's
exactly what he's doing.
So.
But that looks super strong too.
Wow, Ian lets it go.
Good fold.
Good, but bad.
That's a really good. Well,
you get 60K behind. You get 200K in the pot. What are you talking about? Good.
He left himself with 4 bigs, but he had 3 outs, bro.
Bro.
I'm saying, when a raise and a re-raise,
we know that because we see the cards.
A 3-bet and a call in front of you.
I don't like it. That's why you don't do that.
I gotta agree. I mean, I think I would have all in or fold the ace 10. I might have been all in.
King 4 tray. Now he feels like he's made a great fold.
Look at this. Gary's gonna put the rest of Monty's chips in.
You bet 100K?
Yeah.
Monty, what are you going to do, my friend?
Ugh.
Are you afraid of the king?
That's the 1-over card is such a sticky spot.
It'd be such a great call, though.
It would be.
It'd be a monstrous
Can it
call.
hold if he calls?
It's 15 minutes
okay,
ago.
so what are the odds he calls here, though?
It's too big of a pot. I think he calls. Takes
He's
his
got
place.
100K
Gets
into
his
a
money.
300 plus
Yeah.
his double. Yeah, he's
You
getting
don't
4
wanna
to
play.
1.
Get your money.
He's getting 4 to 1. And he doesn't know that he's a 4 to 1 favorite. That's crazy.
It's on top of him. We don't
But
even
even
know.
if even if you were,
We can ask Elgin for the
you
spoiler
can't
alert.
know that you're 4 to 1.
Elgin just walks by. No, you don't know that. When you see the king, you obviously put the person on ace, king, king, queen.
I
or
mean,
some
like I said, his
garbage.
limp under the gun.
He
looks
folds.
So
I
strong.
can't believe it. Ah!
Gary's limp under the gun and then call a 3-bet. It looks so
Jeez.
strong.
What a play. What a
That's
play.
what I'm saying. Gary's limp under the gun looks
What a
super
play.
strong, and then he just flats the 3-bet. Good.
That's
actually
a
good
courageous
from
play.
Gary. It's
Yeah, because
courageous.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, the guy only has 100K before. As long as he doesn't have a king, he doesn't call you, right? So it's a smart play.
Yeah.
It's a skilled play.
I mean, it's also Gary has the chips to do that play. He's not he's not
Correct.
making he's not doing it for
His
his
tournament's life
and
was
he's in
on
fact
risk.
applying pressure to the person who its tournament's life is on stake, which was Monty there.
We always say it's like entertainment, right? But that was educational a little bit right there.
That was a little
'cause
educational.
Right, 'cause we
That
can
was
see
definitely an unorthodox play. I liked it.
It worked out.
It worked out. It would have been such a sick. It would have been sick if Monty called and like an ace spiked on the river.
Oh,
like I've seen,
man,
I've
it's
seen those happen
nasty
before.
too,
Yeah, that's
right?
brutal.
The
But I've
question-
seen those. Monty avoided the suck out if it did happen, or
He hit 8. Yeah, listen, but that's another thing about when you run good, you just play differently, and your confidence is high, and you just go for it. You're like, I know the 8's coming, and the 8 comes. It's just like,
I
it's so
know the
weird.
eight's coming.
Yeah, so.
Man, Ian made a heck of a fold, honestly.
And I think when Monty looks over and he sees that Ian has like less than 100K, and Danny's got like 100K, so he's still in the mix, right?
I think if Ian went all in,
Right.
Monty might have reshoved all in, and that might have got Gary to fold.
Yeah,
it
I
might
agree
have been a
with you.
completely
Whole
different story.
Yeah, a whole different ball game. But the stop and go works there. So instead of
Yeah.
the ace
The
queen
stop
going,
and go, but
stop
it
and
wasn't a
go.
good flop. Usually a stop and go is like you have a hand that you want to move with
Right.
pre-flop, but you're looking for a good flop. It was a deviated stop and go for
Right.
sure, but Gary's got a bag of tricks up his sleeve.
Because if Gary would have went all in pre-flop, Monty calls right with the 8s, and then he
I think the
highly
likeliness
likely,
would go
right?
up. Yeah,
So, right. So that's if people don't know what a stop and go is. Instead of going all in pre-flop,
when
wait
you have
to
a
see the-
hand
right,
worth
yeah,
going
correct.
all in pre-flop, instead of going all in pre-flop, you wait to see a good flop or a flop that you like, and then you
and
make a
someone
move
can
then.
fold the hand, right?
Right.
All right, Monty's in all this time.
Monty has
65 suited connectors.
Steve has a pair of 8s, and it's for
Ooh.
pretty much all of his chips.
Ooh, Stevie.
This would be bad.
Yeah, he
for
calls.
Monty.
Yeah, he makes the call.
I like how
Nice.
Steve called and he got like 10K behind. He just called.
Nice and slow, though. He's like, no quick moves here. Just
Slow and steady wins the
nice
race.
and slow. Monty's going to see the 2 over
Monty's
cards.
going to need some help here. He's going to need a sweaty flop for him.
Yeah. Yep.
You're going to need a sweaty flop.
He still can do it. Oh, 8 of clubs is one of the cards that he needs, though. Son
It's
of
possible.
Son of a
Unless it comes 3-4.
3-4.
3-4 flop could help 2 clubs. 3-4
Yeah.
flop. Elgin, don't tell us what happens.
Elgin with the pause and the mic. Go
I
ahead,
appreciate
Elgin.
when you appreciate when you go slow and let us have time to talk about the hand. That is not a good flop.
9-4
That is
king.
not a good flop. He's
6
got some
is a
help on the
pair.
turn. He now
6
has
is
5
a
outs.
pair.
Nope,
Nah,
he's
king's
out
a
here.
pair.
Poor
All right.
Monty. All right,
All right,
Monty, man,
Monty.
we'll see you next week. I know he'll be playing this one next week.
Yeah, well, no, next week we have the Moneymaker Tour. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of
Never
those.
mind. He probably will be in the field next week, but I'm talking about I always see him on these Fridays.
Fridays, yeah, he's
morning
an
tournaments.
avid Friday player. That's one of the things.
Good job, Monty. Monty's going, what is that, 8th place.
Yep.
8th place is a slight money jump from 9 with 415. Next money jump after that gets up to 500 plus.
So you think when Monty probably watches this later on and reviews it, he's
I
like,
can't wait to talk to Monty about the 9-6 hand. I can't wait. Next time I
Right.
see him, we're talking about the 9-6 hand for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I think that the chance for Monty to make a comeback was the pocket 8s. Unfortunately, he just got himself in a bad spot.
yeah,
It's hard to
listen,
call there.
100%
It's really hard to call
of
there.
100% of the time when you're facing someone bets into a king, they got the king. Like you don't want to
Not
just
100%
dump
of the time, but most of
That's
the
what
time.
I'm saying, right.
Majority of the time.
But-
More than 50% of the time, you're going to be facing.
more than 50% of the time.
It's
is
just
that when
so
you-
interesting
yeah.
how Gary played it. Like, it's really hard to put Gary on a hand the way he played it.
Yeah, he played it well.
His limp under the gun looks super strong, or it looks like King Queen suited. Like
Sure.
it looks like
Why not?
or Ace King. I mean, I guess some people would just limp under the gun and call a big raise of Ace King. I mean,
Ian's on here.
Ian
this
has
spot.
an ace and he's all in. He's
Yep.
short. He's got 4 bigs.
See, the interesting part is that we can make jokes and comments because we see the whole cards, but when you're not playing the whole cards, you just have to assume.
It's a guessing game.
Yeah, you gotta
and
assume.
It's tough. It's tough to be correct all the time. A lot of the time,
You
no, I mean, a
think?
lot of times you're making educated guesses. You're making analytical guesses, but it is a guess nonetheless.
Right, because
I mean, sometimes it feels good when you're like, "Oh, I put you on this hand," and he had that.
well,
hand.
Gary's posture and his tells were that he was super strong, though. He bet out the 100K confidently, and he didn't look nervous or worried. So you're like, oh my god, he's got to have a
If I'm Monty,
overpair.
it'd be hard to put him on a hand.
Yeah,
it'd
I'd
be hard to put
probably
him on
make
an
that
ace
fold,
high
too.
type of hand.
Yeah,
Or what a good hand for the stop and go, that right there, aces.
true.
Like if Gary just limped out of the gun, called a big with aces, and then just pretty much on any flop,
Opens, yeah.
King 3 deuce,
You
that's a
would
perfect
assume
flop
that.
to-
I agree.
aces that's a play that I would have made probably with aces,
Right.
and that's a perfect stop and go.
Although aces probably gets it in pre-flop, though, when someone raises you.
No, if you were trying to get tricky or clever or whatever,
Yeah,
and
but
you have
you
a
don't
big
need
stack,
to. If Monty goes 115 with 100K behind, you're raising.
yeah,
in that
that's
situation.
true. That's a perfect situation
Yeah.
to get max-
100K.
Yeah, to get all the
All right, here we go. Ace deuce versus fives on the 10, 10, 8 on the 9 turn.
It could be a 9 or an 8 or an ace.
Chop ball,
No.
6 on the river. Ian, fantastic job.
Yeah, Ian's out
Listen.
in 7th.
Yeah, he outlasted Monty, who had
Yeah.
more chips than him most of the time.
Yeah.
So
And
somebody's
just like
got
that,
some
Steve has chips.
food. Someone's
Steph, you
about,
got more food?
more
Where's our
food,
What do we
Steph?
get, Steph?
someone's about to eat something.
What did I say? Ian, 7th place. Yeah, 528. So now we're up. Pay jump is up to 600 plus, almost 7. And then there were 6.
6-handed.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Robert's not gonna chop. What do you think?
Because he didn't put the money in the money
Yeah.
bubble. All
Yep.
right, yeah.
Yep.
It's possible. I don't know. There's
gonna
no
go ahead and
trophy
make
for
an
this
assumption.
tournament. The blinds have gone up, though.
Ooh,
Blinds are at
10,
10K, 20K.
So now everybody had what would I say? The average was like 15 bigs, probably less now.
Yeah. Anyone under 200K is in
Oh
the
yeah,
red
we already
zone.
know there's 2.6 mil in the pot.
Danny with
So-
75K, holding on. She moved up 2 spots, though, for her folds, though. I give her credit. She looks down at
Hanging
small
around.
blind, 10-4.
Hanging around.
10-4? Just a call?
Is Timo gonna do? No, Timo's gonna. Let's play a pot.
Well,
Timo
he's got 5 high. He's not really happy.
Well, he's gone cold, but he's making. He's a move maker, but he has gone cold.
All clubs on this flop. 3, King, Jack. Good flop for
Danny has a club draw.
Yeah.
I think it's a good flop to try
Check
to
and a
take down.
check.
Yeah.
Deuce
Wow.
of clubs gives Danny the check mark with a 10 high flush. She's never folding any time in this world, but she's going to be nice enough to check it down, though. Very friendly of her. Any bet wins anyways,
How
though.
about 15?
No, she shows a flush. So nice enough. Small blind, very big blind.
How about 15? You just bet 15.
How about 15 would have been nice?
You have an ace or
It would've
queen,
worked.
You got it. Yeah, 15
It would have worked,
yeah.
but
But then you
same
wouldn't
results.
have. But then I like betting that way. You don't have,
Have
to
to
show
you
your
home cards?
hand.
Yeah, I agree with you.
In that instance, anyways, I would have liked.
In
to
that
bet,
scenario,
so I
it's
didn't have to
good,
show my
yeah.
cards. Because now, if I think next time she limps, Tumo is probably going to raise.
I mean, there's only 2 cards that beat her there, the queen
I
and her ace,
understand on
right?
that
So, I mean,
turn, yeah.
but
But what I'm saying is, I think info wise,
it could be.
Tumo is now going to raise probably 100% of the
Is
time. she
Tumo that
limps.
kind of player that would.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and say yeah.
I don't know.
I think he would try to exploit weakness.
You know
We've
one
seen
thing
him.
we haven't caught him for? We haven't caught him for speeding yet.
Yet. He didn't. No, he was speeding, but he didn't get caught. Remember
Yeah.
what did he do? The Queen Jack hand was he was speeding, and then he opened like 5-4 suit or 5-3 suit or something.
5-3
like that.
hearts. Yeah.
He's definitely hasn't been caught speeding,
Right.
but he's capable.
There it is. That one now.
All right. Speaking of which, he's all in, and he's not speeding. He's got the best of it.
Yeah. Ace Jack, 170K. Gary makes it the call. King, Queen Jack.
Gary does call. He's got the
Yeah.
chips. To
Total
do it.
domination though.
And it's a domination nation.
Ace Jack versus Queen Jack. Deuce, 4-5.
Super safe
Rainbow.
flop.
2 on the turn. 4 is
That's
an
a
ace
double
killer.
for
Yeah.
Tumo.
Tumo doubles up.
So now that Tumo has more chips, he's doubled up. I think the likeliness of him attacking on Danny's limps has
More?
gone way up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If it all folds around and Danny limps, I'm gonna go ahead and just say he's probably gonna open very wide.
Interesting. Real quickly though, Tumo before the pot was getting pushed one, pushed his chair backwards. I think he thought he lost for a second.
What?
And then, yeah.
No, no shot.
All right. Some players do that. They don't even realize they
think?
won the hand.
You think because he has glasses he's blind?
No, because he misses ace and jack, so sometimes you feel like
Yeah, but he knows it up against queen
I
high.
understand that, but
Ace high
sometimes
versus queen high.
you feel like you lose sometimes because you didn't catch what you needed to catch.
Or maybe he had to see, he got to use his phone.
Oh,
or
the
he
phone.
had to
That's
go to
what
the
it was.
bathroom.
It was the phone. He
Somebody
wanted to
was
get his
calling.
chips first.
He was calling. Somebody was calling. His phone was vibrating.
That's what
he was
it
about
was.
to get up and
I knew I saw something.
Wow, Steve went from like 100K to 440K.
Is GR still a chip leader at 800K? I think so,
I
right?
think so, yeah. I think he's a commanding chip leader. He hasn't really played a hand since then.
No,
Oh, he's got 735, but he's still a chip leader. Steve with 440 and Robert with 460. I mean, they're not too far behind. And Gary has 450 or 500, something like that.
Robert looks back at the clock and then goes all in.
You think we lose it? He was looking for payouts, maybe?
Something. A little,
Seeing what time it
diversion
was?
tactic or something. I don't know. He's just like,
Checking the time.
Yeah. He's been around. He could tell some of his.
I just realized it's folded around. That's a monster shove.
Yeah, he's gonna show the 1/8.
I guess he just doesn't want to play the hand.
We all know that the second card's a rag when anything shows.
Yeah.
When everyone-
I don't know.
When everyone's so they're all in and they show 1/8, I know the second card's always a rag. It's like
I
it's
feel
a
like if I
5,
make
7.
if I make a big play like a big shove like that, and the big blind just has ace king.
Oh, if you do it, you're funny. Those are the odds, right? Yeah. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this stream. It's free with your Amazon Prime and on YouTube. Just subscribe. It's
We
one
appreciate
click
you
away.
just hanging out or chatting. We appreciate everybody.
Yeah. You don't have to chat. You don't even have to watch. You don't have to listen. Just turn it on.
Turn it on. Leave it on.
Just leave it on.
Set it and forget it.
For sure.
So Gary, he doesn't open ace queen, but he opens king 9 suited.
Changes it up. Keep people guessing.
Maybe, I feel like I would open a little bit wider if somebody's missing from the table. It's just like one less player to worry about.
That is true. And you are six-handed, so. G asking the right questions. What are you limping
Oh,
with?
he limped. I thought he min clicked, but he did limp.
No, he limped for 20.
So he limped ace queen. He limped king 9.
I'm not a fan of limping. I mean, that gives you more post-flop action, but you also let in hands like queen 8 and king 8,
Did we talk about this last time? What's your handed mob look like?
200K.
Nice.
Not bad.
All right, I have a gold then. I got to beat that.
Okay. How much do you have?
Like 30. Shut your face. Shut your face.
I was going to say mine's not too impressive.
Well,
it's
when was your last big hit?
a long time ago.
There you go.
In a
bud.
galaxy far, far away.
I mean, I really only have one big hit, and it was like 2 years ago.
My last win on Hendon Mobs 2013. First place.
10 years
2013.
ago?
You know how long that is?
That's a while.
Too long.
That's a while.
Yeah, I got to get back into tournaments. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
So there was the World Series. My biggest cash is for 60K. First place was 550,000.
That's nice.
Yeah. If I was 5 spots away from it, but if I had won that hand, that one tournament, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Ooh, there's a queen on the turn. Yellow, people. King 8 versus queen 8. Queen on the turn.
Wonder why mine says Hollandale.
Why? That is
Because
strange.
a long time ago, I lived in Holland. A long time ago.
Yeah, it hasn't been updated.
I don't
Yeah.
even know. I don't know.
I don't know.
At least Hard Rock has my name correct.
So
My
two
city-
pair,
my city correct.
good enough for Steve for all in, and this
Ooh.
is the whole thing about limping in. Steve probably wouldn't be in this hand if there was a raise pre-flop. Probably, I'm not saying 100%.
Well, Steve has 2 pair. Steve is comfortably shoving all in. Yeah.
Of course,
G
we know
can't really
that, but I'm
call
saying, like,
at this point.
He limps in to see a flop to action. He gets 1 pair, gets lucky on 2 pair. Queen 8 shouldn't be
Oh,
in
you
the hand.
think G? Well, but then again, G being in you don't really want to build a big pot against a big stack, do you? And he's on your left and he has position.
I don't know. I mean,
That's how I think maybe
what?
there's
Why
some.
not? I'm not
well,
afraid of the big stack.
All right.
That's when you get a bank.
I guess
when you
you're
go
not
get
afraid of the big stack.
No, I'm
you're
not
not
afraid
afraid of the boogeyman.
I am not. I am not. I don't sleep with a nightlight.
I mean, I just think it's something I would consider.
I guess
would probably
so.
just make a
I
little
guess so.
opener,
I'm
3x
just
open, that
saying
way
I'm
you
not
don't
a fan of it. I guess maybe I've done it. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just right. Easy to say, different to do. It's funny though because on Facebook, like when you chime in, it gives you my whole name. Like it's so
Oh
weird.
yeah, just like Jeffrey here,
Right.
because Facebook is first name, and very few people. I see very few people that are like G Money 420. You know what I mean? Like,
Mine says Dania Beach. I haven't lived in Dania for years.
yeah, I feel like Hendon Mob is like
yeah.
way in the past. Maybe I don't know.
We still don't have a photograph. We're nameless.
Well,
We're nameless.
well.
200K. Damn it.
Oh well. So it's been a while since he put some numbers up, but
Well, you know what?
so I had a buddy of mine that me and him were like very close.
Yeah.
And I think he just hit something like a couple weeks ago. So like now I got to get him back.
Oh, I
and,
love
like,
it.
Come
That's
back.
great.
Yeah.
It's good to have little friendly competitions like
Yeah.
that.
I think he surpassed me. He's in the 40 range now. I'm like, no, I need to be. I need to get up. I want to try and get past the 50 mark.
Sweet. You could do it. Deuce, king on the flop. Gary has 9-8, and Robert has ace-9. Gary
Is
checks.
this, oh, it's not blind for spine. It was Robert open and
In the cutoff, yeah.
Gary defense.
See, Robert's good, well enough to know that he doesn't have a king. 25K.
Well, he's going to bet and find out if he has a king. I like this raise. I like this raise. Remember last time?
I remember Gary's
Last
not
time Robert did
afraid.
this, yeah. Gary didn't see, but last time Robert did, it was Michael in the same seat who did the same thing.
Right.
And it worked. And it worked.
And it
again.
worked
Good
this-
job,
yeah.
Gary. You know what? I like Gary's playbook.
Gary's playing really good.
I like Gary's playbook.
Yeah,
I
he
respect
stole
this man's.
Monty's hand with the eights versus ace queen. Yeah, let out there. So he's
Very-
playing on different levels, folks.
Very interesting.
Yeah. And people think you need cards to win tournaments.
We just saw 9 high win.
You think you need cards?
I think timing and
Timing's 100%.
timing is huge.
Oh, God.
And, analyzing the situation.
Jeez.
I think it's very. I think Gary knows that it's pretty unlikely that, like we said before, that for him to just bet a king there, like
Right.
there's like not a 0% chance, but like very small,
Very small.
very small
Of
percent
course.
chance that he
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
has a
we know
king
that, right.
when he raises pre and he bets.
Right. That's why they talk about like ranges. What are the possibilities of who has what? So people don't understand the logic behind that. Is that if you put someone on a range, their probability of having those two cards go up or down depending on the situation and position. Steve Wood, King 7 on the button, raises and takes down the blinds. Remember, folks, we're 6-handed now, so the blinds come around a lot quicker. And if you're not making moves, you're getting blinded out.
And what are the blinds now? 45K in blinds.
Woo!
45K in 6 hands is it's a lot of chips.
No, it's 10K, 20K now, right? So
Oh, it's 50K. I thought it was
yeah,
10.
I know 10, 15. We went up already. 10,
So we're at 20 plus 10 is 50K.
50K.
For 6 hands.
Yeah,
It's a lot of movement. Especially
right?
If you're short, bro, that hurts, man. Like right now, Danny's in the danger zone.
Oh yeah, she just paid her blind, so she could fold this one, wait a couple more hands to get it in. But sooner or later, you have to pick 2 cards that you like and hope for the best results. G with 10-9, raised it up to 45K.
I like it.
Sure, it'll get through. Oh, maybe not.
Well,
King Jack with on the
it's
dealer button. He makes
Not
the call.
necessarily going to get through, but if nobody has a hand, it should work.
Yeah, I thought that's what I was about to say, but
Gary has a hand.
Gary has a hand to play.
Ooh, Tumo has chips.
Kennel Club hand. Do you play it? Do you play it? Do you play it? Someone buzz him on his phone. All in.
He hasn't folded
Gotta go.
yet. He's thinking about it. He might defend. Yeah. Looks like
Gotta
this
go.
would be a sick 3-bet actually. Oh, this would be a sick 3-bet.
Call that squeeze play.
Yeah. Come on.
A well-timed squeeze play.
Oh, he was thinking about it. Oh, it would have been
beautiful.
such a good. It would have been a well-timed squeeze. But
Yeah.
he decided not to squeeze.
Well, because, again, G has too many chips to not defend, so and it's a good flop for
He'd
Gary.
be doing it into 2 big stacks.
Right,
so, which
right,
is
right,
why
right.
it's not a bad fold.
So
It's
a
probably a
gut-
good
a gutter
fold
ball
to
for
just
G
Stay out the way.
checks. If Gary makes 2 pair, that would be brutal.
Gutter ball for G, but Gary's got top pair, so
Yeah.
I mean he's
55
gonna
in position.
He's got to bet this.
I agree. Sometimes poker's so simple, it goes basically the way it's supposed to go. Bet fold, down to the next hand. G's thinking, does he have pot outs here to catch that 1-outer? I know it says 3 outs, but it's always feel like a 1
Well,
out.
you kind of don't want to hit the jack of diamonds,
Right.
so it's kind of a 3.
Yeah,
It is a
yeah.
3-outer, but We
Right.
don't know
We
that,
don't exactly that. And
that
he's got
Gary has one in his hand.
correct, and you have no diamonds to block.
It actually
the
would have
hand.
been a good card to get paid on, but it's just we don't call for 2 outs. you know.
Right. Man, is there a tournament I can jump into tonight? Jeez.
Probably.
7 o'clock, folks.
You're not going to get out in time.
No, I
don't
know, I know.
think. I think Hard Rock you can get until 10. I think. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, but you're gonna be super short if you do that. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna like buy. You're gonna have like 15K chips.
I'm
and
jumping in
blind to,
Saturday.
Like 500,000. Yeah. Wait.
Saturdays.
Are you off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it tomorrow. You'd be much better off.
Uh-huh.
I think there's no night flight, so you might want to double check.
There is 7. It's a different flight. It's a different tournament.
You're not-
Harris.
Oh, never mind. I thought about Hard Rock getting the
Nah, I don't want to play. Why play for 150 when I can play for 200?
because it's a softer field. Because everybody else is trying to win a ring, bro.
Yeah.
It's a softer field.
You're right.
Yeah, all the sharks are trying to win rings, bro.
Yeah. Overrated.
And that's why I chose the softer fields.
Everyone's playing decent. Table talk has dropped to 0. Nobody's talking about anything.
Oh yeah,
anymore.
that's true. Well, good news is there's no politics being
Right.
talked about,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's a plus. Everybody's locked in.
Oh, he's supposed to
Everybody's
5
locked
clubs.
in, maximum focus.
They all won first place. And the trophy. Look at Gary, Jack Deuce playing
Very
poker, folks.
Flatted late position. Flatted into the position is crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, it was a hiccup / burp.
Robert checks. What you do with G checks with 10-7.
Actually, I like 10-7 suited.
Yeah, not
And-
good enough
and
to raise
no,
though.
No, not for the raise.
It's a good
just
flop,
for
though.
checking the big blind.
Deuce tray with 2 clubs.
Pretty good flop for Gary. Snap
Yeah.
check. Good snap check. Club on the turn.
Is that a club or a spade? It is a club.
I
Yep.
think it's 2 clubs.
I think you're right. It checks again.
It's time to bet. It's time to bet and hope that G has something. Although we know. Wait, he
We
might
do.
call with a
Gary
club draw.
has-
He might have a club draw.
Yeah,
Gary has a deuce.
He flopped. Yeah, trips.
But he checked the flop in order to let G catch something, and I think he folded. I don't think he had a flush draw.
Oh man.
Would he min click or he bet 40? He showed a deuce.
Yeah, Gary shows the winning
Showed the
hand.
deuce.
Showed him he had
So
quads.
he basically just let everybody know that he limped with a deuce in his hand. I feel like most people are gonna assume like ace of deuce suited. But everybody now knows it's jack deuce suited. Is
right.
interesting.
Crazy. It's great when you limp in with a garbage hand and hit a great flop. It is a
It's hard to
garbage
get-
hand.
it's
I'm
hard
not
to get
calling
paid.
it. I'm not.
This is hard to get paid.
Yeah. I'm not
You
playing it.
have all the cards.
That's when poker goes your way. You have jack deuce, deuce on the flop. Game is easy. You're the chip leader. Everything's going
Danny
your way.
has. Please don't call. Just go all in, Danny.
She
Go
has
all in.
80K, 10K, 20K, 20K.
There you go. Danny.
There
Good
we go.
job.
That's
job.
a good play.
Good job.
Deal through the all-in button.
Yeah.
Tumo wants to know how much is that? How much is that? We don't even know what his cards are yet.
Yeah. What's Timo got?
He's interested though.
Oh,
No.
he did the old ask before looking.
I guess you're right. Playing a little tighter than he was earlier. You know, he was mixing it up, and now he's just waiting for good.
Maybe
Being
trying for
patient.
the, maybe trying for the win
Maybe
at this point,
it would be nice.
or maybe because he knows all his friends are watching.
It's a good.
The squad, the
That's
whole,
true.
all the crew's watching. All
The
your
whole
boys
different.
are watching, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
let
a
'em
different
down.
ball game. Different ball game.
Wait, did
right?
G call? Oh no, G folded.
Steve
gonna,
making a call 9-8.
Steve's gonna defend, and he's
Yeah,
live.
the big
I mean,
blind.
this is a flip here.
Sure is.
Oh, 70-30 flip. 2.5 to 1 flip, pretty much. Danny's in the lead. Oh, it's Jack 8. Okay, so she got a huge lead.
Yeah, Steve said 9-8, but that's not the
Yeah,
cards he
it-
actually had though.
And she got a spade
She
draw.
got
so
flayed.
she's
Oh!
dodging 2 outs. She's dodging 2 outs, and
She
she
faded
dodges.
the outs.
She dodged a 2-outer because it couldn't have been a jack of spade.
Right.
So, oh, she had the jack of spade.
She
never
had the
mind.
spades. She was good. She was good the
Oh,
whole
sorry,
way.
It was an 8. It was an 8.
Correct.
Nice little double up for Danny. Still in the game. You ever see that when the short stack is always doubling up? They're never getting busted. You're like, oh, my God.
How about when it happens on the bubble? That's the worst. I've seen that before. Like
Yeah.
Everybody.
That's a 2-hour bubble.
The
'cause
double up
sure.
the short stack keeps doubling up.
Right.
It's like, ugh, just dragging along the bubble. On to the next.
Oh, she all in
no,
again? What?
She was just playing with her newly found
I
stack.
know, organizing her chips. And she's like, no, I got room to fold now.
Queen deuce is a fold. 10-5 is a fold. Robert might open here. Yep. Called it.
$10-7 suited. Good enough on the button. You could speculate here, 40K.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah. I think you're right. He makes the call.
Yeah. He's going to play.
He's in position, you know.
came to play.
It's a hand to play. I don't mind it too much. I think it's good. And you got another player to call once you do it 3 ways, so you got value here.
We know Gary likes Jack Deuce.
Yeah, they were good once.
So, hey,
you know,
why not?
What are the odds of hitting it twice, though? We'll see.
The same odds as hitting it last time?
No,
Yeah.
less likely.
No.
Oh, so close.
I told you.
2 trade 4.
So Gary actually takes the lead, but we're going to check to the pre-flop razor and see what he does. He's going to continue. About half pot.
Yeah, but here's the tricky part about when you call with Jack Deuce and you hit a pair, your bottom pair. Now,
Yeah.
how comfortable do you
I
feel?
kind of don't think he's going to continue. It's not exactly the flop he's looking for.
Right.
But, I mean, he was getting a good price, you know. He was getting a good price to call. I think he was getting like 5-1, bro. It was 40, 80. He was in for 20. It was another 20
you're
more
right.
to call.
You're right. You're right. I mean, he's defending the big blind.
But I don't
2 to 1
think
on the money.
I don't think he should get more money involved in this pot. To be honest, he might.
Unless
though.
he raises like he,
might.
did last
he
time.
might put him on an ace high type hand.
Man, that's
queen,
going to
queen,
blow my mind.
Jack.
Oh,
yeah,
he doesn't do
he's
it.
not pushing it. See,
Oh.
I told you, bro. That's why I like Gary's playbook.
Yeah.
I like it.
He's playing solid, right?
He is. If he flopped 2 pair, different story. If he flopped 1 pair, and it's bottom pair, you know, it's maybe if it was a jack high flop, even if he had no kicker, but at least he'd have top pair, you know, as opposed to
Right.
flopping bottom pair.
Yeah, bottom pair is
Let
the
it, you
worst.
just let it go.
Yeah.
Wait for another time. I feel like you got to look for opportunities. You get 5-1 on your money. How can you say no?
No, there's a lot of things you can do in poker. Obviously, you know, I mean, it's so creative. You get a flat call there, you know, like you said, you know, and then make a move on the turn.
Yeah, you could've.
if you felt like he had a pair and then like an ace comes on the turn, then you can rep the straight.
A check raise from Gary would
That's
have been
what I'm saying.
another interesting. No, a check raise
a
on
different
the flop,
level.
On the flop, though.
Oh,
would've been very-
on the flop
would've
could have been,
interesting
it would have
play.
been really interesting, yeah, because then was Robert too.
But then again, you're swelling the pot up to potentially like Robert. If he didn't have it last time, you kind of think maybe like the story is being like he didn't have it last time. Might he probably highly likely
Right,
had
it's
this
possible.
time?
No,
like,
no, I agree with
he's not
you.
going to make that move again without, and
Right.
so I think Gary has that in the back of his head.
True. So we have Gary 10, King 10, and
King 10
G
versus
with
King
King
Jack.
Jack.
2 big stacks, 2.
Ooh,
Gary with a club draw though.
2 clubs.
I think G checks back here. Yeah,
He
he
sure
already
did.
snapped
It's quick check back. Yeah, 8. So
This-
a 5 tray,
I was
8
gonna
8
say this might
board.
be a good time for Gary to try to take the pot away. Now maybe G thinks, all right, he's checked twice. Maybe I should do something. Yep.
50K's not enough though.
He bet like 90 or 70. Half pot.
70K.
70 is half pot.
Not enough.
So you bet half pot. I mean, you're getting 3-1 on your
Gary's-
money.
yeah,
so
Gary's trying-
Gary,
yeah.
this is a good time to call. Yeah.
2 overcards plus a flush draw. No.
How about the Brick City?
All right, so
8s with a king queen jack against the 8s with a king queen 10. Ugh. That sucked to lose, especially when you see that Gary he's going to see. Oh, I think if I went check on the river, Gary would have seen that he missed a bet.
right.
Like maybe leading on the flop would have been okay.
Yeah, so then Gary's going to show G that he missed the flush draw. That's why he was in the hand. And
Gary
G's like,
showed-
I don't care.
I don't think
But-
he was even looking.
It shows the river. Yeah, it shows the river that you thought you were bluffing, but actually you were betting with the best hand. So, how about them apples? Because remember, we see the cards, but G didn't see that he
Well, I
had only a
guess-
king high.
I mean, Gary also he got plenty of chips to make that play and just fold and be okay with it. You know,
Yeah.
maybe he would have liked to get there, and you didn't have to get tricky and risk a lot.
No,
in
you
order to
shouldn't.
win.
No. There's some good plays are just good folds, you know, just like
Sometimes,
you're right. You don't get there, just go to the next one. There's other spots. You have to play in every hand.
I'll tell you what, it seems like everybody is locked in on this, man.
Focused, right?
Locked in. Everybody's quiet. You can hear a pin drop outside.
And Robert keeps looking back at the clock. He's got somewhere to go. He keeps looking at the clock.
I think he needs to know when the next blind's
It's
jump.
possible. You're right. Now, one person has mentioned a chop, though.
Folds to Gary. He flats the button with an ace. Tumo's on the big with another ace. Unless somebody hits a pair, this could be a chopped pot. And when you're the big blind in a limp pot and a chop, it's not good because you lose half your ante.
And I still can't text on my phone. What the
You
F?
broke it? Try resetting your phone.
I did. Twitch
Is it
doesn't
the
want me to
network?
play.
Oh, it's the Twitch.
Twitch.
Maybe you're shadow banned. Let me see if I can unban you. Think you're banned?
I'm not banned. There's
I know
no
you're
way.
Probably not. There's no way you're banned. Maybe you're timed out. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Maybe
reset
that tall
again.
Josh is at home.
He's the one stopping it.
Maybe. Maybe he shadow
Together,
banned you.
they have aces. Oh, how nice.
I think there is a such thing as a shadow ban. Like they could ban you and you don't know it, and then you would just not be able to text anymore.
For which comment?
No,
Would they,
I don't-
that's,
I'm not saying it happened. I'm
Right.
pretty sure. I'm just saying that it exists.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it does exist.
I know we can kick people
We
out.
can, yeah, I think I've timed people out
Yeah.
before. Just give them a timeout. I have,
Does it tell them that they have a timeout? That
Yes.
is. Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
and it gives them a timer too. It
Nice.
tells you when you can comment again.
Make the snark comics. Where's my friend Alec?
He's probably on the table. Either that
He
or
has
went-
to be,
Maybe
right?
he went home.
At least he chimes in, though. You know what? So I was trying to get at the meeting that if people would just do it on the breaks, just put the phone on, it would help us, but then nobody cares.
At the meeting, Diana was live streaming it. The meeting.
No, but I brought it up that people don't watch the stream as
Oh.
much.
Oh.
I think you just
Oh, for this.
right. Like I'm
Oh.
saying, like you know how many times we're
Yeah.
on that people
Sure.
can pocket watch. They can put it on deal. They don't have to watch. You don't have to put it with volume.
Pocket watch.
You never heard of that?
deal?
It's a thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like sometimes on the stream when I wake up and like yesterday I was watching, I'll click on, I'll make a couple comments, but then I'll leave the phone on because I'm not using it and do what I got to do. So you have to
Oh,
be.
you mean to get views?
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. I guess.
It helps. It helps the algorithm of getting our channel up there. You don't think so?
Does it though? Does it though? We've had the same viewers for the past
I
few
love my viewers. I'll tell you what Nancy does really well, though. When you chime in, Nancy gives you props. Nancy, she's one of the best at it. Like when Jeffrey said something, you know, I didn't go, "Hey, Jeffrey! God, I love you, Jeffrey. Thanks for saying hi." What? Oh,
Nothing.
nada. What were those phones that had walkie-talkies on them?
Nextel. I had one. I loved it. Yeah. I had. Yeah. Oh, Tumo shoves button. Everybody folds. You got an ace. Bro, your text is that big, and you think you're not an old person, bro?
Let me
Stop
let me
it.
let me
Oh my
let me,
god.
No,
Your
listen.
text is
no,
half your
listen,
phone.
listen. See how this is right here? This is the font size.
Yeah.
On my I can't switch it down. I don't want it that big. I didn't do this. I don't know how it's like that.
Let me see real quick.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that in different phone. Look what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, that's what happened.
you can stretch
oh,
it.
somehow
You can
I did
stretch
that.
it. Yeah,
That's
you probably
what
did that
happened.
by
Yeah, I
accident,
did it
yeah.
by accident. Because there's
So
no, I'm
just-
like,
you can
I'm
size
like-
it with your
Yeah,
fingers.
that works great.
Size it. There you
I
go.
did perfect.
Okay, so you're not that old. Never mind.
It was.
Oh my god, it was
stuck
huge
with
like this big, bro. I'm like, that's half your screen.
I
What?
went into the font category and I kept on going. The font that's on 3 bars. I'm like, stop it.
I don't know why it's doing that. I
What?
can't stop it.
It's okay.
There you
I
go.
got it, yeah.
But yeah, you could just squeeze it.
Now I got
up
it.
and down.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
perfect.
squeeze it up
Oh,
and down.
thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Because it was way too big. And I'm like, holy shit, I can't
Yeah,
even
I
read
think-
my.
Oh, that actually doesn't work on my phone.
It doesn't?
I thought it did, or maybe it's let me see.
Well, yeah.
Nope. Anyways, mine's fine. But yeah. Dude, Gary's doing a lot of limping. He even limped King Queen suited. I don't know, man.
I'm not a fan of the limper. Have I said that already?
I'm a fan of flopping top pair, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think, yeah, and look, Steve's going to bet middle pair and see where he's at.
Whee! Not a lot of floating going on. People just playing straight up their cards, except for
Yeah, that's the
that
thing.
one or two
well,
moves.
that's the thing about seeing a lot of these dailies, man, and it's a very the stacks aren't really deep enough for it, and plus, the people are a little bit more not scared money, but they're a little bit tighter.
I guess
But
you're
I'm
right.
telling you, when
Yeah.
the Moneymaker Tour comes
Oh, yeah,
out, we're
you
going to
gotta-
see some very, very, very fun plays.
Advanced play, right?
We're going to see some
right,
advanced
right,
plays.
right,
I was
right,
going to
right.
say we're going to see some fun moves.
Yeah, that's what you got to
For
do.
sure. Is that a
That's what you
9 on
gotta
the
do.
river?
It is.
Oh, my goodness gracious. So now here's a perfect example of
Not raising.
what happens
Yeah.
when you don't
You know
play
what's
the
funny?
hand.
Listen, Gary made that move. He knew that 9 hurt him. He's not going to pay him off, is he?
He
He
sure
paid him off,
does.
yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. And just like that, Gary is
yeah,
the
he
first.
knows.
Sorry, Steve is the first player over $1 million. Wow.
Yeah. Holy cow, what a river card. And I was about to say, this whole time, we haven't seen a lot of people doing floats, waiting for the turn of the river. And that's a float opportunity. The 9's not good on the flop, but you call a bet. You see the turn. You still think
but
you're no good.
Steve bet the 9,
Right.
and Gary just called.
flat called, yeah.
What was the turn? Was it check? Or?
7 might have been.
No. What was the action on
I
the
don't
turn?
remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah, could have been check, which is the worst. And then the 9 on the river. Then you don't call. And you know what?
Right.
Gary knew. He knew.
He even said,
he
made
got
it.
there.
Yeah. And just like that, Danny is now second in chips, and,
And
Gary's
on the bottom.
at the bottom
One mistake.
and is he the big blind?
The
Blind just went up to 1530, and he's the big blind. Oh no!
Yeah,
He's basically
you're right.
all in these next two hands.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh no!
That's a turn of
Disaster.
events. Yeah, man. One card to turn my whole life around.
Disaster.
Brutal, right? That's how it goes sometimes. Man, I blame the dealer on that one.
Elgin.
Oh, that was Elgin's fault. Why would he
What's
do
wrong
that,
with you,
man?
Why you did that?
That's wrong. You know when a dealer does something like that, and the dealer makes a joke afterwards, you look at him like, "Why are you joking, bro?" I don't think.
When somebody says it's the dealer's fault, I always agree with them. They always laugh.
There was one time I was playing. The Steelers doesn't work at the Hard Rock anymore, but I had pocket aces and got cracked by a runner straight or something like that, and I lost my whole stack. And the dealer goes, and he thought it was funny.
What?
Yeah, and I looked at him like, "Are you completely out of your mind?" I'm like, "What the?"
And he doesn't work there anymore?
He does
Did
not.
you have a thing with this guy? Or did you have a beef with this dealer?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't have any.
Maybe he,
I didn't have any issues with
I
him.
think in his mind he was like, please this guy lose.
Maybe, but the way he started laughing,
Wow, that's wild.
that he thought it was funny that a set of aces got cracked by a runner straight, and he just thought it was amusing. I don't know, and it's if I would have won the hand, of course, when you win, there's nothing that goes wrong. But all right, so 3 ways to the flop here. Back to poker. 10-4 Jack on the flop.
Two players with top pair. How about
2
Gary?
players.
Top pair and
Woo,
diamonds.
2 pairs. In
Yeah,
a
he's all in.
flush draw.
I
Hell
heard
yeah.
Chip's going in. Yeah.
45K.
It says
Can't
he
ask
has
for anything
45K, but
better.
he has more than that.
Yeah, he does.
It says 45K, but he's got more than that. But still, he's still short. And he still gets a call from
7-10.
G.
Oh,
I think G just. Oh, because maybe he bet. It was check and then G
queen
bet.
on the turn.
Yeah, we're going crazy with the camera. Oh, 7! Oh my God!
That is so nasty.
A 7 on
That
the
is
river.
such a sick beat. Wow.
Another river suck
That
out
is such a sick
here at the Kennel Club.
beat. You say to yourself, how do you make
Wow,
that
the
call?
Action Palace.
You have one
I
pair.
I think Gary checked because he had such a big flop.
Right.
And I think G bet because he just had position in a pair.
Right.
And so when he
Hold
put
on.
out 100 and he had like,
I think he was telling his logic.
wow.
He's definitely talking in the parking lot.
Gary's shaking his head right now while he's going to get paid out. Speaking of getting paid out, 6th place money, he's going to take home 683 for his troubles. I think Gary made some interesting plays. I think he played good.
I think he played really well.
I think he played. It was fun to watch.
Wasn't rewarded
he
for
made
his
a
good
couple
play.
mistakes.
Yeah, that one
And
mistake.
the bottom line is that last hand was a suck out. I mean, he
It
had a
was.
great hand and he flopped top pair with a diamond draw and had his opponent Crush. But we all know what that means. You know,
I think
nothing till the
Elgin
river.
might need security when it goes to
No,
his
I
card.
think Elgin wants this game to end soon, so he's putting them suckouts on the river.
That was nasty.
Wow,
that
that
was
was
just
brutal.
a beat.
That was
Ugh.
brutal. Yo. Wow.
That's why we love this game.
Wow. Are you sure?
No.
Yeah.
You hate when that happens to you, but here's a fact that let me tell you. It does happen, and it's going to happen to you. You play enough poker, cash game live
Yeah,
tournament.
man, that's tournament poker. All you can do is get your money in and
Right,
play.
and
It's up to the gods. At
when
that point.
it happens enough times, you don't get emotional to it. You don't get attached. Go.
It's up to the gods.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a rough part of poker. We play to win, and this is the one game where you don't have control over the actions of other players. So all you can do is put your chips in as best as you can, make the best mathematical plays. Some plays are mathematical. That's the whole thing. Like when you're the big blind, sometimes you make decisions that make it easier to play the game. Like some people, when you have like 100K in chips and it's 60,000 to call, you should have called 60,000, leave yourself with 40,000 behind. Just get it all in. That way you have to make any decisions or fold. Leave it to the chance of luck. And sometimes you need luck on your side. You definitely need in this game. You need cards to come your way. So that's just a pure example. When you have a lot of chips, you can't defend yourself. All right, folks, we are 5-handed in this table here. This is a $130 tournament, 10K guarantee. First place is $3,669. The blinds are at $15,000 and $30,000. And Danny's the small blind with Queen Jack. She just makes the call. I was just saying, just put the chips all in there. Don't make a decision to see the flop. You're never folding. You can't fold. Mathematically speaking, just get the chips in. Look, Tumo's ready. Whatever the decision is, he's calling anyways. Doesn't make a difference. So, Tumo flop top pair. He's going to put her to the test. She's open-ended. I mean, there's no way she should ever fold here. She just has the call. She knows she only has queen high. She doesn't even want to make the call now. In time, when you play enough tournaments, you understand the reasons why you do these things, so that you don't overthink or outthink yourself into losing a hand. You get your chips in. If it's you're lucky, you're lucky. If you're gonna win, you're gonna win anyway. So she says call. Okay, yeah, you had to make that call. You have 2 overcards plus an open-ended straight draw. It's an easy call. Is it difficult for her because it feels like queen high, but it's much bigger than that though. You almost missed it.
Oh, I didn't miss nothing.
No, she almost folded that queen jack there. Danny's all in here.
Oh, she was short stack?
Yeah. Jack on the turn.
Oh, that's
okay.
a good turn card for her.
Yeah, it's a great turn card. It's an easy win.
She takes the lead.
Yeah, she
and
wins.
She wins the hand.
Right.
2 overs and open-ended, I mean, and she was super short. She was on the button. She almost folded. Oh, no, she was a small blind. She almost folded?
Small blind. Limps in.
Yeah.
No raise. On the flop. Checks. Tumo bets her 50K, and she almost folded.
Interesting.
No.
Well, good thing she didn't fold because she found a double.
That's the thing. You can't be results oriented like that in the situation.
I think when you're short,
you're all in anyways,
You
though.
gotta
You're not
make
limping
moves.
in that pot.
Yeah,
You're just
well-
all in. You should have been
even
all
if
in
you limp
pre-flop.
and see that flop, like what else are you looking for?
I
It's not that
know.
flop.
I know. It can't be
2
perfect.
overs open-ended.
Yeah, 2 overs open-ended. Exactly. That's the thing. So, anyways, good job, Danny. You're sticking around. Listen, you're right here, top 5. Right? None of these players are
man,
doing anything wrong.
She's been on the struggle bus, but she is sticking around.
Girl's
She's
got
still
moxie.
Here, 5-handed.
Yeah, girl's got moxie.
She's got kings.
Woohoo!
Steve's gonna open, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, 5s. Which is a standard play 5-handed.
What are the odds that she just calls? Okay, she
Oh,
finally went all in.
yeah.
All right, so queen's no good, but kings are all in. Yep.
Robert snap
Steve
folds,
might call.
ace-10?
He's got a lot of chips. He did snap fold. I think because of Steve's open. I mean,
Did he ask for how much more is it?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. I hope the dealer just
Right, he
decided to
wouldn't-
do it
he wouldn't do
himself.
it the other way for no reason.
Those are things we were talking about earlier, like I hate what dealers do. Like
When
what
a
do you-
dealer cuts out automatically without
What are you
anybody asking,
doing?
yeah, it's bad. So Steve doesn't like it. I mean, it's actually
Smart. He's
it's not
radar.
65K more, is it? It's like
No.
100. It's like 100, but still, it's 100 into a pot of like 290. You're getting 3-1. I mean, if you're getting 4-1, it's
Yeah, they're
all
also
no matter
they're
what.
fives though. You know, you kind of
Right,
want
right.
when he raised, he just kind of want to take down the pot. He don't want no pushback. So
If it's a flip, you're good. I think it's okay. I think taking down the pot with kings is fine.
yeah,
No, she's gonna open. Is she gonna show her cards? She's gonna still show it.
yeah, of course. Kings or aces, people always show. It's-
Yeah,
no one called. I'm gonna show you him anyways.
I mean, that was almost a double. Yeah, she just made 150K.
Huge. Yeah, 290K. She was there
That's like
down
a
to
double
60K at one point.
Because what did he bet? He bet like 75.
Yeah.
And on top of it, there's 75.
And the blinds,
Made 150.
correct.
That's a big
I
come
know.
up. That's
It's
a big
huge.
come up.
It's huge.
That's a big turnaround.
Yes, it's a double. It's almost a double stack.
She's not sure. Now Tumo's on the short stack, I think.
I think you're right.
I'm very shocked that Tumo hasn't at least made a few moves like we saw him do earlier.
I know. He
He's
must have
been
got
like
one
a
of those phone
different-
calls, and some of his buddies are like, "We're watching you."
We're
and now
watching
he's
you,
a
bro.
total-
You remember you owe me that money, bro?
You're a
You better
different
win
player.
this one, bro.
He's a totally different player. Maybe he
Told
didn't know
your
this was a
buddies.
live stream when he was playing
Oh.
earlier. He didn't know
I
people
don't
could
know.
watch.
I don't know, but he does seem like a different player. But hey, he's here. We're all here, so
Right.
anything can happen. All right, Danny just flat swat.
You know, like when I was criticizing Danny's plays, she's like, "How do you like me now?"
Yeah.
It's like that, you know.
Quite the turnaround. And that was, again, in two hands. We've seen that happen before.
Right.
Two hands have been a big turnaround. Although, to be fair, a
Yeah.
300K stack is only like 10 bigs, bro.
True.
And
300K.
even less when you think of how many rounds.
300K, right? The book says just put it all in, see what happens.
75K, that's like 4 M's, dude.
I know, it's terrible, right? Only Steve's sitting like comfortably. Oh, G's got,
G and Steve
690,
are
yeah.
both doing okay. I mean, even Robert has 400 plus,
This
but that's
says-
still like, that's only like 15 bigs.
right.
The blinds are so big.
King, 4-10 on the
How
flop.
about this King 10 flop for Danny?
Yeah, two people, Robert and Danny,
And Robert
have kings.
checked it. Probably he checked it for deception. I bet you Robert checked it thinking he has the best hand. Oh, he just flats. Wow, that's a good non-raise, actually.
Yep. Here comes the turn. Nine
Nine
of
of
diamonds.
Diamond.
Neither
Doesn't
player
help
has a
anybody,
diamond in
but
their
it's
hand.
also kind of scary. Yeah. There you go, Danny.
Fires
go.
hard. Fires hard.
This is a real decision for Robert now.
For sure.
Oh, wow.
All
He does stop
in.
the all in. Oh, my God. Danny, don't fold. Don't fold. Now, if she looks down and sees that you only have 100K left and the pot
And
is.
she got two pairs. She's
Yeah,
on
there
call.
you go.
Yeah,
Danny,
good
put
job.
the money in.
She did the Phil Helmuth.
So she's got to
splashy
dodge
splash.
a queen or a jack. She wants basically no paint because 2 out of 3 paint is bad. King is good where there's only one of them left. So you just don't want paint at this point. Can Danny hold? Oh my God, she holds and she's a monster stack, and just like that, look at her jumping up.
Celebration dance on the sidelines. That's the first little emotion I've seen from her all day now.
Danny with the comeback of the century.
Wow, man, folks.
Just like that, she's what, second or third in chips? I mean,
Yep.
she's up there now. And now Robert and Tumo are both fighting on the short stacks. They both have less than 10 bigs, and they're both in the danger zone. Oh my God, what a turnaround.
Right? We got a new tournament player on our hands,
Wow.
folks.
I've seen her playing a bunch of these. I don't think we've seen her on the live stream. I mean, maybe once or twice, but
Yeah, I only see her play 1-2 cash.
I've seen her in the cash games for sure. But I know
Yeah.
I've seen her.
She play tournaments.
She's playing
That's
more
good.
and more tournaments, and I think after this one, we're going to see her even more and more.
Yeah, when you
Good
play
job,
a tournament,
Danny.
yeah, you play a tournament, you get some results, your confidence go up, and you want to play more tournaments. I'm just
Yeah, for
saying,
sure,
it's
for
just
sure, for sure.
everything is an.
Wow, but what a hand! Though. I knew right on the flop that was going to be a cooler. And when Robert checked the flop, I knew he thought he had the best hand and was
Right,
checking.
you're checking for deception,
sure,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Because you have to remember 5-handed, so it's less
Yeah,
likely
yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
have top pair that someone has.
And you can't put her on king, queen, ace,
No,
king.
yeah,
She can
yeah,
raise
yeah.
free.
Right, no race free. She never raced.
Highly unlikely she has king
King 10, yeah,
King
for
10.
sure. That two-pair and sets are so difficult. I mean, you have to be like Daniel
Yeah.
Negreanu to know those kind of things. It's kind of funny. You know, but if you play in my prime of playing really well, my spidey senses when they
In
tingle.
my prime. You talking about that 20 year? Oh no, it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years. My 10 year
ago.
spiral going out as a pro when I was playing just for money. No, there's a feeling that you get.
You
You
know
just
what's
listen.
funny? I even think my prime when I was smashing a bunch of stuff like before handed mob was a thing, like
Right.
back in like 2000, I don't know,
Yeah,
5,
yeah.
like 20 years ago. Dude.
You play differently though.
The game was different.
Okay, true.
The
But
game
even,
was different back then.
well,
it actually
and people
was.
say that the game's changed.
Oh,
The game's
dude.
still the
No, dude, it has.
bro.
Especially in South Florida.
All right.
The game used to be soft, bro.
It
used
was
to be very soft.
easier.
It was a lot
easier.
easier, yeah.
She plays a lot of nighttime tournaments. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Ed.
Ed Mueller.
What I'm trying to get at is that, like, if you listen to that voice inside your stomach, most of the time it's right. Not all the time, but most of the time it's going to tell you how to
And
play.
Look at Danny pulling in another pot. Look at
That's
him chip
it.
Up, bro.
New
Let's
girl,
go.
new life.
Yeah.
She might take it whole down. Would it be crazy?
Wow. But, I mean, just what a turnaround from here. We were just talking about she laddered up a few times, and she was short.
I know.
And
We're
now
being
we're
tight.
five-handed, and she's got chips. Anything could happen, huh?
Well, and I thought her style was flawed. I'm going to have to start copying it. No.
I feel like she had one foot out the door, and now she's got a chance at
It,
winning.
it does help to win your double ups, though, you know? So,
It does help to not fold 2 overs in an open-ended, you know.
right. Dude,
We were like, please don't. Oh, my God. We were like, don't
right.
do
I
it.
couldn't believe it. I know. Yeah.
Whew. Tumo, he's getting short.
King 10.
And he's got
All
King
in.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he heard
this is
you.
Okay.
He heard you. Now or nothing. Let's go.
So,
Robert might look him up, though.
I mean,
Deuces?
maybe.
A pair?
Oh, because
No.
but he's also a short. If anything, he wants a fold and ladder up. I mean, I would think
Yeah, maybe.
you don't want to risk it with deuces here.
What's it,
when
$200
you're short.
for
You're
the next pay
hoping-
jump? What is
You're
it?
just. I think you're just looking for a spot where you could. You when you're calling with deuces, you're never gonna get them to fold. It's better to show. Wait, who
shows
fives?
fives?
Who
has
showed fives?
Danny? Danny must have had fives because she did. She had
Yeah,
fives.
yeah,
She
yeah,
folded.
okay.
Now she's got chips. I can fold now. That's what it is. I got chips. I can fold.
Yeah.
I don't want to take that
Wow.
chance. She said it. See her? You hear her?
Okay, I don't mind. I don't
Which
mind
is
it.
fair.
I don't
It's
mind
one
it.
thing to make the move. It's another thing to make the call. You know, and
Yeah.
your hand's vulnerable.
Yeah, just like I
mean,
said, the same with the deuces,
deuces-
hand. It's like
I agree with you.
he's got everybody else behind him. Also, he would much rather just fold and hopefully somebody else calls, but neither of those plays happen.
You
so.
could be right, but he could go another 3 hands without catching a pair and then
And-
get blinded. You know,
Well,
whatever.
he still have 100K at that point. No, it's getting pretty dire at this point. Yeah.
Right, he's the blinds next hand.
Robert
I mean,
knows that.
He's dropping 60K next hand. Especially when you're 5-handed, the patience factor has to change. Yuji does this finger pointing when someone goes all in. Elgin, yeah.
Yeah, LJ. So I think Danny should have made the move first. It would have been harder for Tumo to call.
Correct.
And remember when I said that when she limps, Tumo's going to pounce, and that was one of those scenarios.
And also, the last time he went all in, she showed a pair of 5s. She's willing to fold a pair.
Oh, true. That was
Now-
literally the last hand.
I
So
know.
He knows,
So he
I
knows
think
now.
he knows that he's going to win that. It just that was
Yeah.
that was free money for him.
Right.
You know, he knows that that's a free money for him.
Right. That's knowledge that you entertain.
She should have made the move first. It would have been harder for him to call.
Correct. Robert's
But
shaking
she
his
limped,
head.
which she does a lot. Yeah,
Well,
Robert's
listen,
shaking his head like,
that's her style. It's
But-
got her this far. She's not going to change it now.
Yeah.
Not going to change it for us. I mean,
well, we're not surprised. That's for sure.
no,
We've
of
been watching
course.
these past
Listen,
3-4
the
hours.
great thing about poker is you can play as any way you want to, and it's only optimal when the chips get pushed your way. So, right?
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, these are the things I learned over the years of losing is suggestions that from things I've seen. You know, people, it's so easy to play the game when you get aces and sets and straights, and obviously your whole cards win. That's boring. The hard part is making those small little level
Yeah, you're
adjustments. Raising from the button right here. It's a key point. I mean, yeah. Does Tumo fold his ace-10? Probably
No,
not.
he goes all in. Yeah, he's all in.
Oh, so
Robert
all
just
in and
called.
call,
Well,
yeah.
He just called because he's short.
Oh, of course.
And
it's
he's
all
live.
in.
That's all he
it's
can
all
vote for
in.
is short.
Yeah.
You got
So
queen seven
ace-10
against
versus
ace-10.
yeah.
The two short stacks going at it.
Right.
But I mean, Tumo's right to just pounce on the. You know,
Of
you
course.
you can't let
Small blind, big blind. Let's go, baby. Ace high. It's monster.
Can't let him walk.
Yeah. 3 king.
Right
Good for ace
queen.
high.
Ace on. That's it.
That's it.
Robert
Yeah.
is going to take home 5th place.
Yep.
$8.99. $8.99. Are you out of your? I like how he's already gone by the time he's already gone. He was like,
Pew! He saw
He's
he's
on the
running
turn,
dead
he
on the turn.
bing, he's gone.
Let's save the whole stream some time. Don't even put the river out. All right, guys. You see a dealer
Next.
just do that? I
That
don't
would
have
be
to put the
funny.
river out.
That would be kind of funny, although unprofessional, but
very,
funny.
very unprofessional.
So here we are to 4 digits. 4th place. Everybody's guaranteed at least 1202.
Hey, guess what?
Did they talk numbers?
Yeah.
They
as
asked.
soon
They
as,
asked. All right. They
as
asked
soon
Robert.
as Robert
Wow.
bounced, he wanted to do a chop.
Oh, that's true. Like I said, I bet Robert was not going to be the one who wanted to chop. But here's the thing: everybody now is going to make some kind of money. I'm going to say bottom place is 1200. Top is it's going to be somewhere in the middle. Everybody's going to get at least 1500 or more.
Yeah, they
15
might
to
do
2.
it.
Everybody's going to get 15 to 2.
They might do it.
I think the top 2 stacks, they're probably looking to get closer to 3000. I'm going to guess Steve gets like 3032. G probably get 28 to 3.
Okay, that's good.
Something
guessing.
like that, you know, and then 15-15 for the bottom stacks.
Maybe.
So let's see
Look
what
at
happens.
Danny from the short stack to the
Wow.
chop, baby.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom,
Good
now
job,
we're here.
Danny.
Woohoo!
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
605, yeah. Two mo's just short to stack on all of them, but
And G's doing the same. He's guessing
yeah.
26, 25. I hope they didn't. I hope she didn't. I hope he didn't point their way and say 26 because I don't think they're going to get that much.
No.
They might. They might.
No.
Get, everybody might get around 15 to 2,000. Like I
Right,
said,
right.
it could even be
It's
1750.
a little over third place money whenever they do the
Yeah,
chop.
yeah,
They do
yeah,
like
yeah. So third place being 1,600. So you got to figure probably 1,800 is a good number.
I would
yeah,
say
to
that.
guess.
I would say that.
1,800 is a good number to
You know,
guess.
there used to be a time when you used to do ICM chops. You used to just chop it up.
I remember those days. Or you would say like, all right, let me get a couple $100 extra because I got more.
Yeah,
chips.
that's
I
exactly.
remember those days. Yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah, I remember those days. ICM is better, obviously. ICM is
Of
more
course.
precise. and-
Yeah. Well, yeah.
like it.
Equity for your
And
mansion.
it even gives you. I've even seen ICM is this much. The guy says, "Nah, man, I want ICM
I
is
have-
28." He's
I've
like, "No,
seen
I
that
want
too.
3K." And
I've seen that
sometimes
too.
they'll just be like, "All right, everybody gives him 50 bucks and he makes 3K." So
Right. I've been
there's
on a,
ways to make deals.
I've been on a
basically.
spot where the short stack is like shouldn't be in the chop, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but the short stack's gotta give me another 300. And it's not being mean; it's just being the fact
I
that
remember a time way back before
Yeah.
ICM, like it was like we were still like 12-handed. We didn't have a final table yet, and they all wanted to chop. And everybody said yes, except for the big stack.
Right.
And I said, well, if he doesn't want to chop, I don't want to chop either.
right.
And I was like, I had just like got some momentum. I wasn't even the second in chips.
Right.
I might have been like third or fourth.
Of course,
okay.
yeah.
But they gave the big stack like the most money, and they gave me extra money, and everybody else chopped it. Everybody else chopped it. The guy had more chips than me, and he took less money than me. They were like, yeah, okay, we'll do it.
Just to
So I said,
agree
all
with
right,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
to
fine.
shut you up,
I took
yeah.
the deal.
Yeah.
I made extra money just by saying no.
Because the shorter stacks know that they're vulnerable to being knocked out of the tournament.
Yeah.
They're willing to throw in extra money just to
Yeah.
make that deal
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
So
I think the big stack he ended up taking like 1,500. I got like 1,200. Everybody else got like 7. Yeah, it was huge. It was a bit.
That
I was
is
like,
huge,
okay,
yeah.
sure, all right, fine.
how come you
was
don't
like
have
$100
more than 100K?
Bro, because I'm telling you, I have a bunch of caches from back before
Oh, they
Hendon Mob.
weren't
I'm telling
recorded?
you, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, I went on a sick run way back in the day,
Yep,
like
tell
back in
me.
old school classic at the old school classic casino, like not even Hard Rock.
Right.
And I
Yeah,
remember
none of those
way
were
back in the
recorded.
day. Of
Classic?
course not. Of
Yeah,
course
no.
not.
So I have a picture of me. The Classic had before the Hard Rock. The Classic had a big tournament, and the News, the Herald was there, and I was
Miami
wearing
Herald?
the Miami Herald.
Yeah.
And they did a whole article, and my friend was like on the rail cheering me on. I had the glasses and a flame shirt.
Yeah.
My friend's like, "Yeah, man, his name is Turkish. You don't know who he is?" I swear they took a picture of me. They
Yeah.
put me in the article.
And you were just there?
I was playing
Or
in
you?
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. He's Turkish. You don't know who he is? You know who I am?
Do you know who that guy is? He's a good.
Oh wait,
poker
wait. Here
player.
we go.
That sounds about right.
So yeah, everybody getting about 2,000, I think.
Yeah, 18 on the
Tumo's
short.
the only one getting
Yeah.
a little bit under 2. 22, 18, 24, 21. 21? I thought he had the most chips, but I guess maybe G had the most chips. Either way, everybody makes around 2K. So we're done here, boys
Yeah.
and girls.
Elgin doing the clap, the final.
Elgin clapping.
He's funny.
I mean, the big story here is obviously Danny. I mean, she
Yeah, Robert
let's-
was close. He had a couple of hands that
Oh, you
he
want to do
made.
this here?
Yeah.
The big story here, as we watch them get paid out and everything.
Well, we
the
can
big
put- you
comeback
can-
story is Danny.
There's a big picture if you want to put just us on there.
What? I guess there's nothing else
I
going
mean,
on.
yeah, they don't-
fine,
yeah.
fine. You got to see
There
how
it
we
is.
mug.
There it is. Hello, everybody.
So,
My shave today.
I didn't. Anyways, Danny with the comeback. And
Huge.
2200. Yeah.
Huge.
Tumo changed, but still played great.
Yeah, his patience, he calmed down. His patience actually got him to the chop, though. So he got 1800. So,
Yeah,
I mean, you can say there's credit to being patient in the tournament, which is true.
And
Danny,
I'll say Steve and G, very just pretty solid, very solid. And, they didn't really get out of line. They didn't do anything too crazy.
I think
but
one of the better players that got knocked out, so unfortunate, was Gary. He was making some really good plays.
Gary was interesting.
So,
It was interesting because he was doing things that were a little bit unorthodox and
Yeah.
interesting to watch. And it
right.
was- So, anyways, tomorrow, come back and see us tomorrow. Same time, same channel. We are doing a PLO tournament.
Yeah, PLO's good.
Yep.
But
PLO's
more
fun.
importantly, though,
Next
the
week.
Moneymaker.
Next
Yes.
Next week.
Starts Wednesday. Is there a
Moneymaker.
satellite? Is there a satellite? The first
Yeah,
one?
there are satellites. I
On
don't
Tuesday?
know.
Is there one on Tuesday? No.
No, Wednesday. Oh, there might be on Tuesday, but it would be downstairs.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure there might be.
Might
I'm
be?
Not, don't
Yeah.
quote me. I'd have to double check. But there's definitely a Wednesday morning, Wednesday the 23rd. We're starting. We have events all day. We got starting at 11 and 12 and 2 and 5 and 6. Come and check us out all day, every day.
Right, because
Not
we have
every day,
two
but-
big tournaments in this series. There's two tournaments. There's the mini main, I call it, which is like the 150.
Well,
buy-in?
it's so usually like the opening event is like
Yeah,
a big one, and
right.
this one it's not the opening, but it's opening day. So it's
Correct.
It's an opening multi-flight, which is it's actually event number 3. Event number 1 is a mystery bounty. It's a 1-day tournament, 25K guarantee. Should be fun because everybody likes a mystery bounty. Those are fun. 12 p.m. is a horse tournament. We're going to see a lot of the Omaha players and the multi-game players, the mix game player. There we go. I can't think of the word.
the mixers.
People who like the mixers.
People who like
horse.
to mix drinks. Those
Hold'em,
guys.
Omaha, Rest. Anyways, they're going to be playing. That's a fun event, bro. That's really a fun event to deal and to play.
Right.
The horse event.
Right.
And then at 2:00 is a satellite for the mini main.
The multi, yeah, that's what I call
The
it.
first-
the
the
300.
first multi-flight.
We usually do a 300, 100K. They're doing a 150K, so it's our medium. It's a great tournament.
It's
good
like our
structure.
monthly, but better
Right.
because it's got the Moneymaker name on it and a trophy.
And a trophy.
Trophies
for
are
sure.
fun.
Right, definitely.
So
A lot of
check us
players in
out.
it for that one, right?
check us out tomorrow. Come by next week. Everybody, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking, following, sharing.
Subscribing and following.
Subscribing.
Yeah, all of the above. Playing poker. I mean,
Click all the buttons.
there's some good stuff here, so I'll see you next time when we see you.
And again, when we come back next week, and these streams are going to get wild. I'm telling you, we're going to see some crazy plays. We're going to see some unorthodox fun stuff. We're going to see some floats and some bluffs and some big all-in bluffs.
Yeah, some good
sure of
stuff. Yeah, good stuff.
All right, guys. Mañana?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be here on the stream. I mean, I'll be not here, but there.
We'll be here.
See you.
This whole thing will be here tomorrow. Come check us out.
Guys, have a good evening.
Adios.